It rests on a small YouTube channel, hosted by the wickedest lords of hell. Here is the first internet clip show to offer to the daring a look into the final maddening space between life and death. A case of the Mondays. To avoid fainting, keep repeating. It is only a live stream. Only a live stream. Only a live stream. Videos and songs far beyond anything you've tested. A case of the Mondays.
Stop you hammering, I won't hit no more. Cause every day's the anniversary of the year before. And if it's a day gone by, then it's 365. Random tangents, that's like a tree. Diverse inevitability. And if it's a day gone by, then it's 365. I sit band over the bed. I can't believe it's Monday again. Part of the problem is the passage of time. Part of the problem is what goes with salt and lime. Part of the problem is the answer is a cure. And a big part of that is the thing that keeps me poor. Sunset's columns support a feeling like holes in a drowning man's frozen ceiling. And if it's a day gone by, then it's 365. 365. That's right. I can't believe it's Monday again. Part of the problem is the passage of time. Part of the problem is what goes with salt and lime. Part of the problem is the answer is a cure. And a big part of that is the thing that keeps me poor. Sunset's columns support a feeling like holes in a drowning man's frozen ceiling. And if it's a day gone by, then it's 365. And if it's a day gone by, then it's 365. If it's a day, if it's a day, if it's a day gone by, if it's a day gone by, if it's a day gone by. If it's a day gone by, 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 it's 365.
Hey, chat. How you doing? How you doing tonight, Gene? Yeah, I imagine. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Chat is saying Gene is muted. Okay.
There we go. Sorry about
There
that,
we
chat.
go.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thanks,
Yes,
chat.
welcome everyone to Case of the Mondays. I'm your host, Gene Skinner, just repeating myself. This is Gray. He knows. You've heard him. But
Mhm.
yes, to repeat what I said, I am exhausted tonight. because I had a long day. It was my grandmother's eulogy and funeral, so we, I heard all my family members say their piece and everything else. Saw a lot of people I didn't expect to see there, actually, believe it or not. But that was interesting. Had a long day. But let's get in it with Case of the Mondays tonight. Let's start with the first video. It's Lumpy Touch. Let's get into it.
Here we go.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
Are you feeling sus? You know, Among Us really is the COVID of video games.
Yeah.
It's just never going away. And people just...
If you thought Fortnite was bad, oh, God. Among Us is worse. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus Christ, look at W. Look at her. There's Arthur. Oh, Jesus.
Could it be?
Oh, Jojo Arthur. Jojo fucking... The rabbit, I forget what the right... Emergency meeting.
Emergency meeting. Keep it.
Buster, that's right. No, vote Arthur, vote Arthur.
DW.
Injected, yeah. The fucking song. Okay, so this was sent in by Harry.
It's the Corey
Thanks, Harry.
Fluxtra Show!
I have no idea how this is gonna be. So let's just get into it.
And this is the epic battle.
President of Hell.
Corey
Joe Biden.
Fluxtra versus Joe Biden. Joe Biden, President of Hell. In
Oh, Jesus.
hell.
Okay.
Hey, my name is Joe Biden, and I'm running for president. And I'll rain fire and hell upon America. Joe Biden sacrifices puppies and kittens to eat of their flesh and send everybody to hell. That's disgusting. He even sexually harassed my girlfriend, Hatsune Miku.
Oh, God.
And she did not like that at all. Okay? Let me get a yiff of that sweet.
Hey, God.
No! Get your hands off me! Ouch! Go away! What the hell
Oh, God.
are you doing
Oh,
to my
Cringe.
girlfriend? Get your
Cringe.
hands off her! Now! Joe Biden, get your hands off my butt! You stinky old man! Alright, Joe Biden, I'm gonna kick your ass! So hard you're going to the moon! Yes!
Oh, get
I'm
your hands
almost
off
defeated.
me!
Joe
Please.
Corey! I'm gonna
Please
kick
stop.
your ass so hard!
You little
You're
bitch!
gonna
Stop
have a
it.
twitch! I'll put my hands around your neck and choke you to death! You little
Ouch! Ah!
Joe
Oh my-
Biden is
Oh my
crying
God! Please
like a
stop,
little
Corey!
bitch.
Corey,
Jesus.
Yeah,
stop it!
he's stupid.
Stop!
I beat the
Ouch.
snot out of him.
That
I kick his ass.
Wow.
I love you, Corey. You're my hero. You're my hero. And that's how Corey Fluxtra saved the world away from Joe Biden. Joe Biden's a stupid faggot.
We know. We know.
Subscribe.
For pizza? Oh no.
For pizza.
Oh Jesus. Okay, so Strog sent this in.
Good morning, ponies. How's everyone feeling today? Well
think
then,
we've seen
shall we
this
begin
before.
today's training? Aw, come on, ponies. We haven't trained at all this week. I'm starting to think you guys are just being lazy. Who is that? Ponyta, was that you? Come on, Ponyta. Are those tattoos? Ponyta, people don't take this seriously as it is, and you're not helping. Is that a tongue ring? You're just trying to make me angry, aren't you, Ponyta? You're the worst pony ever, and I hate you. Now what are you guys doing over there? Now, ponies, break it up. Oh, come on. What's gotten into you guys? Shut up, Ponyta. This doesn't concern you. Maybe the generals were right. Maybe a pony brigade isn't a good idea. Well, I'm sorry, but that's how I feel right now. That this is all just stupid. Oh, I'm sorry, ponies. I didn't mean that. You know that I love each and every one of you. Except Ponyta, who is a ridiculous pony. Oh, God, I hate you so much, Ponyta.
Oh Jesus. Alright. Film cow. Thank you, Strog. Next. We know who sent this in. Ramen.
No!
That's right. Stop.
You stop! You stop it!
Oh wow, the animation's kicked up
No! You
on Blockhead.
stop! Stop!
Oh
Yield!
wow.
Yield now!
Holy
no!
Holy shit, the animation has gotten better. Huck's favorite. Huck loves Blockhead just as much as Zach loves Cobra. Director.
Look, this isn't difficult. I don't think this is something I should have to explain again. Just put the tape.
Where does the tape go?
You just listen.
Oh wow,
You put the
Carl's
tape
got
into the
an
receiver.
Where
You
does
put the tape in. You put the tape into the receiver. And I'm trying to tell you. Now I know you see the receiver. It's practically in your face.
In my face?
Lift your right arm. There you go. And place the cartridge horizontally into the slot on the front of the receiver. Bravo. You've
Bravo.
accomplished a task that should come naturally to most 4-year-olds. Now switch on the television. Let's see the stupid project.
You take
of
that
yours.
shit back, Gene.
Come back here! Come back to Radish!
Oh no, he threw it at a cat. Oh Jesus.
With bated breath, I await an explanation.
You know the movie with the tape that gives you
With the
phone
tape?
calls when you watch it?
Why would you
ring?
do something like that?
You know, the one with that little girl with the mud hair and that
The
little boy
mud
with
hair.
the turtle eyes.
I've seen the movie. Help me to understand what the hell this is.
Now, if someone watches it,
Where did you even get a camera?
they get a phone call, or maybe a gift basket, or
Gift
maybe a
basket?
phone call.
A
So
phone call
what? You're gonna
basket.
call anyone that watches your tape? Huh? Is that what you're gonna do?
I have strategic jiggly.
Strategically.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Whatever. I don't care. So long as you stay here, inside, where you can't hurt anyone, then I... Hey, what are you doing? You stay in here. What did I just say? You get back here. Firm hand. Firm hand. If you don't go home right now, then I'm gonna break all of your toys. All of them. Go on.
Nope.
Nope.
I have also hidden the tongs.
Well, I know where you hid them, and I'm gonna burn them. Burn them all.
Burn 'em
I
all.
knew this day would come.
I knew this day would
It's a
come.
house.
And inside of it,
Secrets.
I thought you didn't go outside with them. Oh hey, look who it is.
Hello? Have you watched the video? Well, you mean the one taped to my door this morning?
Todd just
But
putting
I don't
his
know.
foot down,
Who
yeah.
is this? The call is coming from inside your house.
I hope you liked my movie.
They just leave.
well, that was relatively harmless.
All according to the plan. Ah, customer number 2. Beep beep.
What? But That's a handicapped person's home.
It's a hell
Oh yeah, so I noticed.
No. You can't do that.
My foot is already through the door.
No.
Can't back out now.
No.
I was fine with just sending you to your room, but if you'd rather go to hell, then watch me not stop you.
Shut up.
Watch your dad stop
You don't tell me to shut up.
I learned it from you, Dad. From you.
I learned it from you, Dad.
Hello.
Hey, here's a thought.
no.
Stick around till the cops get here. I'm, sure they'd love to see a little film project. As evidence in a courtroom, they might actually put you away for good this time. Oh, that would be such sweet rapture.
Velociraptor?
What?
Whoa!
Velociraptor.
Do we have time for a toaster? Please say yes.
No.
Look how big it is. Well, you could cook a whole live chicken in there.
Yeah, I think that's the point. Wait, why would you cook a live chicken?
Yeah, what? Hey, what is this?
no.
Who are you talking to?
You didn't hear anything. Hey, have you seen the movie yet?
What? Yeah, whippersnapper? You mean that, demonstrational?
What's with this guy?
I think you broke his brain.
Attitude problem.
Get out of my house, you glass-smashing window scamp!
Oh, what's wrong? You need your medicine? Blah. Wrinkle Man, need a little medicine?
Oh,
Oh, take a little bit. Have a sip. Have a little sippy.
Okay, that's entirely enough. You are sick.
Ice cream truck.
Ice
What the
cream
hell's
truck.
going on anymore?
What the hell's going on anymore?
How did it come to this?
Hey, I didn't ask for this life. Nope.
Oh, so you can hear me now, huh?
You silly goose, I can hear you.
Oh yeah? And is it even worth pleading on behalf of the myriad lives you haven't ruined yet?
Well, okay, let's hear it.
Alright. Please. Stop what you're doing. Turn around. Go home and lock the doors before...
Boring.
Hey! You told me you were listening!
That was ages ago.
That was
We're living
ages
in the
ago.
future, not. Hey, last house.
Hey, last house. Oh no!
Our gracious bounty.
Oh,
you've set
no.
before us, and we thank you for our health and the well-being of our family, our friends, our...
So, you guys watch any good movies lately?
Hey, you were the one in that bizarre tape.
Oh my Gandhi! What hair?
Gandhi.
Turtle eyes? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Why are you true? It's a precedent. What precedent? Hello, Mr. President.
Oh what?
This is really nice. I'm glad we could all get together like this.
We have barred windows. How did you get in here?
You can
I don't know what
stick
you're
cum.
talking about.
Don't do that. It's stupid.
Don't do that. It's stupid. All right. Next. Thank you, Cuphead. Sorry, Cuphead.
Last time on
Blockhead.
I wanna play.
This. We remember this.
Reverse the engine, you fucking nerd.
I'm giving a roll to go.
Instant peepers. Go back to your engine room. Get the juices flowing again, man.
Okay.
That kid's pretty cool. Fillets a lot of fish, if you know what I mean. Well, he can stab this tuna any day, baby.
Oh Jesus! Don't ever say that again.
Oh. Michael McJacko?
Hey,
Michael
Hey,
McJacko.
little boy.
Hey, little boy.
What are you doing in a vent?
The space blob blew me in here.
What?
Can you smell the circus?
Can you smell the circus?
No.
Peanuts, cotton candy, popcorn, pop, 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 Shamon.
The other one was Caitlyn Jenner. Yes, and by Caitlyn Jenner I mean Bruce Jenner.
I gotta go talk to Elon. Later.
Wait, you forgot your paper boat. Don't you want to play paper boats with me?
No thanks.
I remember Michael McJacko from the
Michael
old Earth
McJacko.
legend. They say he had the voice of an angel and the face of a ghoul.
And a face. of
Yes,
cool.
and he would do anything to cheer up young, neglected boys with games and wine and spooning.
Oh Jesus.
But I don't remember hearing anything about him turning into a space blob.
Well, if the universe is truly infinite, a different Michael Jackson, not McJacko by the way, could have evolved convergently. But it seems highly illogical that he'd be some sort of all-powerful space blob.
The universe is an incredible country. It's
The universe is an incredible country.
a lot bigger than your cold Jewish logic.
Than your
why I
cold
asked Jarvis
Jewish logic.
Mangelo to give us sensitivity training. So we don't
Oh,
say anything to
sensitivity
Michael
training?
McJacko that he could find offensive while we fight for our very survival.
Well, we can start by not assuming Michael McJacko is a threat because of our white fragility.
A white,
come
a
on, you
white
heard him threaten us.
fragility.
We need to remember that as a space blob of color, Michael McJacko's the one under threat
Potato.
from structural spacism.
Oh, blow
Structural
out your sock, Curly
spacism?
Sue. If he's black, then I'm a guy.
Robble's right. It's probably that nerd Muff. You hear that, Muff? You're never invited to the bridge, fucking nerd.
Our best approach is to let Michael know that we are here to
Michael
listen to his
McJacko.
life experience.
Michael McJacko. Yep.
Oppression of color.
Oh, hey, Pete.
Captain said to make the ship reverse and get the juices or whatever.
I'm giving it all the juices, but the ship is stuck in some sort of stasis field.
Stasis
so
field.
I can't make a move.
We
Oh,
can't
you
get to
said you
Mars
just,
this
like,
way,
do it?
Elon.
Okay, Pete.
We can't even get to the moon this way.
Okay.
No.
Oh, and Pete, you want to hang out later? Maybe play paper boats?
Why does everyone want to play paper boats? It's lame.
Yeah, it's so lame. We could just make out or whatever.
What?
No.
It's a George Takei reference, I think.
Yeah.
This is awkward.
Isn't he supposed to be fucking Scotty though, since he's the engineer?
It's a cross between George
Very
Takei and Scotty, yeah.
Yeah.
Elon said some lady named Stacy Field is making the ship not go or something.
Huh?
Oh,
Huh?
Michael McJacko's an event, and he's like a regular guy now.
What?
Perfect. I'll facilitate a dialogue with him.
With who? Captain Michael McJacko is no longer on the ship. He's back on the screen. Yes.
Pete wouldn't play paper
Oh,
boats with me.
Is
There
that
he is
Jeff
again.
Goldblum?
Michael, I want to apologize for the racism
The
which has been
racism?
launched carelessly out of the mouths of fragile white men.
Yeah.
It is
Oh,
not
boy.
your job to teach them. It's their job to listen and learn.
Mm-hmm.
And one other thing, I want you to know that I.
Yep. Oh, nice.
Oof.
Jesus,
that
Mary,
it?
and Joseph.
Oh, sick.
Well, this is the end. We're all gonna die, which is fine.
Yep.
It's fine.
Poof.
Because fortunately, I've already drafted my last will and testament using eforms.com.
E4. What a
E4.
plug.
eForms has documents for a whole galaxy of legal needs at a fraction of the cost of going to a
It
lawyer.
is IARO,
So
yeah.
visit eForms.com or risk seeing your legal fees explode like Robin and Pete.
Yeah, they were corny, so I popped them like popcorn.
Hmm.
Hey, that's a fun game we can play. Popcorn. Ready?
No, Michael, we don't want to play popcorn.
Thank God. The horror is over.
Captain, clearly the horror has just begun.
Captain, there's something coming from the space blob. It's music.
It's music.
Music.
Which Michael Jackson song? Oh, God. Popcorn.
Oh, no.
I got a game to explode your brains.
Quick story.
Confession.
Now we're playing popcorn.
Oh, yo,
Aaron,
he's got the
that
black
guy just
hands.
fucking exploded.
Now we're playing popcorn.
Quick, put on a mask.
Put it in these.
Captain, life signs are disappearing all over the ship.
Now we're playing popcorn.
What's going on, you guys?
Yo, everyone's exploding.
Cuomo.
Now we're playing popcorn.
Jesus, I accept you into my heart. Now I get to go to heaven.
No.
Block, I demand you to tell me what's going on. I've completely forgotten.
He falls asleep.
Yep.
Beautiful. Yep. Alright, moving on.
Moving on. The Screamer.
Hey Kyle, have you heard the tale of the Screamer? Why the fuck are you on my computer? The research the tale of the Screamer. Do you want to know what it's about? Well, it's got to deal with me cutting your head off. Be my guest. No, you silly bumblebee. It's about the famous character from a painting come to life. Alright, get out of my room before I vomit with disgust. It's true! Yeah, and my dick looks like a sea otter. Get out!
And my dick
okay.
looks like a sea.
Anything! You didn't even believe when a ghost took advantage of my ass last Halloween! Well, because it's a ghost fucking your ass. It's goddamn ridiculous. Just listen. On Halloween night, the Screamer can be released out of his own painting, made back in the 1800s, to terminate anyone in his path. His deathly screams comes from anyone who has crossed his path and died at his feet. He can be conjured up by simply believing and chanting the words, "Scream, scream, scream, I want to hear the scream." After chanting turn around once and stomp on the floor with determination.
So we're gonna go to this party and pound some stinky pooter, or are we gonna stay here and play fucking Mickey Mouse games?
Let's try it. Let's try it.
I swear to God, if you start twirling around.
Scream, scream, scream. I want to hear the scream.
Why are you breathing? When did we get earthquakes in the north?
It's not an earthquake, Quill, man. It's the screamer.
The Screamer. Okay. Totally not plastic. Ooh.
No, Robin. There's
Oh
gonna
my
be
God.
there's gonna be some of the Mandela catalog. I just want to put this first.
Christmas
Yeah.
Christ is going on! Holy grandma shit!
Screamer.
Are you serious? This thing is real?
The Screamer, the glow stick. Oh no.
It has an axe?
Yes, it's a small glowing axe.
A small glowing axe.
Turns people into piss? Why the flaming ostrich fuck did you conjure him up?
Gene haunts another innocent soul.
If he doesn't kill you, I'm gonna turn your face into mashed potatoes!
Go suck cracker dick. Wait.
He stopped knocking.
Yep.
Yeah, open it. I'm sure he's gone.
Yeah, open it.
That's
Meow.
a cat.
Mm-hmm.
There's a kitty in the
Cat
shower.
doesn't sound happy.
Kitty cat. Something is seriously not right here. Holy elephant! Ah! You're terrible, demon! Don't let the axe touch you!
Oh God.
Kyle!
And
No, Kyle!
He's pissed.
First a potato, now a pile of piss! Life sucks cock! You're a beautiful person, Kyle.
Oh God.
Don't let anyone tell you
No.
otherwise. Even if you're a pile of piss.
Just don't taste it.
You'll always be my best roommate forever.
Oh
Gross.
God.
I'll get that bastard scream! Veggie Shaban! Put down the fucking teriyaki chicken! You gotta turn my roommate into piss and now you're gonna pay! Lucky for me, I have magical kangaroo spray.
Magical kangaroo spray.
Kangaroo spray.
That's killed hundreds of thousands in Vietnam.
In Vietnam?
Prepare to fuck the devil and die! Sweet dreams, princess. Kyle.
He's a bottle of piss now. Oh,
Oh God.
You always be a part of me, buddy.
what? He's gonna drink.
Oh,
Oh, no!
you drink it? No. Oh God.
Tastes so beautiful.
Ugh.
Happy Halloween.
All right, see, we got the Mandela catalog. Overtone.
Mandela.
Don't be afraid. I bring good news of great joy for you and all people. Tonight, your Savior was born in Davidstown. He is
Davidstown?
Christ, the Lord. You will find him wrapped in swaddlecloth,
Swaddlecloth?
lying in a manger.
Is this what Mormons believe?
No, I think it's Catholic too. I'm not sure if it's like Gabriel
Swaddlecloth.
or Michael, but yeah.
Rejoice, Jesus,
It was like
Jehovah's
Christmas morning.
Witness.
Yeah, your Savior is like swaddling.
There was a woman named Mary who lived in the city of Nazareth. She was in love with a man named Joseph. Mary was yet a virgin, but she
Where's
got a
the
very special
Italian
message
guard?
from an angel named
He comes in. He's the father of Jesus.
I am the angel
Oh,
Gabriel. I've come to bring good news.
I am the angel Apple
News?
iPod.
For me?
Calm down.
Calm down.
You don't need to whisper it.
Whatever God wants, I will do.
The Italian man breaks in at this point.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's dark.
I will fool the shepherds. I will know their greatest fear. I will know your greatest fear. Wake up, Joseph. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Oh, hi, Satan.
Do not be afraid, my dear
No,
shepherds.
I'm gonna be.
I have great news. I am your true savior. I know everything about what makes you human.
So Jesus is a woman now?
I know what you love. I know what you dread.
Oh God.
Did I just say
Something like that, yeah. Maybe it's Antichrist Jesus. Who knows?
Man, do I feel the love?
Yeah. Can't you see? I deceive them. Okay.
Such weak minds. I am bound to the chains on my ankles.
It is
They grow
strong.
heavier with every step.
That's why I enjoy this.
The infinite amounts of sand will be my tomb.
Oh. We're going Egyptian, apparently.
And my foolishness will be my legacy.
Yes. If there is a God, please help me. Yay! There's always competing gods, and you don't know what the way to go is. So, yeah.
Obviously, you just, yeah, you just, I don't have to say any more than that,
Top 10 ghosts caught on camera.
But
Project
now Nuke will
Paranormal.
cleanse us.
Paranormal
Yes.
investigator Dave Jones from the
So
YouTube
this
channel
guy-
Project Paranormal sent me an email about a video he received from a friend. Dave's friend says that he's been experiencing disturbing paranormal activity in his historic home in Michigan, a house that was once used as a funeral home. The man says that at all hours of the day and night he hears the sounds of conversations, footsteps, and even the front door opening and closing on its own. In an attempt to capture some kind of evidence of the strange events, he sets up a camera in his living room and leaves to go to work. When he comes home and checks his footage, he is shocked by what he finds.
Be back in a minute, Gene.
Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna see the demon. There it is. There's a shadow.
A creepy shadow-like figure can be seen walking through the
sure
living
Forky is
room
gonna
and
say if
behind
he's
the
here, it's
couch.
real.
Dave and his friend believe the apparition to be a visible manifestation of the spirit that haunts the home. Whatever it is, it doesn't appear to be a normal shadow, because as you can see, it
yeah, no
clearly
way.
passes behind the couch.
No, those
But
don't
what do you
exist.
think? Let me know down in the comments. You can watch this video over on Dave's YouTube channel,
I bet you
Project
can.
Paranormal.
But no one gives a shit.
Hey, get out of here, man.
Hey, get out of
Marissa Whitehead and her
cop.
boyfriend are spending the night at the Cumberland Inn in Saskatchewan, Canada. When suddenly, out of the corner of her eye, Marissa spots something odd moving in the bathroom. She takes out her phone and starts to record.
Oh, that's a homeless man in the ceiling.
Marissa says they checked the ceiling, but nobody was up there. And besides that, this flimsy drop ceiling would be too weak to support the weight of even the smallest person. But you do have to admire the ghost vanquishing technique of Marissa's boyfriend.
Hey, get out of here, man.
Hey, get out of here, man.
Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Passing through. W. Wahid posted a video of his nephew playing in his new light-up rabbit hat at their home in Indonesia. But he caught something else that he wasn't expecting. Something downright chilling.
Where's the demon? I think we've seen this one before. Oh yeah, we have.
A strange, misshapen, dark figure seems to run by in the background.
Really fast shadow.
Now, some commenters suggested that it could simply be another small child running past the door. But that just doesn't look like a child to me. And the kid would also have to be running along at about the speed of an Olympic sprinter.
Well, maybe he's
so did
just
Wahid
really
capture
fast.
an odd shadow creature in their home? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. What they do in the shadows. Popular Chinese ghost hunter Xiaolong is back with another exploration of an extremely haunted location in China.
The most haunted
A
people of
house
all,
that has been
Chinese.
abandoned for over 20 years. This mysterious house is very different from the other local buildings around it, as it looks like something right out of a medieval fairy tale.
Does it?
All that is known about the large estate is that the last owner was a very wealthy man whose life was taken under very strange and tragic circumstances. The house never sold, as many bizarre rumors began to circulate that the home was cursed. Locals began to refer to the estate as, quote, the haunted house. So Xiaolong sets out to investigate whether the building is truly haunted or if it's all just local legend that started up because of the house's odd appearance. As always, Xiaolong broadcasts his exploration live to his Chinese livestream audience.
我让你们看看这地方啊，吓不吓人？
Oh God.
就在这儿，操你妈！瞅着，天这个色儿，多他妈吓人！今天就干这里。
Xiaolong heads inside and immediately discovers that the odd interior of the house matches the extravagant outside. And the ghost hunter gets a little creeped out by the decor.
操他妈，这也忒他妈吓人了！这都是我告诉你，这都是吸血鬼住的屋。操你妈！我寻思站个人呢。
Now Xiaolong begins to ask some questions directed at any spirits that might inhabit the house. But not in Chinese.
Oh, in English?
Who are you?
Oh, in English, wow.
I'm here.
I am here.
Yeah, I'm 害怕呀。
What? Yeah,
Oh my
I'm a
God.
vampire. Oh my God. The cricket can speak English, guys.
Oh my god. What are you doing?
What are you doing here?
我怎么越来越瞅着有点像那种鬼屋的感觉了呢？像不像那国外那种鬼屋的感觉？我操你妈，这啥玩意儿啊
What the hell is this?
What's your mother? Is that Isa?
Yeah.
Is it Chinese, man?
这咋回事啊？操你妈！哎呦我操你妈！鸡皮疙瘩出来了！我操你妈
！Goosebumps！
你看到这窗户没？虫子哪能干他妈这大呀？再说是风的情况下，那后边那叶子咋不动呢？ 靠后边的草
你好
凑去了。
Chinese 啊。哦。
After Xiaolong asks a few questions in English, a window begins to oddly shake and vibrate on its own. The ghost hunter points out that the leaves behind the window don't move, eliminating the possibility that it might have been wind or a draft. Then, Xiaolong hears something coming from downstairs, and things take a terrifying turn.
Terrifying turn.
谁？
Who's there?
I'm so terrified.
It's a CCP. Taiwan #1.
Ah! The communists! What the fuck is that? There's something walking. A person? Close to it. What's that?
Yeah.
Fuck you, mother.
Fuck you, mother.
I didn't see it. What was it? There was something like literally moving.
Yeah.
Like a human would move.
Two folding trestles move on their own. They almost appear to be walking.
Oh, that's
And so Xiaolong runs over and kicks the shit out of them. As you do when trestles start walking about. Anyway, Xiaolong runs outside and takes a break to gather his courage. He then returns and continues to explore. On the second floor, he looks through a window and sees a car parked outside nearby. Xiaolong becomes concerned that the locals might have alerted someone about the ghost hunter's secret visit to the house. He doesn't know it yet, but that is about to be the least of his worries. Because what happens next is downright chilling.
Complex. No. Someone's coming. It's the fucking CCP. Run!
Oh, demon.
What the hell?
A shadowy figure can be seen standing at the window in the next room. He quickly runs over, but there's no one there. Shocked by what he's just witnessed, he once again runs outside. But he isn't done just yet.
He
finds that whoever had parked their car and was snooping around has left. So he heads back inside to investigate once again. And it did not go well.
You don't
exactly,
say.
Yep.
You
His
don't.
social credit score is gone.
I can't believe it. Now he's got to go to North Korea. Okay, that's your face. Whatever. What?
What?
I didn't see jack shit. What?
That's still your face, yeah.
What? What's gone? There's nothing. What? What? Fuck your mother.
Xiaolong looks into a mirror. He sees someone or something standing behind him.
Totally not his own
But when
shadow.
he turns around, no one there. Whoever or whatever he saw standing behind him in the mirror has disappeared in a split second. So just what did Xiaolong capture live on camera?
A
Are
demon.
the local stories true? Is the mysterious home really haunted?
Totally.
Let me know what you think. You can find this video and many more of Xiaolong's explorations with English subtitles over on his YouTube channel, Outdoor Xiaolong.
Nah, I'm good.
Through the Looking Glass. TikTok user Kaylin Moore from Los Angeles, California claims that an old mirror in her home sometimes shows things that just aren't there.
Is where they riot.
So this is an old mirror that I upcycled, and I swear that sometimes you can see stuff in the background of the mirror that isn't actually there in real life. So I'm just gonna do a couple back and forths, but I'm curious to see if anyone sees anything that maybe I didn't catch. So here we go. Here's the mirror.
I see you in the mirror.
So
Yeah.
the background.
Where's the demon? Yeah, we see you in the mirror. What of it? You're an attention seeker. What? There's nothing there!
Once again, my apartment.
Yeah, who cares?
Alright, comment if you see anything that's out of place.
Did you see it?
No.
As Kaylin's looking in the mirror, something can be seen sitting on the couch right behind her. But when she turns around, it's gone. Whatever it is, it seems to only be visible in the mirror. Now, whether it's real or just another elaborate TikTok hoax, as always, I leave it up to you to decide.
Why are you so
That's not a cow.
That's not
Next
a cow.
top 5 viewer
Shit.
Rodriguez sent in a video that he recorded in the woods near his home in Texas.
Memester Rodriguez?
In the video, he explains that he and his cousin have made a, quote, base near the woods and he's attempting to show it off on camera.
Did you see that?
What happens
it's
next
fucking called,
is truly bizarre.
his name is Memester
Hey guys,
Rodriguez.
I just
Hi,
wanted to show
Mexican.
you guys my cool base that
That's
I made
it.
a while ago with my cousin.
Oh, is this a young kid? Now I feel bad.
It's really nice.
Not really, but I
See,
still
we got the
feel kind of bad. Homeless person.
Entrance all fenced off.
It's a hoax.
Got this thing, I don't know what it is. Well, that stinks. But yeah, we got some chairs. What was that?
What was that, demon?
What was that?
Base. You just make shit out of garbage.
Is that a
dude.
cow?
Why would you think that's a cow?
What is that? Oh, frick!
Oh, shit.
Holy shit.
A weird white humanoid figure comes crawling out of the woods and charges towards him on what appears to be freakishly long arms and legs.
Totally not a person in a
Now,
suit.
is the video real?
No.
Is it a hoax?
It's not
You
real.
decide. But this video does have one of the best lines I've ever heard when someone encounters something paranormal.
Is it a cow?
Is that a cow?
A cow?
Yeah, it totally looks like a cow.
It was not a cow.
No.
Observed.
Kick it.
Urban
Came near me,
explorer
I'd
Chris from the
fucking
YouTube
kick it.
channel Urbex Hills
Yeah, it's
sets
like
out
eight-
to explore
like
the
8 or 8
abandoned
inches
Warner
tall.
and
Kick
Swayze
it.
Observatory
Kick the
in
fucking
Cleveland,
thing.
Ohio.
Oh,
The
Ohio,
impressive
huh?
structure was
Cleveland,
built in the
Ohio.
early 1900s and served as an astronomical research
that, right?
facility until it was abandoned in
I'm gonna put
1982.
us back.
As all,
1 second.
Good. Yep.
Besides, again, kick that thing.
a weird white humanoid crawling out of the
Humanoid.
woods and charges towards him on what appears to
looks
be
so
freakishly long.
Yep.
Now, is the video real? Is it a hoax? You decide.
That looks
But
so fake.
this video does have one of the best lines I've ever heard when someone encounters something paranormal.
Is that a cow? Oh, frick!
Ah, it's a cow.
It was not a cow.
Okay, let's hear it again.
Observed. Urban explorer Chris from the YouTube channel Urbex Hills sets out to
Urbex
explore
Hill,
the
yep.
abandoned Warner and Swayze Observatory in Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio.
The impressive structure was built in
So we
the
can
early
actually know about this.
1900s and served as an astronomical research facility until it was abandoned in 1982.
Okay.
As always, Chris records his explorations to capture what's left of the historical architecture before it's too late.
Oh, this is supposed to be
However,
demolished.
this time that's not all that he captures.
Well, decay.
Watch closely as
Yeah.
Chris
Well, it's already
randomly
decaying,
films
but-
around the
Yeah.
outside of the observatory building.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spooky music.
Did you see it? Someone or something seems to be watching Chris from the bushes before seemingly disappearing into thin air.
Was there? I
Chris
didn't see
doesn't
that
even
shit.
notice and has
Yeah, I
no
didn't see
idea
anything
what he
either.
just recorded.
I'm pretty sure
But
that was an
later,
animal.
after he posts the video, his viewers pointed out in the YouTube comments. So who or what is this?
Your mom.
Let me know what you think. You can watch even more explorations of amazing historic abandoned buildings over on the YouTube channel Urbex Hill. Back to the factory. A while
Back
ago,
to
I
the
featured the
factory.
extremely frightening videos of ghost hunter ILM Bono Paranormal,
Who
captured alleged supernatural evidence at an abandoned car
ILMN
parts factory in the
Bono
city of Ostrava
Paranormal.
in the Czech Republic.
Oh,
Over
Czech.
60 years ago, the
okay.
factory was forced to shut down after a devastating explosion claimed the lives of many of the workers.
Okay.
It is said that the building is extremely haunted by the restless spirits of those workers. After Bono experienced multiple terrifying events at the factory, he had had enough for a while, and he decided just to take a break.
Back to the factory.
But a few months have passed, and the explorer is finally ready to return to the creepy old building. And things get weird. Almost immediately after Bono enters the factory, strange things start to happen.
Anything changed in here?
Yep, wash station.
No.
Whoa.
I probably stepped in a spider web. That freaked the shit out of me.
Stepped in a spider web.
I stepped in this. Ooh. Okay.
I can't believe that spider was 10 feet tall.
That was the scariest thing.
Loud bang.
Or
Homeless people
maybe
were
was
totally
me.
in there.
Bono is a bit freaked out when he accidentally walks through a spider web. Then he hears a loud bang coming from somewhere in the building and goes to investigate.
Somewhere
Great
in the
idea.
building. Yep.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen now. This is a great video game.
The explorer sees something out of the corner of his eye, and as he turns, an unexplained cloud of smoke can be seen floating through the air.
That's someone taking a big
Bono has
puff.
no idea what he has just witnessed, but he continues to explore. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Is it though?
I didn't upload for like 5-6 months, and you like really get that video to 1K, even though I didn't upload for half a year. So thank you.
Thank you.
And so yeah, I now want to go in the room with the chair, probably because I want to communicate with them, and I think that room is good.
I thought
for
it was because he was going to say, I'm going to commit
Plus, I have
suicide to
my
communicate with
camera.
them. Which you
Hello?
shouldn't do. You should never commit suicide, chat.
No.
But I just thought that's where my mind went. I'm going to go find a chair to communicate with them. That's kind of weird.
Did you see it? Bono was talking to his viewers and isn't paying attention when in the back of one of the rooms, something seems to quickly hide behind a closet. Bono walks away but quickly turns back when a loud sound can be heard from the room. He decides to set up 2 static GoPro cameras and begins to ask questions to the spirits that might be haunting the factory. That's when the unexplained activity takes a terrifying turn.
Ukažte se, nebo udělejte něco, abych věděl, že tu jste.
Oh shit.
No.
Things are breaking.
No.
Wow. Wow. Generic music.
Where the did that come from? This door is closed.
Oh, did you see it?
Oh.
Did you see it? Did you hear it?
Look, look.
This thing. I don't know if you can see it.
I can't.
No.
Another
Someone threw that off camera.
First, a
Wow.
glass seems to be thrown at a wall near Bono. Then a cup is flung across the room. Now the explorer is starting to freak out from the aggressive paranormal
Freaking
activity. But he holds it together and continues his investigation. He heads to another room inside the abandoned
Hawk, I
factory
agree.
and
At least
sets
he
up
has his
another
mask
static
on.
GoPro camera.
Oh, yes.
Again,
God
he
forbid
hears
you
a
don't wear a
strange
mask.
noise coming from
Totalitarianism.
somewhere nearby.
Totalitarianism.
So,
Oh my god.
in this room,
I didn't wear the mask to the funeral.
just so
The
it's
church required it, but I
almost
was like,
standing
fine
there,
wearing it.
just so it's
throw me
pointing.
out.
Says if you're not vaccinated, you can
Hello?
not wear a mask. I'm like, I'm just not gonna wear it.
Yep.
Yeah,
You're
block
gonna
this
ask
so
me? I got no vaccine.
it won't fall.
You asking me that shit is against the Hippocratic Oath. And
Well, Hippocratic Oath.
I'm scared of this.
And also HIPAA requirements.
Hello?
Yes, exactly. exactly.
I heard it.
Show me where I agree.
I
You
swear.
have access to my medical information.
Hello?
Yeah, exactly. It goes against that entirely. And it's discrimination too.
No!
Oh shit, this stuff is breaking.
A heavy closet falls over completely on its own, and with that, Bono has finally had enough and decides to just get out of there. So could the factory be haunted by the restless
be a
spirits of the
kids.
workers who tragically
wanna get
lost
a
their lives
vaccination,
there?
That's on you. It's your
I
body.
leave
your
it up
fucking
to
choice,
you
but I wouldn't
to
fucking do it.
decide. You can watch all of
Don't
Bono's
force that shit
explorations
on
at the
people, make
Haunted
them feel bad
Factory
if you
over on
do
his
it, by the
YouTube
way,
channel,
because that's dumb.
ILMN Bono Paranormal. Many moons ago.
Just saying.
YouTube and TikTok user Joel Vasquez from San Antonio, Texas claims that late one night at around 3:40 a.m., he saw something very odd.
Bro, y'all missed it. It's like 3:40 in the
missed
morning and I'm seeing a badass eclipse, man. Y'all missed that.
Missed that
Wow,
shit.
it's a solar eclipse.
Man,
Wow.
it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Man, y'all missed that, guys.
Yeah, it's a solar
Which
eclipse.
is weird though, cause there's like a moon over here. That's why I thought it
that's
was
not a moon,
weird,
it's a
but I was
planet.
like,
That's
whatever.
no moon.
There's two of them.
That's a
So
solar
I'm
eclipse.
honestly not sure what to think of this video, and Joel's YouTube viewers are divided. Some appreciate the funny commentary, and others believe that Joel has witnessed everything from an alien spaceship to an interdimensional portal. Some even claim to have seen the exact same phenomenon in San Antonio and other cities across Texas.
Yeah, sure.
So is it real,
Imagine that.
or
we can all
just
see
a
the same
funny
sky in
and
that
well done
limited
hoax?
Region, but, yeah.
You decide.
You decide.
Man, this crazy.
Oh man, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
but I was like, whatever. There's two of them.
Two of them.
The Secret Farm. Dutch urban
Secret
explorer
Farm.
Mark from the YouTube channel Mark Ben Ick is on the road with his friend Luke when they discover a completely abandoned old farmhouse in the countryside of Belgium.
Okay.
Inside the home, the two friends find many old photos and portraits of the previous owners, and they discover extensive financial records dating
Yes,
back
and
to the
those damn
1970s
Texans.
that have just been
I
left
agree,
behind. Mark and Luke have no idea why someone abandoned the
What
house and
faith
so many
species
personal
Texans
belongings.
are.
After they've explored the property, Mark uploads his recorded footage to his YouTube channel. And some
Nowadays,
viewers are quick
yeah.
to point out something that Mark and Luke just didn't notice. As the explorers try to find a way through the bushes surrounding the property, Mark records something truly disturbing.
Hier gaan we hier van niet binnenkomen. Laten we van een andere weg zoeken. Dan vallen hier natuurlijk ook heel erg op. Dus laten we nou gaan.
Speak English.
Ergens een ingang vinden. Hier is een ingang. Snel gaan we aan de zijkant van dit kapelletje de bosjes in, zodat we volledig uit zicht zijn. En daar moet een heel groot verlaten huis liggen.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't.
As Mark and Luke are maneuvering their way through the dense bushes surrounding the property, someone or something can be seen peeking out at them from behind a wall. Mark and Luke didn't see anything at the time and only discovered this creepy lurker after the video was uploaded to YouTube. So just who or what
In
is
movie talk,
this?
we call that an extra.
You can watch this full adventure and many more urban explorations over on the YouTube channel, Mark Ben Ick.
Mark Ben Ick.
Thanks for watching. For extra videos and other stuff, please check out my Instagram here, my Twitter here,
Okay, let's move on.
and then
Here we go.
TikTok. Hopefully
Tic-tac.
I'll see.
Tic Tac.
Are you a big shot, son? This site can't be reached. Here we go. Look at it.
18 plus.
Queens in your area. Hyperlink blog.
PC.
Oh, kitty.
Think you're a big shot. Don't be a deadbeat. Be number one. When will it hit? It's big like be a big shot. Done. It's your destiny. Always affirming that you'll get there by calling everyone. Are you aware? You're absolutely
Trash.
if you forgot.
Dumpster.
Now's your chance to be a big shot.
Big shot.
You gotta play this music when you're investing in stocks and gambling.
Hold your back.
You a big shot, son?
Big shot.
I made 10 million on this song. And banana. Floppy disk. Bonzi Buddy!
Riding my trail of
Wanted.
everything I train.
Heart-shaped object. Big shot. Are you chat? Can you do this? I don't think so. Are you a big shot, son? Are you, chat? Are you? I doubt it. You can't be it if you don't believe, are you?
No. Anyway, moving on.
Yes. Tom Cruise versus the internet. Ramen sent this in.
Thanks, Ramen.
Children, gather round and listen to whatever I say. Take the words in and follow me.
Oh God.
I'm gonna tell you about what you should follow today. The Church of Scientology.
Yeah.
So sit down, look, we have this great religion. You should try it. Just pay us a few $100.
Back in that.
Yep.
We give you a personality test to see what you admit. We wish you the best of luck. Now get down and say that you believe in Xenu and your body thetans too.
Yes,
Praise L. Ron Hubbard, who's told us that life is worth living as long as you pay up.
As long as you pay up.
It's not science fiction, though our founder wrote some. Our church is called the Study of Truth. And Scientology will make you happy.
Right, science fiction.
With Scientology you will see.
Also totally not a Republican.
And Scientology will show you the way. As long as you pay, you can't go wrong.
Real life testimony about Scientology.
Levels were way too high, so we joined the church and now we feel more happy.
Oh, Jesus.
We were depressed, but L. Ron Hubbard took us all by the hand. Thank you, Scientology.
Jesus.
And now we know the truth, the frozen souls are trapped inside us. That's why many people feel down. The people here we know are people that have children can trust. It's the best religion around. We get down and say that we believe in Xenu and our body beats too. Praise L. Ron Hubbard, who told us that life is worth living as long as you pay up. It's not science fiction, though our founder wrote some. Our church is called the Study of Truth.
Good. Is that the chick fucking...
And Scientology makes us
Oh, there's that asshole.
with Scientology we do see. And Scientology
Pretty sure, yeah, they're all laughing. I'm pretty sure that one chick was for fucking, King of Queens. She's no longer at Scientology.
Why my website don't work? Maybe I should blame people on the interwebs. You are in the mind, but
As you pay up. It's not science fiction.
How many internet people do I have to kill to get my website to work?
Why, hello there, Tom Cruise.
Who said that?
We did.
We did.
You. Who are you?
We are anonymous. We are lenient. We do not forgive.
Hmm.
We do not.
No, we did.
Forget.
Oh, yeah, the whole anonymous
Yeah,
thing, yeah.
Let's finish this. On the front steps of the Church of Scientology.
February. Dinner time in hell. Matrix. Revelations, by the way, the last one. Anonymous Xenu.
Yep.
Xenu is real? I mean,
I knew that.
You don't know that until OT3. Haha.
The end.
All the VPs on volcanoes with thermonuclear bombs. Oops, Rickrolling.
We're just gonna move on from that.
A winner is me.
A winner is me. Gods of Olympus, Strog sent this in.
Hello? Is anyone here?
Hello?
Reginald, you made it. Actually, I'm Dave. I'm here for the job interview.
Yes, Reginald, all in good time. I am Hades, Lord of the Underworld, and I look forward to torturing you for eternity when you utterly fail at your coming quest.
Oh. Okay.
Come along quickly now, Zeus is waiting.
Oh, Reginald, you came. My name is Dave.
So, mortal, you think you are worthy of the almost certainly fatal quest that I've in store for you.
I'm at the right place, right? The ad said this was a management job.
Your quest is to recover the golden ladder, so that I may get down from this incredibly high pillar I have somehow ended up on.
And that's not even the best part, Reginald.
Oh yes, on your quest you shall fight the Kraken.
The Kraken.
And the dragon. Maybe some giant bees, I don't know.
Giant
Now hurry!
bees.
The blood is draining from my head!
That's it for me, Reginald. Athena here will guide you the rest of the way.
Hey, how you doing, Reginald? We're gonna go find a dragon and beat the crap out of it. Really? A whole dragon?
Maybe. I took some weird pills and I have no idea what's going on right now. Yeah, I could have sworn there's a dragon around here somewhere.
I'm probably gonna go home now.
Oh man, Zeus is gonna be pissed. The dragon was always his favorite part of a quest.
How do I get back to the highway?
I know. I'll stab you a few times with my spear and it'll look like you fought a dragon.
That's not a great plan.
It's not a great
You at
plan.
least want to make out?
Yeah.
Hey, you know how I can get back to the highway?
Oh, Reginald, you're early. Where's Athena?
It's
Things were getting
Chumley.
weird. I left. Things look pretty weird here, too.
Oh, it's
I'm
not good.
Poseidon.
Except
I think
it's
I'm
mermaid.
supposed to release
Yeah.
a kraken or something.
Hey,
Then up
Neptune.
ahead, there's a guy with goat legs and a magic sort of flute, and he's gonna release a horde of giant bees.
Can I forfeit this quest?
Wouldn't be wise. You don't want to see Zeus when he's angry. This guy
Oh.
gets pretty naked when he's angry.
Can I just grab a ladder from Home Depot and paint it yellow?
Well, yeah, that's actually what we did for our ladder. So you do the exact same thing, and you got a working ladder.
You have proven yourself worthy, mortal.
Great.
There's the
Glad to have
golden
helped.
ladder.
And now, Reginald, it is time for your reward. A gift certificate to the Cracker Barrel.
The Cracker Barrel. That's Hades and Poseidon. Created by Jason Steele. Film Cow Inc. Thank you, Strog.
Thanks, Frog.
Y'all sent this into Dad Cop. Behold, Dad Cop.
Oh god, the mustache.
I'm pretty sure we did see the first Dad Cop.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey!
They all got fucking...
Hey everyone, I want to thank you for coming to the party. This is my way of thanking you for a job well done. As of 2 p.m. yesterday, we have ended crime forever. That's right, crime is over. So pat yourselves on the back and enjoy the party. Oh, and don't worry about the cleanup. I have no idea whose house this is. We commandeered it. Hey, Chief, you're late.
Everyone, there has been a murder.
What? That's
Ooh,
impossible.
no.
Where?
Over there.
Unbelievable. Are we sure he's dead?
His head is missing. No, it's not. It's over there by that tree.
Ronnie, we gotta check to be sure. Take his pulse.
Nothing.
Ronnie, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
7, 3.
What?
14.
No, it's not a number. I'm thinking this looks like the job of Mr. Kill, the only serial killer I could never catch.
Makes you think this is him.
Well, Mr. Kill would always murder his victims until they
We
died.
detected audio copyright from Dad Cop.
Oh no! Was it me? Was it the music?
So. I guess so. I guess it was the music. Sorry, Shrug, but Dad Cop just don't want to be played because Susan will attack us.
Yes.
With her vicious copyright demons, I guess. So sorry, we're gonna have to wait. Then we'll move on.
Here we go.
Yep.
Kyle, how many times do I have to tell you to stop leaving dead?
Yeah, we're gonna wait though. It's for the heads up copyright shit to go away first, and then we'll play it.
Yep.
Thanks, Susan. You stupid bitch.
At least YouTube is still up. Facebook had some issues. I think it's back up, but yeah.
Facebook. They had an issue today with being down.
Yeah, like hacked or whatever, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who uses that site.
I don't, but
Any day now, YouTube.
Come on, YouTube. Come on, Susan.
Hey, Susan, fuck you. Susan. Oh, my door like slightly open, but nobody's there. Any day now.
Come on, Susan.
Any day. It's literally just me and Gray talking.
Yep.
Fuck you, Susan. Any day. It's literally just you and me talking.
Yep.
It's a weird type of copyright audio. Fuck off.
That's
Fuck
life.
off.
That's life on YouTube.
Fuck off, Susan, you stupid bitch.
It was funny when watching videos of like little league baseball kids getting bonked by like baseballs. It's like, oh no, that's child abuse, but that was funny. But nowadays, this is not funny. Just get it over with. Come on, Susan.
Any day, it's just us talking. It should be gone now. What a bitch. I could probably actually make the go even longer, but I just kind of wanted to stop because
Yeah, I don't blame you.
it was kind of giving me a headache. Okay, we're good. Let's go.
Hookers are
Hookers are.
A potato.
Kyle's a potato!
Potato.
I hate my life. I told you watching too much TV would turn you into a couch potato. Suck my potato starch dick! Look, do you want me to help you or not?
What, Jenny? What are you
the
rolling your
hell
eyes
can
at?
You do? I'm a fucking potato! Shut up! I know you're nothing but a stupid potato!
I like butter.
Let me ask you something. Would you ever fuck a potato? What? Would you ever carve a hole inside of a potato and fuck the shit out of it? Why the hell would I do that? Exactly. What do you expect me to do? Potato fuck a girl's vagina! Okay, just keep cool. I have an idea. What are you doing?
Potato.
I'm asking the almighty black in my closet for help.
The almighty black?
Bitch. Almighty black man! My friend has turned into a
Almighty
potato.
black
What shall I
man?
do?
You one stupid nigga.
That I
You
am.
one stupid
I'm
nigga.
waiting. Shut up, you fucking potato!
You one stupid nigga.
You ain't kidding. He is a goddamn potato.
I told you!
I think I can help your white ass.
Well, what do you suggest?
Kiss
You're gonna
my
have to get the
feet.
potato, put it in the toilet, and piss on it.
Excuse me?
Along with that, you gotta shout out 3 majestic words.
No one is pissing on me. Shut up! If we have to do it, we have to do it! Fuck my life. Well, what are these 3 words?
Come closer.
Come
Speaking them
closer.
out loud may cause some chaos.
Reparations today.
Here it goes. Piss on me!
Oh God, here we go.
Piss on me now! Brianna, listen, pee in the piss!
Yeah.
Is he in the
That's-
toilet?
It was pretty clear piss. So
Well,
I'm pretty sure
nothing
it's
has
like
changed.
bottled water.
I'm just a
but-
potato soaked in pee-pee. Fuck! The ritual was a fail.
Shit. Must confuse that with pudding hookers.
Was there another way?
There is one way, but it's the most painful way.
Well, what does it have to do then?
Gotta take that potato, take a knife, slowly cut it open, release your friend's spirit. From there, you return to human form.
Thanks so much!
Hey, close the door, asshole!
Close the door, asshole.
Don't do it, man! Don't do it! Just pretend there's a shark tickling your tummy. How is that supposed to make sense? 1, 2, 3! Oh! Oh! Oh!
There he is.
I'm no longer a potato! Damien, I'm a fucking banana! Oh my god. Help me, man. Please help. I should have known this was gonna happen. Oh god. Don't worry. I've got an excellent idea on how to save you.
Is it gonna be
Thanks,
pissing
man, I
on him?
appreciate it. I kind of picked it up when he started cutting
I think this is where it's going, but I hope not.
I just threw him. Okay, time for this.
Yep.
Intruder alert. What? What? Child endangerment awareness association.
Since okay.
Keep an eye
Keep
on
an eye on your children.
Won't someone please think of the children?
Yep.
Let's face it, us parents know how time-consuming it is to keep an eye on our.
Hasn't worked out for South Africa for the most part.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, I know.
Some of us may rely on key things that keep them.
Rabbit, child, abacus, something. Stroller, mother, TV. Okay.
A mother stroller TV.
Be cautious with
Oh God!
What was that?
I know. I saw that. Warning.
Harmful content they may be.
The television might pull them in.
Your children
Literally.
may be viewing elements of violent content, sexual content,
Violent content. Graphic content.
Scary imagery.
The demon inside my head. They exist on a different spectrum.
If you hear your child screaming or crying in front of the television, wait until your child stops making noise before entering.
Stops making noise.
Ah. Uh-oh. It's still making noise.
We'll have to put an end to that.
Oh, there's nothing there.
No more noise. Oh God.
Oh, is it gonna be on the TV? Oh shit.
Oh God.
Salvador Dali, is that you? Mm-mm.
Here we go.
Yep. Oh shit.
Oh God. Door, coffin, television. Oh, yes, warning.
Multiple counties.
Yep.
He was taken by the ghost of Epstein.
Local authorities have issued an immediate safety warning to multiple counties. Please await further instruction.
I've gone missing in the following
3,426 children have gone missing.
Children have gone missing within the following counties: Bythorn County, Berkshire County, Mandela County, Yonder County.
Deter vulnerable children away from a television or medium that can project possible frightening imagery. Updates will soon follow. Oof. Suicide investigation recording. After receiving neighbors' noise complaints from prolonged childlike crying following a loud crack, an investigation was sent to the house. Okay. Mandela County.
Primary victim's home. Okay. Overwhelming sense of dread. Okay. Okay.
Uh-oh. Threat level, none.
Yep. Here we go. Next photo. Ooh,
No.
Spooky Dirk.
None apparently still. Threat level. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Vague.
Couple dots.
None.
No more dots. Threat level, none.
Evident.
Evident.
Oh, Jesus.
And totally real.
Oh, it's censored. Tampered with by invisible forces.
Right.
There's a corpse there, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Threat level, none.
Completely legit. Yep.
The suspect shown the evident image completely identified at this time. The entire department has ruled out possibility of being an alternate. Said image was sent to the higher-ups for further analysis.
Higher-ups.
Yes. Previously shown evidence will not be released to the public for any reason. Lieutenant Davis. Thank you, Robin.
Thanks, Robin.
Alright.
Here
now
we go.
for some spooky things you will not be brave enough to watch.
No. Because it's Sir Spooks.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at the top 5 scary videos you're not brave enough to watch. So, let's begin. A Reddit user recently took to the platform to share a mysterious video they filmed not too long ago. They provided a bit of context in the title of the video, stating, "I've been hearing some strange running in the woods while walking my dog late at night. Last night, I heard it thrashing around in the creek right next to my house. It's pretty big and very loud. Can anybody tell me what this thing could possibly be?" So, without further ado, let's have a look and see what's going on.
So it didn't sound that way.
Yeah.
For his YouTube monies. Oh, demon. I heard it.
Did you hear it?
Enhanced audio.
The uploader stands outside near the edge of the woods, holding his flashlight out in front of him, scanning the area for any signs of the mysterious entity. At first, it doesn't seem to want to make its presence known, but right towards the end of the video, a high, shrill noise can be heard coming from close by, which causes the uploader to run from the area as fast as he can. In the comment section of the video, many people are divided as to their opinions on what this could be. Some suggest that it could be a skinwalker, whereas some say that it could be simply an animal such as a buck, which is certainly the more relaxing answer.
It's an undulate making that noise
in our
when they're
crazy,
making the fucking
mysterious
rut
world,
noise. That's what that
anything
was.
is possible.
That's what made that noise a buck. That's an undulate.
The Padre Hotel, located in
Padre
Bakersfield,
Hotel
is allegedly
Bakersfield,
one
California.
of the most haunted places in the
holy
entire
fuck.
state of California.
I've been here. I've been outside this fucking building.
Originally built in 1928, the hotel has a history of 2 documented deaths, including a woman who committed suicide.
I didn't go
due to
into the
jumping
hotel,
off
but
the
I've
roof,
been there.
and a man who shot himself in one of the
You
hotel's
walked by or
bathrooms
drove
with a
by?
handgun.
I walked by.
In the 1950s,
I lived in Bakersfield
there
for a
was
little
a
while,
fire
so...
on the 7th floor, which
Well, there you
resulted
go,
in a
yeah.
large number of deaths, which sadly even included a few children as well. In 1952, an earthquake trapped a group of people in the hotel, where they ultimately died in the basement. A YouTube channel known
Well, it
as
sucks to be
Paranormal
those people.
Popcorn are
Yeah.
investigating the Padre Hotel, primarily
Paranormal
putting their
Popcorn.
attention towards the most haunted
Oh,
area,
I was wrong. He's not a
that
black man,
being
he's an
room
Asian.
704.
Yeah.
Just 2 minutes into the video, the investigative team already finds something quite creepy going on with one of their REM pod devices.
REM pod devices?
Not waiting too long, a REM pod goes off.
Change the batteries.
The REM pod is going off. It's going off like crazy. Holy shit. Look,
Yeah, I want you to change the batteries.
the REM pod is going off. There's no electrical interference.
Yeah. So show us.
So
what it's
when me
playing
and
about.
Chris first arrived here, when we first arrived here, we set the REM pod, right?
Yeah,
on
you
that
said
table.
Yeah.
And it didn't go off at all during the day.
Well, it's going
Something's
off now.
going off now.
Yeah.
Fix it.
For the next couple of minutes, the crew proceeds to do a quick look around in the room just to get a general sense of what the room is like, while also setting up a couple more devices for the investigation, including an EVP device. Not
Oh,
long
EVP,
after they set it
great.
up, these 2 creepy things can be heard.
Dude, the music box is going. Oh!
At this moment, we
That's a
captured
cat.
something very sinister.
That was a cat.
Yeah.
Right
That was a
after I
cat.
said the music box is going off, we believe it sounds like an angry demonic hissing.
Nah, just
You can
cat.
hear the tone
Go
of
to
the
cat.
hissing being louder than my voice. This is very compelling. Could this be a dark entity that isn't happy we are there?
Compelling.
Here's
Compelling.
the replay.
Cat entity.
Dude, the music box is going. Oh!
Yeah, it's a cat.
It's a
Or
cat.
someone off camera making that noise.
Dude, the music box is going. Oh!
Yeah, Jesus.
Who's spitting up a fucking hairball?
Yeah, it's a cat, or if they're lucky, it's a raccoon. Because give ratings,
Shortly after
but-
the demonic hissing, we capture another compelling EVP of a man whispering. Here's the
Let's hear
enhanced
it.
audio.
Really?
A little
That was
later
not
on
in
in
the
the
original
night,
audio.
the
Nope.
group proceeds to set up more EVP devices, which quickly manage to pick up on something
Cat or homemade
strange
sound effects,
that the
yeah,
crew is
exactly.
completely baffled by.
Nah, it's
Take a
real.
listen.
Real.
While we are quietly
Or
trying
he
to
was
make
here, he'd be
contact,
saying that. But
we
he's
capture
not.
an
You
EVP
don't
of what
love
sounds
the
like a
cat no
child's
more.
spirit. We
Don't
did not
love
hear
him
this
no
with our
more.
ears at the time of the investigation. Is it asking us to leave the room?
EVP captured. Did you hear it?
No, I didn't.
Leave room. Do you want to leave?
Leave the room. Do you want to leave the room?
A mysterious voice seems to be saying the words, "Leave room. Do you want to leave?" which obviously creeps the team out a bit. A few minutes later, the same EVP device can be seen fluctuating on the bed.
Well, I'm sure it's fluctuating, alright.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm sure someone's fluctuating on the bed.
Can you make it go up all the way? John.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Despite how creeped out they all are at this point, they manage to press forward and continue on with the investigation. From here,
Right,
the
okay.
team moves into another haunted
They're
room,
fine, it's
room
fine.
811,
Don't
for the
worry
final
about it.
part of the investigation.
The
In
final
here, they
end
proceed
part.
to set up a paranormal music box on the ground, while a few of the team members proceed to ask any potential
Final stick
spirits in the
part, here we
room
go.
some questions. Amazingly, this
John
happens.
Carpenter's music, yeah.
Listen very closely to the responses on cue.
Hey Ghost,
Thank
I'm right
you.
here.
What are you doing to
Do you know who I am? Yeah?
Yeah?
Do you know I can feel you?
Do you know I can feel you, ghost, honey? Sweetie pie?
Great!
Great.
Are you the female or the... the female?
Are you a girl or a boy? I have preferences.
Can you make it go off a little bit more?
Can you?
Do I have some fun?
Great, thank you. Can you make it... Okay, thank you.
After this, the folks over at Paranormal Popcorn decide to call it a day and head home.
Do they? I would have never guessed
probably
that.
For the best. If the footage that they captured at the Padre Hotel is indeed real, then it is proof that once you check into a room here, you won't
might
be
never
able to check out.
leave.
Yep.
Welcome to the Hotel Padrefornia.
Padrefornia.
The following piece of strange and unexplainable footage was uploaded
the strange
to Reddit
unexplainable
by a
thing
user
is that
named
woman's face.
FootageFinder57, who says that the video was filmed on somebody's iPhone while exploring a mysterious cave. He also says that despite how terrifying the video
Mysterious
is,
cave. It looks like a national landmark, but we'll see.
It's a mysterious cave.
In the video, a group of friends are exploring a dark and narrow cave while
dare
they all
doubt it.
proceed to
It's
express how
obviously real
creeped out
all the
they
time.
all are. But they can't seem to put a finger on exactly why that is.
A black man?
However, if you take a close look right about here, you can see that their fear is not unfounded.
Are you looking forward to it? Are you sure?
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't like this.
Looks like some kind of cave. Okay.
It doesn't look like some kind of cave. It is some kind of cave.
Yes.
Oh, hi, demon.
Oh, hi, demon. Did you see it?
A strange figure seemingly dressed in all white can briefly be seen standing up
caves just
straight
have
inside
those.
the otherwise
Yeah.
dark and narrow cave, unbeknownst to both the man and the woman in the video. Afterward, a series of strange noises can be heard throughout the duration of the video.
Wow, they're
Have a
called
listen and see if
echoes.
you have any
Wow.
possible explanations as for what it could be.
So scary.
Uh,
Are you there? I'm just trying to keep up with you.
with
We
y'all.
have to go back. Come on, let's keep going. Hear what?
Hear the demon?
Where's it coming from? This is not funny.
No, it's hilarious.
It's
my
not
God,
funny.
dude,
Oh
what
my
is that?
god.
Ryan, we have to go back. Is this the right way? I don't know.
I don't know. Oh my god. You tell me.
Okay, let's keep moving forward. What's this? Mass-re-me-the?
Mass-re-me.
Guys,
Mass-re-re-re-re.
Guys, I think I found a way out.
Where's the demon?
Trust the black guy. Oh no!
Oh yeah, panicking in a cave. In the darkness is good.
Run towards the dark black hole. Keep
Nothing
running.
there.
No!
Oh, what was that? That was a zoom in of like a creature face. What
Looked like
ARG
it, yeah.
is this?
People in the comment section seem to be quite divided on this particular piece of footage, with
don't
some
say.
saying that it could be fake or part of an ARG type series.
It's an ARG.
Yeah,
while others
ARG,
suggest it
yeah.
is real and say that they were in a cave with some sort of unsettling
Hey Shrimp, how
creature.
you doing?
So
Good
what do
afternoon.
you think about this video? Is this real footage of a group of young adults trapped inside a cave with a strange creature? Is it
No.
part of a viral marketing
No.
campaign?
For a
Let
movie.
me know in the comments.
It's a movie
Yeah,
campaign.
it's like a found footage campaign, yeah.
Yeah.
This bizarre TikTok
Be
video
back
was
in a
filmed
minute.
in the middle
Bizarre
of a forest,
TikTok
somewhere in
video.
an undisclosed location in the middle
Right,
of the
great.
night. The videographer proceeds to pan his camera around the area,
The
while also
videographer,
holding a
not the
flashlight
cameraman.
in the other,
Videographer.
in order to better illuminate his surroundings, which is always a smart idea.
It's a great idea.
Although it's not made clear what exactly the uploader was doing out in this forest in the middle of the night, he does end up capturing something quite fascinating and equally chilling while filming that night.
Is it?
Take a
Is
look.
it though? What is he gonna film? Because all I'm seeing so far is jack shit. Is that Bigfoot?
That?
That was a person in a shitty Halloween costume is what that was.
A massive-looking creature with a long face and big eyes can be seen hiding behind some trees toward the end of the footage.
That's a
while
person
the
in a
uploader
shitty
asks,
costume.
what is that? Before ultimately fleeing from the scene, just to be on the safe side.
That's a
because
person.
Of the entity's unique appearance, many have speculated that this could be none other than the elusive Bigfoot.
No.
But as with any video on the internet, that is entirely up to debate. However, the descriptions about Bigfoot certainly do match the figure shown in this video.
Does it?
Bigfoot or not, this is definitely not something you'd want to see while out in the forest.
The person in a fucking costume. Get out of here.
Exploring with Danny is a YouTube channel that follows Danny as he travels across the United Kingdom and elsewhere to explore some of the creepiest and most haunted abandoned buildings he can find. In a video published to his channel in June of 2021, Danny heads out to the Royal Arcade in Keighley, West Yorkshire, which has an extremely checkered past, including several different renovations and remodels. For the first little while of the
people
video,
die here?
Danny proceeds to look around in the interior of the building, which has clearly seen better days, with rubble strewn around and the walls wearing down significantly. As he begins to explore one area of the building, however, it is clear that Danny may not be so alone in there after all. Take a look.
Come on, Danny. Oh, look, there's a demon. I saw that. You didn't even notice it. Yeah, we saw it already.
That fireplace there, the old fireplace.
Yeah. Ooh.
Amazingly, it doesn't seem as if Danny notices the strange figure looking at him. The figure looks eerily like that of the Grim Reaper, with its creepy skull-like face.
It looks like a woman who's a goth,
robes embodying him perfectly. The same exact figure can be seen multiple times throughout the video as well.
Can they?
Near the end of the video, Danny thinks he hears something not too far off in the distance, which is when he proceeds to call out for answers. While going to investigate, he is met with quite the surprise.
Footsteps. Hello?
Hello? Oh, there's the Grim Reaper.
Upon seeing the figure, Danny does the smart thing and decides to call it a day, and heads home, leaving the strange hooded figure inside the building. Whether or not this figure is indeed the Grim Reaper, some sort of copycat killer, or just some random person, it is terrifying just the same.
Dressed in goth
and that
shit.
was 5 scary videos you're not brave enough to watch. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Alright. Now we're gonna move on to a little intermission like we do. Huck sent this in.
A question?
Yes.
Sure.
Sigma male Trump.
She's shocked that I picked her. It's like in a state of shock.
I'm not thinking, Mr.
That's
President.
okay, I know you're not thinking. You never do.
Oh!
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
You called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
No, it wasn't. It's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
That one, I wish that still happened. Don't let the libs control you. Sigma mindset. Trump trillionaire. So Gray sent this in. Lordy mercy. Oh no, real good gravy. Chicken like mamas. Dumpling like grannies. Oh, that looks awful. Chicken salad.
Hey y'all, it's Tammy with Collard Valley Cooks, and today we're making one of my favorites in my second cookbook, rotisserie chicken salad.
rotisserie chicken salad. Oh, jeez.
Hey y'all, it's Tammy with Collard Valley Cooks, and today we're gonna make rotisserie chicken salad. This is in my second cookbook.
In your second cookbook.
It's a delicious recipe. It does have variations, so you can add pecans or leave the celery out or whatever you want to throw in there. It'll just be delicious, I guarantee it. So, the easiest thing is that you get to use a rotisserie chicken.
Great.
And if you work, that's a blessing. Now,
that's a
go
blessing.
by the store, pick up a rotisserie chicken and some croissants. And some lettuce. And you will have a nice chicken salad supper.
Oh, Lord.
And it's quick. Okay.
Is it, though?
So we are chopping up half of a medium. This one was almost a large onion. So that's plenty of onion, I think, for our chicken salad right there. We're also going to take some dill, and I will put it right here.
Deal?
We're going to take some
Hey, y'all.
dill, and I'm going to lay it out right here on my cutting board. And I'm going to chop it so that it's fresh. Okay, I'm going to use my little rocker blade, and I'm going to chop up this
very
dill
shiny
a little bit
rocker blade.
so it'll be nice and fresh and tasty.
It's like a mirror reflect. Yep.
And our chicken salad.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have dill, you can use whatever you want to use. I mean, it's not an ingredient that has to be added. I just think it's good.
Chicken does go well with dill.
So the recipe calls for a half cup of mayonnaise.
Here comes the mayonnaise.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
So normally I would just scoop it out into the bowl, but today I'm going to measure it out for you guys.
Oh, boy. Hope you're hungry, chat.
So we're going to put that in the bowl.
The bowl?
Some of your people
somebody
have that kind
told
of
me not to
accent
use my
me.
hands
I
to mix
don't
up my
doubt it.
chicken salad and to use my mixer. I did that the other day, and it was like mush. So I don't think I'll ever
like
do that
mush,
again.
or was it mush?
Just a heads up,
I'm
if
gonna
you
guess
decide to
it
do
was
that,
mush.
you better use the dough hook or something, because I used the paddle and it didn't work. Okay, our onions, I'm actually going to chop these a little finer.
Okay.
More minced.
Oh,
We'll use this rocking blade for them too.
Rockin' blade.
Rock.
Rock. That's
Had a
like a
viewer send
mirror
me these. She
sheen
just
blade. Oh, God.
likes to use them at home and thinks they're convenient. And they really are great for, mincing up your spices and your vegetables to a smaller size, especially with it coming up Thanksgiving and stuff.
Oh,
you might want to get you one. It can be a Christmas
Get you
gift.
one. Just get you one. It's fine.
Early.
Get you one as a gift for somebody.
An early Christmas gift.
Get you one. Oh, God.
So we're going to get our onions and our dill into the bowl.
Just do it. Yeah, there you go.
Let's scrape all the leftovers. Yep, there we go.
Just scrape them
We're going to put some pepper in here, about a quarter
Pepper.
teaspoon.
Quarter teaspoon. Okay.
Okay. Christ.
And celery.
Yeah, celery.
Yeah, cut it up.
I like to put in about an 1/8 cup of celery, and you can split it in half and then chop it, or you can just chop it however you want to do it. But chop it thin, okay?
Well, this video
You can
includes a
use the
paid
rocker
promotion.
again if you don't want it to be in big pieces. If you do not like the
this needs
crunchy
to
part,
cut
I think
stuff.
it's good in the salad.
Nope.
If you don't like a crunch in your salad, then you can use celery seed.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people
Must be
put
Peppa
diced
as a
apples in their
sponsor.
chicken salad, pecans in their chicken salad.
Wait,
They
Shell
put,
Legends. No.
some people put raisins, some people put dried cranberries, some
So
people
you cut one
put
thin,
grapes, tabs. I mean,
scrape out the
there's
celery,
just
not
all different kinds of
mincing
ways you can do it, and they all work. Whatever
fucking-
you like,
Fuck salads.
you put in there.
That's what rabbits eat.
it. Yep. So we're close to a half cup now, not an 1/8 cup.
Celery's going in.
HowardValleyCooks.com.
Now here's our chicken. Now
Here's
one
our
thing you don't want to do
chicken.
is you don't want to combine chicken and vegetables on the same cutting board. So I
No
always
shit.
use my meats
I'll give you that.
away from that cutting board.
Good.
even if
You're
they're
not
cooked
that
meats.
stupid. Good.
And I use a cutting board
Yes,
that
Jen, you
I
can
can
put
actually
candy
put in the
into it.
dishwasher. Okay? That's what I do. You can also just, make sure you use something that's going to sanitize
So
it
that's
well.
rotisserie
Now, this is a chicken that will have a little skin on it. We'll have to take some of it off.
Jenny,
But it's good and
175.
done.
Do it.
I'm just going to chop it up a little bit
That's what it's gonna be.
before we add it to the bowl.
Yes, you can put candy corn in.
You hate to take the skin off because that's where a lot of the flavoring is. But now this chicken's going to be really good anyway.
I like how people are divided on candy corn. Like some people love it and some people hate it.
So I'm gonna
All
just
it is
try
is
to put
sugar
out
and
on the
fucking
board
wax.
Well, it's
how
like
much you
pure
would have
corn
with a
syrup,
rotisserie chicken. That's pretty
much all
close.
it
and
is.
coloring and
Pretty
like a
doggone
wax
close.
coloring.
Let me go get my knife.
Yeah, that's it. That's all it is.
Now what I do
I can understand why
is
people don't like it,
chop
but I
it.
can understand also why people kind of like it. Because it's just sugar, really. It's not.
Yeah.
From like
Not much
3/4
besides
of an inch to an inch
I just don't
wide
give a shit about it either
across
way.
it.
I don't really love it, and I don't really hate it.
I never eat it, so.
And all that does, and then if I got a big piece like this one, I'll split it in half.
Those hands are not diabetic.
That's all I do. We're gonna get this in our bowl.
Are you?
Bowl? Yep.
And I'm not gonna put my chicken up until I mix this up and make sure that is going to be enough for us. I'm actually gonna try to do it with this today and just see how I do.
Here's your
I like to mix
ASMR
it up with my
chat.
hand because I like for it to separate.
Squish,
Especially if it's been in the refrigerator, it's cold and it don't want to separate.
Great.
Great, thanks.
And I don't like mine in big hunks like that, so I'm going to use my hands. It looks like it's got all the right ingredients in it to me.
she's going in.
It's got plenty of mayonnaise in it. When you mix it up with your hands, my hands are really clean.
Here we go.
I just squeeze it. Now, like I said, if you don't want to do it this way, use your mixer, but you better be careful because I threw some in the mixer the other day and it was just like mush. And
Yes, drugstore peanuts
there's
are
nothing wrong with using your hands. If you've got a phobia, then put
What
on a
did Strug say
glove.
about
But
circus peanuts?
keep a toothbrush
Like
near
pure
your
corn
sink
syrup?
that's for cleaning
marshmallow.
things. And brush up
Yeah.
under your
All
nails
this is
and
a marshmallow
stuff
with
before
sugar
you
on it.
do
That's
something
all-
like this
that's all
and
circus peanuts
after you do
are.
something
Don't
like
talk
this.
fucking shit
And
about
there's
circus
nothing
peanuts,
wrong
Strug.
with it,
I will
okay?
send you back to what planet you came from.
And I'm going to give it a taste right quick to make sure it's
That
got
triggered
all
the-
everything
Here we
in
go.
it before I
Here's
go
the
wash
taste.
my hands.
That triggered the shit out of me. Don't do that.
Delish. Okay, we got us a nice clean tomato.
Clean tomato.
Oh wait,
And
Strug
I
wasn't
am going to
saying shit.
slice
Well, maybe
it
he
and
was.
just put it
I can't tell what that
around the
comment
edges
means.
of the bowl to make
I like
it
him.
pretty.
Fuck you.
And we're going to have this for dinner with croissants.
Croissants.
So we're just going to bring these tomatoes over here and we'll place this in a bowl. I'll let y'all take a look how pretty it looks.
Oh, God.
I'm literally
Yummy.
shaking right now.
It's gonna be delish.
Fuck off.
Amy loves chicken salad. Loves it.
I told. Yeah,
Those
right. They
little
ate the
tomatoes
entire bowl.
on
They
here.
said that they're nice. Fuck off. They said they ate the entire bowl.
Very nice and pretty. Thanks for watching Colored Valley Cooks, where we cook like Mama did.
Mama did.
Oh, that crunch is gross.
Yep.
Everyone stop triggering everyone. Next, let's go to Jamaica.
Yes.
I'm gonna speed it up. I'm gonna turn on the English subtitles because we need them. I'm also gonna speed us up a little bit. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna speed us up for Mark. Oh wait, this is 30 minutes? Yeah, I'm speeding this shit up.
Yeah, speed it. Yeah, man.
Ital soup.
Red peas.
With red peas.
Breadfruit and all them things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Peas and plantain style. Good.
And yellow yam.
And yellow yam.
No, no, yeah. I'm going to put that in there for them to get soft.
Okay.
I mean, I'm on like when it's tough, you know. That's how I mean, like when it's soft.
There's Moko, everybody. I know we've missed him.
That's what we're talking about, but now I'll get breadfruit later on. When I fall, I have eat strong food, you know, because I'm really.
This is actually one of the like
one thing
bigger
like
close-ups
the
we've
rain
seen
right
of
now.
him, like in forever.
Kill all the blood clot
Yeah.
mosquito them. Then we
He doesn't
can't
look as
play
old
again.
as he
You know,
probably
you don't
is
see them.
either. I'll say that for
Mosquito
him.
get fucked now, you know.
I mean,
Yeah,
he doesn't
good.
look
The mosquito dead now.
super
because they
healthy,
can't
but
play
doesn't
again.
look super bad
But
either.
No,
They're
no.
strong today,
Yeah.
man. They're definitely out in full force.
Yeah, man.
I mean, he looks dirty
Kill the
because,
mosquito.
you
Pick
know.
up them wings. People not be glad when they rain and fall because mosquitoes are not still alive. But dead.
Literally
They're not gonna go there.
dirty.
Oh man. Come on.
Come on.
Mosquitoes are a wicked thing, you know.
Mosquitoes are a wicked thing.
Other man in the garden, me see them. But I go down and go look this man, I see them. I say, oh, good thing. God fall rain, you know.
God sent the
rain, plague, you know.
And destroyed plague.
From like blood clot teeth, come to kill and destroy. Yeah.
Look at this. Classic piece.
Yeah, man, that come from high, that's what's up there, you know.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah. Darren House.
Sour?
Darren.
It's sour.
Want some sour up?
Come out here. You need it. Hey, Jay.
We got some special guests on the yard today.
Yeah.
Darius.
Big up.
And MJ.
Yes, I.
Yes, I.
What is this?
These are fruits.
Is that a white Jamaican?
These are fruit. And if you juice it, your dick very strong.
Your dick get very strong.
Up there.
Everything.
Oh, yeah, man.
Your dick get very strong.
So be careful.
Be careful that and that dick.
Be careful with that dick.
Get crazy, man.
Power in a reptile, is what they say.
Yeah. Why not?
So we found tons of these on our hike when we went up to the plantation ruins, me and Ratty and Koopy.
Oh my God.
And this one, is that your first one, MJ? It's a beautiful one, isn't it? And the leaves are really great for tea, right? You gotta sort this out with some soursop tea. Let MJ try that one because that's a wicked one. Ratty, how is it?
Good.
Good like the ones we got on the hike?
Good.
I have a soursop tray.
It's been a minute since I had some good soursop
too.
Nice.
It's small, and I don't know when it will ever produce
that's like
fruit,
a little
or if
sweet
it
one
will
too.
ever produce fruit. But
Yeah.
I have one.
We'll see.
We will see. It's only been like
Check the soursop juice
2
episode.
years.
Check the soursop and Guinness.
They usually
Episode
take
2, that's a crazy,
like
crazy drink.
Almost 5 to fruit.
Yep.
If they're gonna fruit, we'll see if it does.
Bread peas with plant and bread
If
fruit.
it does,
I put
and the
pumpkin
tree's
in
that
there.
small still,
Okay.
there's a good
That
chance
one
the
cooks quicker,
branches
so
are
you
gonna
save it till
break.
the end.
No, those things. I gotta eat.
The soursop's pretty big as a
60
fruit.
million soursop?
Yes.
Soon.
So peas take the longest.
Yeah, man.
And look at the color already. It's turning so red. You just put it in a second ago.
We some coconut juice.
Yeah.
Prepare the coconut juice already from last night. So they're sitting and waiting, man.
You know that can turn peanut.
Oh yeah?
The peas can turn peanut. Inside of it.
Yeah, man, I left it there.
What does that mean, turn peanut?
Yeah, when it's cut inside of it,
Yeah,
Moko
how
like
says
inside of
you're
it. You
a
always blend
hipster
up.
vegan,
Oh, yeah?
Gene.
In the drink? Okay.
Red peas. Yeah,
What's
you got a thing in there.
Huck
a machine,
says we
and
are
blend it up and
hipster
eat it.
vegan,
Oh,
Gene.
I said that's gross.
It won't, Gene. It
Yeah.
won't make fruit. Yeah, Jenny, I know
That
why
one
you're
from the
saying
garden?
that because I was saying to you,
Wow.
oh yeah, your weed
That's why I
plants
got
won't
it in my
bloom.
way.
They won't
Okay.
be things.
I'm not gonna plant
It
them.
will, Jenny.
We're gonna eat them.
Yes.
Maybe if you stop
We're
being
gonna
so
eat them,
negative
yeah.
and
No, we're gonna
fat,
plant
your
them.
life would be
You just have
better.
to be
No, we're gonna plant
patient.
them.
Also, Rocky
Never
is
ending
getting
battle
some
planter.
serious
I got a yum
biceps.
big like this before. That long.
I've seen one as big as my arm.
All his
We went to
workouts
Evo
are
Spice
worth
Portal in Kingston,
paying
in
off.
Mark Wiens.
They were getting yam, that's what it is.
Yep.
You see that? And that we have work with.
Rasta Moco Kitchen.
Fire
Fire
them
hot
that
love.
fire, you know. Red hot. Rasta
Red hot.
kitchen. The soup is always red tonight. But it's a plantain soup we are cooking. And in that
No, we'll never
man.
make a single fruit, never.
You come and try it out.
I know, I get it. Jenny, you fatty.
So these berries grow in the backyard there. And they kind of have I don't know, how would you describe the taste? They're sort
A
of
bitter taste?
Yeah. Bitter, savory, but they add a nice kick to soups. The Ratty's going to show us the Susumba tree real quick, where that little berry came from. Well, on their own they taste gross. We'll have to do a taste test, I think, just to show the people. So this is the tree. Are you going to try it?
Me and you, bro.
Okay,
Me and
same
you,
time.
bro.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying it too. If
So it
I'm
goes pretty
dying, you're
tall.
dying.
These ones are too old, obviously. But yeah, you just go for the green, juicy ones. Thank you. Looks good.
It's green?
Water's
It
done, man.
looks like it's not
There's
ripe.
No water the last 2 days.
Yeah.
So let's head back up to the tree.
This is the Susumba taste test. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
It's good, bro.
I think
It's
Robbie
good.
put his in his back
Can you swallow
pocket,
it?
but
It's good, bro.
It is not good.
Yeah, it's good.
It tastes like a pea. Same texture as a pea, but super bitter. Although, after you get through the initial bite, it's actually not that bad.
It's good, bro.
You think so?
It's good, bro.
I'm eating it right now.
I don't know if it's good, but it's...
Oh, friend.
I was got coffee in my mouth. I just go and pick the coffee. I got the scissors ball sweet up.
I just got pranked.
And throw that away.
Yep.
Oh,
That's the first time you got me with a really good prank. Nice.
Yeah.
That was good.
I take the scissors ball, throw it way over here.
Very
and put it in my
smart. I was
mouth.
wondering what you're doing in the coffee bush. I'm like, what the hell is that? All right. Smart move, man.
Nicola said no coffee. Make us see on.
Brady's pranks don't normally work on me, but he definitely got me there.
Coffee.
Big time.
You can eat coffee beans. You can eat coffee fruit, too.
Sweet potato.
It will just taste bitter most of the time if
Sweet
it's not
potato.
right.
Now do that, man. This? Sure.
The green one.
Ah.
Also known as chayote.
Yeah, chayote.
Spanish.
No,
Mexican.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Is the orange one?
Pumpkin.
Yeah, breadfruit.
Which is the breadfruit?
The white one.
Oh, wow, it looks so light, actually. Can I see that? Wow. Because sometimes it looks very yellowy, right? So, interesting. I don't think I've had breadfruit in a soup from you before. Like, maybe a little bit, but interesting. We got a nice red color from the red peas already. And some carrots, okay?
Some pumpkin.
Beautiful colors, man.
Yeah. So everybody, sweet potato lots in there. We're going to put cocoa too. I try to soup this, you know. Yellow yam.
Yellow yam, okay.
But a good soup, you know.
Pranked in 4K, bruh.
Could be roast, brother. I have to boil it before it rain too.
Yeah, it's...
Boiling in rainwater.
Yeah, we're just going to chase.
The storms are coming.
Let's
get cooking.
Shout out to Ratsy for bringing me the umbrella when we were out on the farm there. Saved the day.
They got caught in the rain today during the funeral.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Done.
Then as soon as the service was done, I didn't have an umbrella, no. But other people did.
Is the
and then
cocoa in
still
there?
like dripped down really hard on my fucking coat and got
I was going
really
crazy
wet.
for a second. I didn't see any
But as
cocoa
soon
in
as the
there.
service
That's like
was
the number
over,
one thing we
the
picked.
fucking rain
This has
just
not even
ended.
been out of the ground like 10 minutes.
Instantly.
So when you get a soup like this on the yard, it's as fresh as it can be.
Yeah, man.
Fresh, man.
It's like cocoa, you know. I just get the knife on them. Good.
And tell people how they can recognize the leaves again. The cocoa.
Well, the leaf, there are different type of leaf. You have the white
All
one.
different type of leaf, man.
It's a white cocoa, like.
White cocoa.
White cocoa. This a yellow yam.
That's a yellow yam.
And you got the minty cocoa.
Yeah, this a no minty. This a white joke.
White joke.
White cocoa.
Yes, sir.
Now there's one kind of cocoa you got to watch out for too, because it's got the same kind of spade shape.
Yeah, but the whole of them, the whole thing, and the same one thing, cocoa.
But you taught me about the scratch cocoa.
Yeah, man, scratch cocoa.
Yeah, you're gonna tell people about that one because they can get messed up from that one.
Scratch cocoa, I put in a fish pot, man. Get parrot fish, brother.
Yeah.
I see. Chima will look them. That man over there.
Scratch cocoa.
I don't want these more restaurant. Cut these.
No. Put the clean them and put in that for me, brother.
Cut these already.
Clean them and put in that. Me no want no money pot can't hold
He is
no
making
food.
ital soup.
That's
All right.
beautiful.
A soup, a food
Basically
you go
a
get on a
root
soup. As it don't get fuck already, you know see that? Can't hold no more, man.
I'm gonna cut up the restaurant.
So what happens to people if they eat the scratch cocoa?
Oh, it's... But now we scratch them too. I kind of something, and that's something where we eat, think you must have. Scratch cocoa, I feel like fish.
Well, my belly's grumbling already.
Is your belly grumbling
That scratch
already?
cocoa, that's the one you showed me the leaf to drink out of. But, but I'm sure
Yeah,
people
yeah,
that
yeah.
don't know what they're doing mistake it for a regular cocoa.
And pork.
They fuck
There's
up,
a starving
Matthew.
dog in the background.
Yeah, I was gonna
Nothing
say
new.
I'm gonna back up. I don't want to be the one to knock the pot on the ground. I do not want to be that guy.
So like where rain now?
Yeah.
Now we pick them. Like, they make
Someone
them
listen
spring.
to fucking Dance
Like,
Dance
where you go,
Revolution in the
like,
background? What's that noise?
Like the first spring, you know?
Yeah, sound like it.
One of them play that stuff.
Right where you chop it.
Yeah,
Starts anew.
Yeah, start anew. So you have to do it like this. And take out them all the time, see? See? You left them in there, the worm.
That's a
breed
pretty
it.
one.
See it look dark?
Yeah, yeah.
Worm.
Ugh.
Where are
Yeah.
What plant is this again?
Callaloo, man.
This is callaloo, this big.
That's
No,
callaloo.
up high it come from, you know.
Wow.
Up high it come from. So me have to do it like this all the time. Watch, look. See these leaves?
Yeah, you can see the holes coming up in it, yeah. Wow, I didn't know they grew this big. That's huge. So these ones no good?
No, that's not good. That's fuck up leaf, you know. Some people cook it and eat it, but that's sick with the blood clot, with the worm in it, you know.
I know you always said when you get the when you buy from the store, you had to take off and
the girl called me and tell me say them callaloo, the wickedest callaloo, man. And then me breed it with the seed, so me can get a lot of seed.
Yeah, you got tons.
Tons more seed, but me have enough seed a higher height same way, but up a higher height it come from. Yeah, man.
Come on.
Never would pick melon as well, you know. We eat enough melon right here.
Yeah, this is where all the watermelon was growing.
Yeah. It's a massive callaloo. Look around as well. All the way around as well. See that way rain and fall? And I bought them. Like, take out them there. And I cut them half thin for the guests, them, you know.
That's cool.
The guests, they eat them a lot. So I always try to get out the bad leaves out of them. I don't want them worm leaves in them. For them breed nothing, eh?
Yeah.
As I see it, we move it.
Well, it saves you a lot of time because when you buy from the store, you spend half your time just picking apart the wormy part of the holes.
Yes, and in this, you know, when them buy them at the store, them manure, but them are not manure, brother. Nah, do manure. I'm gonna pick up the seed them. One of the day, I come back, I cut it yourself, look now. See?
Yeah.
And this can be a new one.
So you just force it to keep making more.
Yeah, see, when I cut it yourself, no one never eat it one day, you know.
Yeah,
cut it yourself. Yeah. And then 2 years come up back.
Double it up every time.
Yeah, see? Them.
Are they always this big, or is this a bigger than usual one?
Fuck man, I know people eat off of this.
And look, many people eat off this.
They pick them out, you know? And me have the seed. So people if you don't want this seed, a higher breed of color don't come right here. I don't get back home, I don't get the biggest color tree just like this. Whoever see a color tree big like this? No people.
I was gonna say, if you look down at the trunk, I mean, it really is like a tree.
Yeah, it becomes woody when a plant's old.
So thick. Very good. Tie up your cow, tie up your goat.
Tie up your cow, goat.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 or 5 huge trunks. Crazy.
Tie up your cow, tie up your goat.
That's a full boat.
Yeah, man.
That's a full boat. Alright, Chit, that's a full boat.
Come on. I'll dive a full boat right down. I'm going to put some
yeah, man.
in there.
Yeah, man.
Put it over and cover it over root soup. But you know, so they want to drink root soup.
All types of food, but right
root
now.
soup, you know?
Root soup, man.
More juice in there.
Come on.
Root soup.
Some proper coconut milk.
Proper coconut milk.
Isn't it too?
Yeah.
Ooh. Sometimes you strain it all. This one's full on coming out. Wow.
Yeah, that wasn't
That's a
strained.
little twist.
I first one that boil in there, you know.
Yeah.
The plant, you know, so everything I go down go cook, you know.
I'm surprised the plant actually takes one of the longest, but I guess because it's green, it's pretty
And
hard.
it's a starch.
It's more like a potato.
Yep.
It's like
so
a
it kinda
starch
makes
when
sense
it's
like
not
that.
ripe. That's what plantains do.
Whoa, look at the color change on the plantain.
Come on.
Look at the
Wow.
color change.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, when it caramelizes.
Oh, you take it out.
Okay.
Okay.
A vine soup, you know?
Vine soup.
Vine soup. In compound vine.
Oh, thank you.
See, they're chopped.
Taste it.
Wow.
That's
so
why.
good.
That's why I'm gonna put them in there first.
Very soft.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eat it.
Mmm. Perfect. See that, people?
Does it taste like Gary do?
Mmm.
I know the soup.
Man.
Does it taste like plant do? You see that changes?
Yeah. Color's changing up.
Yeah, because
Change
it's
the mood.
cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Got some fresh wood in there. We're gonna get a little bit more smoke.
That's what we're cooking tonight. Everything from the root. Everything from the vine.
Yep.
It's a big
a
root,
root,
man.
That is
Vine
a
production,
breadfruit.
you know? All in the pot is all vine production. You know?
Vine production.
Not the day where I like rice flour and nothing from Babylon. Vine production where I
Nothing
eat.
from Babylon.
There's a vine soup.
Vine soup.
Everything, one roots.
One roots.
This breadfruit is me plant them, you know. This is breadfruit, you know. If you know,
Vine
you know,
production.
because you see white, you know. This is breadfruit. You do it again like this. So that when you cut it, that's our breadfruit. You fry it, it's white just like this.
It's
you can
white.
fry it the same way.
Yes.
Like what you see it here. You don't have to roast it, you know.
So we have to
Just fry
get
it the
we have to
same
make
way.
it so it gives us reparations by cooking it.
And I know I've talked about it before, but the very first breadfruit in the New World They come from South Pacific. They were about to bath. I think 300 years ago,
Yeah.
something like that. So this is original strain breadfruit.
Breadfruit.
Yeah, it ended up in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Maca is very skinner up.
Yeah.
That's why we call it maca.
Uh-huh.
You see this? See it? It's two different breadfruit.
Yeah, way rougher.
Yeah.
Totally different.
Yeah, this is sink it and this is maca.
Ah.
This is yellow heart. This is white heart. Two different type of breadfruit.
Yep.
So this one on the roast it, it's yellow. This one on the roast it, it's white.
Yep.
Come like a bread.
Yeah. Which one would you say is better roasted, or does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
But that one is like an in-graft, but that one is the first original one.
This is the original one. So
the
not
first
as rough.
one.
Okay.
Skin or rough. So one in-graft and one not in-graft. As two, but we know are two different
The
breeds.
original one, yep.
Yeah, the original one's the yellow heart one. Where it's not rough. Selective breeding on the island and other places made it so it was
Right.
I can't find food.
To the 1%.
Bless what you think? Muta Baruka.
Let's do.
Oh, is that him talking?
Yes.
Oh, I like that guy. The wise guy.
Where's it? Bless it. We can't get no food in him. Whoa.
Is Mutu Baruka on every day?
Thursday.
He's got a lot of good YouTube videos too. Or I don't know if he has his own channel, but he does interviews on a lot of different channels. Comes the rain again.
It's the rain again. Yep. Welcome to the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Which ironically is the same thing in the UK. Welcome to the rain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except they're just miserable.
Okra,
Yeah.
scallion, thyme. I'm amazed you even fit anything else in there. You
No, I'm surprised they could fit anything else either because the pot's fucking flooded.
No, not one more.
No.
Not one more
There's a
red
lot
pea
in
could
that
fit.
pot.
No, it's got nothing.
It's a fucking dense ass pot.
That's the trick to non-slimy okra, people. We talked about it before, but don't throw it in your pot in the beginning.
No, man.
You're gonna have a slime soup. You do it right at the end. Cooks so
man.
quick, it's so nice.
Sharp, you know.
Took me a long time to learn that, but
Set it straight, brother.
yeah, you don't want nothing leaning out and spilling out slowly.
He does that shit with his bare hands.
This is a new dog here.
Yeah.
This is
That dog.
Keto. Hey, Keto. Keto's got huge ears.
Skinny
Look
dog.
like Robbie, kinda.
Another dog to be eaten
Keto?
for later.
Some can eat steam okra. More better, you know. Steam okra.
Better.
You said you couldn't get anything else in, but you managed to get a half cup of water in there.
What are the water? I want it.
Yeah, water doesn't count.
I want the water in there, man, because it's too thick.
Gene, he cooks in one pot a day, he makes it count. He does make it count. He does.
Put it still. Stick it on.
Yeah, really good.
Nothing in there. Want nothing. Just straight so.
No meat needed.
No, it's there. Some steam okra. See?
Vegan ITAL style. Vegetarian. Whatever you
Yeah.
wanna call it. However you do it, it's good for you.
Yeah, man.
There is a big Jamaican scene. By the way, I didn't know this. I know there were a lot of Jamaicans in the city of Rochester, New York.
Yeah.
There's apparently a very big Rasta scene there too. I didn't know that. I mean, I'm
In
not
Rochester,
surprised.
New York?
Yeah.
Right, so it's
I mean,
nice.
I'm not
Wow, okay.
surprised, but there's a lot of Jamaicans there.
It's such
Yeah.
a huge one.
But there is apparently a big Rastafarian Rasta music scene. I didn't know that fully till like today.
Yeah.
People
I'm
crazy
not
with all
surprised
this
when
temp,
there
you know?
are Jamaican places to
Yeah, man,
eat in
king size
Rochester.
bedroom,
There's a
them.
lot of Jamaicans in New York in general.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know who's first. MJ's going for it. Oh, yes.
Oh yes.
So this is.
Oh, that motherfucker has his dreads going.
With
I
vines.
see that like
Yeah,
that
vine,
little
root
strain
vine
of a
soup,
dread
yeah.
going down his
That
side of his
vine.
head there.
Ratty man.
Hot,
Ratty
but
man.
good.
Iraqi man.
Yeah, it's fresh off the fire.
Yeah. You just something hot, you know? So we share dinner and breakfast, you know? I'll be just wallet, you know? I'll be just wallet, you know?
Listen, Rocky
Yeah,
had
man.
a bowl or two. He's like really chilling out.
Okay.
Wagwan.
10 out of 10.
What's your take on it?
Savory. Sweet. So many vegetables.
Any dominant flavor sticking out for you?
Yeah,
I always find it's hard to pick out
the
what is-
vegetables.
What almost? Well, it's steaming up too.
On steam.
Mm.
The red beans are mad.
Oh, red beans nice.
Plantain too.
I think everything takes its place when it's time.
That
to
hat is great.
You gotta get a
Oh,
bite
the
of all the
fucking
different
Rasta
flavors.
hat. Yeah, they're always like sewn like that.
Mhm.
Oh,
It's like crocheted, yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Ooh, I want one of those beans actually.
Then eat one of the fucking red beans.
We've done red pea soup before, but this is a different one.
It's not a
different
pea.
mix of ingredients.
It's a bean. You said it was a red bean, not a red pea.
Mmm. Yeah, those beans are killer. I'm really curious about the breadfruit too, actually, because I haven't really had breadfruit in a soup.
But where is?
It's kind of hard to tell. It's like a whiter, thinner cut one.
this?
I think it's this. See this one? Yeah, you got it. I think that's it. So,
Yes, that's
you know, roast fried breadfruit in Jamaica you have all the time. You're not necessarily going to get it in a soup like this.
It doesn't feel like breadfruit. It feels like a total different vegetable.
Yeah. Just gives it like a different texture entirely, yeah?
Like a dumpling.
Yeah, natural dumpling indeed. Now, I want to try the cocoa too. Because that cocoa is the one that just got
He
picked.
bought that half in a gift shop.
5 minutes before it went in.
He does
so-
have an actual dread going off the side of his head.
Right,
so
right.
that
Is this a
guy's
cocoa
probably
piece?
becoming a fucking Rastafari.
That looks like it, yeah? Okay. So that's going to be the one I'm really into because it's so fresh. It's just insane.
Which is weird for white people to
Massive
really become
cocoa
that,
piece.
but
Yes.
there are people that do.
Cocoa for 3. Wow.
Mostly because it's more of a very cultural thing for Jamaicans
Oh, man.
to do.
Yep.
And it's
Cocoa
lot
has
of
a
the whole
crazy
thing of
kind of
Return to
sticky,
Africa movement. Like when
sticky
you're white, you
texture
don't
to it.
wanna
Like it
do
sticks
that.
to your mouth. It looks like a potato, but it's totally different. Yeah, I love that. And look how
Unless you're
soft it
woke,
gets.
they didn't want to
So there's the
culturally
cocoa there.
appropriate.
Whoa,
So
steam
I
up
feel like
the
in
camera.
Seattle or
Just
Portland,
scrape
you
it
might
off
go
and
that
turns
way,
into,
but
like mash.
yeah.
It's so good. So Ratty pranked me earlier with this, which is a Susumba.
Yeah,
A raw
remember
one,
that.
which is horrible while you ate a coffee
Hey,
bean.
Roddy.
Are you going to try it for real this time?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see yours first, though.
Alright.
I want to make sure it's not a
Got
coffee.
it.
Got it?
Yeah.
Oh, yours is big, too. Okay, ready?
Yours is big,
3,
yeah.
2, 1.
He's not going to eat it. No, he didn't. He took
Oh, it's still bitter.
Oh, no, he
Still
did.
bitter, yep. Right, doesn't
Yeah.
like it.
Here's the real reaction.
Leon's got bread.
Twice in a row.
Yeah, you got him another coffee bean.
Bumble.
All right. Well, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my soup and hope I don't get
Oh,
pranked
you
again.
bastard.
Twice in a day.
And then he came up with a machete behind him and killed him.
Yep.
It's bitter, less bitter, but still bitter.
I'm about to eat twice.
Got you twice
So,
with
Chef, how'd it turn out for you?
Good man.
Yeah.
Chinagumba.
What's up? It tastes amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All different type of food. You know?
It might look like a small bowl, but there is a lot
Wow.
going on in that bowl.
Yeah, that's why we give you.
It's a very thick soup.
Yeah.
So there's a lot going on there.
I'm going to put them in that, you know.
Look, I
That
think
man
Voko's
need
a
that
decent
bowl with
chef,
that man have. That
but
man
the
need
thing
no
is,
food,
his
them
shit
put
does
in
not
that
look
bowl, you know.
sanitary, so I would never fucking eat it.
So
No.
you see them little bowl there, then hold a lot of food there. I mean, I big on them too. Know that thing over there.
I would film it.
Yeah,
I would
plastic
not
thing,
eat it.
No.
Well, you know that. And then I throw back more water in there. Nobody
Try
get
to
that
be
drink
rude
like
and
you
they're
know.
just like,
True.
no, dude.
Yeah, so I have to throw
Someone
back
else
water
can
in
eat
there,
that's
right?
here. I'm not fucking eating
They
that
put
shit.
my juice. Well, it's really good.
Double prank, bruh.
I'm not drinking spring
What's
water,
up?
bro.
Yeah, man.
We're drinking spring water.
Mm-hmm.
This is the best water.
I agree.
All right. Bless up. Here we go. Now we got this. I put this in after this.
Okay. Here we go.
This fucking dude.
Greetings, guys. It's the show. It's the show.
Yeah,
the
it's all
show.
cooking
The
show.
show.
Remember?
Another episode.
I found
of
an
the
actual
National
archive
Cooking
channel of his
Show.
stuff, by the
It is
way.
the show.
Wow.
Today we're going to do.
So we're gonna watch more of him in the
This
future.
is going to be like a
'Cause he's a
similar to the
pussy.
pizza burger you used to have in the school lunches back when you were in school.
Pizza
This is
burger.
what this ended up tasting like when I actually made this like another day. I didn't record it, but it turned out pretty successful. I just should have recorded it, and I would have. Excuse me, I would have already had the episode, but we're going to do this. But anyway, I'm going to start cooking up this ground meat.
Great.
I'm going to drain the
God.
grease out afterwards, and that's going to be very important, drain all the grease out. But
I'm sure it is.
Yep.
right now, we're going to do, while that's cooking, we're going to prepare the ingredients here. We're going to cut up this,
Pasteurized,
we
processed
can slice the
American
cheese when it's about ready,
cheese.
but I'm going to slice it and get it prepared like now because it ain't going to take too long, and I'm going to take care of these corn biscuits.
Corn biscuits.
We're going to use the corn biscuits instead of cornflake crumbs, but if you have cornflakes to squeeze up or you want to buy corn,
No, Jesus.
cornflake crumbs, but I did
Never
with
mind
these,
the Nesquik
and,
in the background. We know
or
where
you
this
can
is
even
going.
use
No.
Chex cereal. Something you can squish and smush, in the crumbs. Because what you can do is almost like some people put in when they're making a meatloaf. We're gonna put it in with the meat, and we're gonna after that we're gonna put it in a pan, and then we're gonna melt the cheese on it. It's gonna be really good. So
It's gonna be good.
Just do this for now. I'm gonna take.
We just promised you it's going to be good. It doesn't mean it's going to. We promise you that it's going to.
And we're gonna just.
Well, that's not
dump
loud
them in
and
here for now,
annoying.
and then, of course, we're gonna throw this box away. Take care of that later.
Corn
I'm gonna show you with one hand now.
So,
I'm gonna
so it's corn chips.
pulverize these really good. I'm gonna
So loud.
Yay, corn chips. Yay.
I like this kind of stuff. You know why? Because when you pulverize it, it squashes way better than. That's why I made a meatloaf with this. I'm gonna do another. There's another way I want to do meatloaf, and I'm gonna use this too. I like this a lot because instead of cornflakes or cornflake crumbs, this squeezes up and smushes very good. All you got to do is this is the fun part.
Very good.
I mean,
I
when
like
you
it
go into
very
something
much
like
for
this,
its
I mean, if you're not
squishing,
having
very
some
good.
fun, even if you screw it up a little bit, you're not really cooking. If you're not having fun, you can always work out the problems later and learn from your mistakes later. But you're not just going to be an asshole about it and have fun. It's not worth. You got to enjoy yourself. So yeah, the fun stuff you used to just get to. This is going to be mixed with the meat after you drain it. We're going to cook this and we're going to get all this meat out of here. While I'm waiting for this meat to cook to drain, we're just preparing this. I'm going to get a plate here in the next step. I even got to get every single one. See, that's also smushed up. That's going to be mixed with the meat, almost like when you do a meatloaf, but we're going to put it in the pan later. I'll show you later. But
No.
we're going to cut up this brick of cheese. I took it out of the box here. This is like a generic Velveeta.
Generic
Like this
Velveeta.
right here. You can, it comes in a brick. I've acquired it in places. We're going to cut it in slices the best we can. It don't got to be perfect.
Because it ain't gonna be. It's gonna be trash.
They're somewhat thick because they're going to be melted on top. I don't know, that might be a little too thick. If you can go a little thinner, go thinner, but we're going to cut this whole thing up. And we're going to cover, you'll see what I am going to do. And when the time comes, we're going to put this on top of the meat. When we bake it, after we cook it, we're going to put it in a pan and we're going to bake it for some time. But
bake it sometime.
Just cut these all up in some bunch of slices until it's all gone.
Those knife cuts are awful.
Even if it isn't perfect in pieces, we're going to lay it all over.
I don't think it's
there.
going to matter, but
Nothing matters.
You'll see how this goes down when.
Will I see how it goes down? Will I?
Don't gotta be really perfect. Oops, that's a little thick. I can fix that later. But
Oops, my anarchy symbol.
I want to make sure it's distributed all over the over the thing.
Holy
when you bake it.
shit.
So that's good
The
right
last
there.
slice. Ooh. It doesn't matter though.
A bunch of slices here.
Bunch of
we're gonna
slices,
Get
yeah.
ready then for the next step.
Jesus.
Jack the Ripper had his
when
wicked
you see
ways
this
with that.
being done here, you can
can't
use whatever
cut
you got.
with
You
shit,
can even take
exactly.
shredded cheddar or something shredded even too. Yeah, I mean,
Jesus.
I might even try this another time with a different type of cheese. But
Uh,
you could even buy damn Kraft singles if you want and throw them on there. But this is what I got. And I've been on social media things, and people were talking about this cheese here, and I was talking about the mac and cheese, but this is another thing. So. All right, we're gonna give this another
boy,
few
that's
minutes. So
yummy.
this is still raw here, but just checking on it.
It's not quite cooked, but close enough.
Just a little bit longer, and then we'll be ready for the next step.
Oh, the rose topped lid.
We're gonna get rid of this damn grease.
Gotta
Got
get
my
rid of
strainer
that
here.
grease.
Yep.
And we got to be careful not to strain myself.
The
here.
grease?
Don't
Yeah,
strain.
lose it.
Don't
Oh,
strain
shut
yourself,
up with your
when you're using
joke.
strainer. I'm gonna pour all this shit in here.
Oh, the ASMR. Oh.
And then I'm gonna
It
scrape
sounds like
this out
someone
of the
taking a
pot.
dump.
But we're gonna
Yeah, it did.
rinse this off with some water because when I mix my crumbs and all that, I don't want to be burning myself.
No,
and then we're gonna
don't
wash.
ever
I'm
add
steaming up the
water
camera. And we're gonna
at this
wash all
step.
the damn ugly fat out of there. And
No.
plus, when I mix my
You
crumbs,
cook it
there's a chance
out,
of burning myself.
jackass.
Never add. Oh, God. Fail.
Out. You gotta cook it more. You need it.
There, good enough.
Oh.
Shake that out there.
You need to keep the fat for the flavor.
We don't want no bunch of fat in there.
You need it.
No, you need the fat.
You need it unless you're making it really thin
gonna go
for
ahead and
whatever
just,
reason. But still, there would be fat. It cooks out.
Usually you
jackass.
can just empty this into a bowl if you want to and do the mixture. But I don't have a hell of a lot of room. I'm not going to screw around with that. I'm just going to throw it in here. This is how I did it the last time. I'm going to throw this in here and go like this, spread it out. I got to use both hands enough to show you. We're going to throw... Oops, sorry, the camera, I messed up.
Fucking hate them.
I almost tilted the camera away, but I'm going to do this off camera a little bit better. But you do this in a bowl with both hands like you're making your meatloaf, but we're going to mix this all up here.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
And like that. Oops, we're going to mix it all up. And while I'm doing this here, oh, see how good this looks even like this. We're going to spread this out.
It doesn't look good.
We're going to take some onion and garlic powder here, but we're going to go real easy on the garlic powder because...
onion and garlic powder when I help. It looks bad.
Hold on. God damn it. Hold on. Yeah. There. I'm going to put a little bit, not too much, just a little bit. I actually will put a little bit more, but
awful lot.
Sometimes, so me and my partner both don't eat this. You can't have too much garlic, but like you can put as much as you want. Just be sure and right, you know what I mean? Somebody else you're with, ask them how much you want. And onion, we're going to throw some onion powder in here.
God,
I'm doing a little bit more onion powder than the garlic powder, but screw it. There's not. It's a small jar anyway.
Oh, no.
Not the whole thing. I had some left. This was partially used. It wasn't the whole thing. It was an teensy jar. Part used.
He's going with.
I only had a little bit in there. I only had a little bit in there anyway. Like it was like partial jar. It was just enough for
Jesus Christ.
Just enough for this, changed. Not too much. You don't want too much onion either, but a small jar like this.
I don't want too much.
Then while you mix it, see what I did? We're spreading it all around.
You're certainly spreading.
Oh yeah, make sure you lubricate your pan too.
It's called AIDS.
That's another thing. Usually I spray it with
this is hurting my teeth.
Olive oil. Oh.
And I didn't show that in the camera. And you know what? I might have forgot, but usually I spray this pan, but it should be okay.
Turning brown now.
It is.
I almost always spray.
Oh, whoops! I hit pause back.
Spray the pan in case anything sticks, but I actually forgot this time. But that's all right because it's not really going to stick anywhere with this.
It's not going to be good.
You got your meat. It's
nothing will stick to this.
And what we're doing here now, and we're just going to cook this so your cheese melts in with it. We're going to throw it right on top. I have a couple of these. I got to do it in a second. I got a couple of these pieces. I got to split in half.
Back in a minute.
Okay. Take these. I'll stick it over here where you can see. And we're going to line them up. That one I'm going to have to cut down. Well, damn it! Look at this. I made this one too thick too. I want to make sure that they're like covering the entire thing. Like say you get a piece here, here, and here, and they're going to melt in there. Damn it! Here, I'm going to cut this in half. And that one. See, I was doing this like real quick and too in a hurry, but I'm going to pause it and then fix this a little bit better, but
there's no fixing anything.
The game here, we're going to line the whole thing, kind of distribute all over the top evenly because they're going to melt over top if they're too thick, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm going to go ahead and preheat this oven too, but that's not really perfect, but we're going to put some foil on top of it so the heat distributes in there, and what we're going to do is the cheese is going to melt. I'm going to heat it for, I think it took about a little under an hour, like 45 minutes or so, not quite an hour. Did I bake this? You want the cheese to melt all over and look like pizza burgers. But like I said, too, you can take... In fact, it won't even take... It'll probably, I'm guessing, take 15 minutes or so if, say, you use something like Kraft Singles, because they're real thin.
This dude
but if you
deleted
throw
his
handfuls
videos.
of shredded cheese...
Yeah, he did. This motherfucker deleted his videos because people were on him about how shitty his shit is. And then he's like, it's funny because all this shit. And then he deleted like 115 of them. Guess what? They're archived. So, yeah.
Probably take you longer, but these are kind of thick.
There's a lot that are archived.
This is going to be like half hour to 45 minutes
a good chunk
to melt
of them
the cheese.
Are archived.
And then
so
that's it. It'll be done. So let me cover it with foil. Stove heated to about 400 degrees. And we're going to put this in.
Everything looks fucking awful.
I'm going to check it in about a half hour, but it's going to take like 45 minutes because that's what it took the last time.
You just said
under
it
an
would
hour
take 15
to get that
minutes.
cheese melted.
They ain't going to
I'm going to wash all these dishes and all that crap in the meantime, but we're
I'll
going
just
to check
go wash my dishes.
Take out the love glove here and
love glove.
I'm gonna take a look at this.
Ain't no love here. Let's take a look at this mistake, chat.
And pull this off.
Oh no! Look at that.
Alright, look at that.
Ugh.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
good.
Oh yeah.
Blockhead.
Look at that.
He sounds like Blockhead.
out
I just
so
realized
nice.
that he's
Turned out
this
pretty
dude's
nice.
fucking Blockhead in real life. Jesus.
Get this out of here. Have dinner for 2. Oh, this melted better than the last one. See, I gauged
That's
it
because
just about
something's
right. I wasn't
wrong
even
with
gonna
it.
check it yet. But that melted
Better
pretty
or
good.
worse than Cobra?
I didn't even have that in a half
Ooh.
hour. I had it like
Cobra's
what?
still worse, but this
About
guy
20 minutes?
ain't good either.
No, he ain't good either. No.
Yeah. Let me get this. Start some of this here. Get this here and have dinner for 2.
Dinner for 2.
More like food poisoning for 2.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh
Get
boy.
this out. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's get this out. Scrape. Oh!
Good
Oh!
Oh! Oh! Shit!
I suddenly lost my appetite. Oh.
I was hungry. Now I'm not.
Nope.
I'm not hungry now.
The only thing when you get it out
I
fresh
can
and
wait
hot,
till after the stream to eat
it
something.
kind of, almost like the way the lasagnas when you take it out.
It's not
right
like a
fresh and
lasagna,
hot instead of,
asshole. Fuck off.
Don't matter. It still tastes damn good.
No.
The cheese is mixed in.
No.
Nope.
No.
Just because it's come apart like this, it does not make any difference.
Oh,
It's
bullshit. Bullshit.
That's
Yeah, look at
awful.
that.
Oh shit.
Ah, it looks like fucking
serve
cat
mine.
vomit.
That's like worse than Hamburger Helper. Oh god.
Ah,
over here. This
dude.
over here.
Fix your fucking
Get
shit.
mine out. Now we're gonna
That I ate already.
have to scrape it off here with the fork a little
Are
bit.
you sure you're glad you
Yeah,
ate
when it's
already?
good and hot
'Cause maybe
like
you'd
this,
be vomiting.
It's like a lasagna. When you take it out
It's
like
not
in
like
chunks
a
after it's
No.
chilled, heat it up.
If
a
you
little
make
bit.
it proper lasagna, it doesn't,
doesn't
look
matter.
like
It
this.
tastes good all the same.
No, fuck off. It tastes good because it looks that way.
Damn
Fuck
it.
off.
I'm Zach Bagans. I'm taking over
Yeah, it's gonna come
lasagna
apart a little bit
wars.
with help.
Lasagna wars.
Still gonna be gone
I
the
didn't
same
put
way
Zach
we
with
eat
us
it.
when we had the
Chew it
spooky
up
shit.
and
I forgot
swallow
we
it.
have him.
But say,
Yeah.
if you
So
wait
I'm
a while,
gonna,
you
I'm
can
gonna
cut
put
it.
Zach
It'll be
in
like
right
a
now, just to show
chunk.
chat. Look, he's
Yeah.
he's spooked by this. This
He's
is
very
this is
All right,
paranormal.
you probably have seconds later. But
Okay, Zach.
there
what do
you have
think?
it. Man, this is really good tasting. I made it before. It's pretty damn good. If you want to wait and chill it a little bit like we do a lasagna,
Oh, Zach Bagans.
like say you eat
Damn,
some lasagna,
Wario,
it's
you
gonna come
eat
out like that
this?
when it's hot. That's how it'll come when it's hot. But say you have this left over for later, and you cut a piece off and put it in the dish. It's gonna
Blame
be like
Gene.
Whoop,
slab.
whoop. I accidentally
But,
closed
when
the
you're
window
hungry and you're
screen. I was
anxious
trying to
to
get
eat,
Zach
you know it's gonna
Baggins
be
up
like
to
this.
have him flash like a ghost.
Still
There we
good.
go. Zach
You
Baggins
did
is
show us.
If
flashing.
you want to put it in a
Yeah.
bun or in bread like sloppy
Flashing
Joe,
Zach
that's what I'm saying
Baggins.
too.
It's Ghost Baggins
or like
now.
the pizza burger you have in
Yep.
school, put it on top
Just
of
clicking it on and
a
off.
bread
yeah.
or a bun.
Yep.
And
a sandwich,
Now he's gone because he's
which
like everything else is
I
like
didn't get
fading through him
bread,
because
so-
it's not the
Yes.
way it should
But
be.
you can do that if you want to.
He's
But we just-
transparent Zach Baggins.
Alrighty then.
So Ghost Baggins.
That ends this episode. And stay tuned for a new episode.
Oh,
and
great way to end it.
Thank you for watching the show. The show.
We're
The Asshole
not happy,
Cooking
Blockhead.
Show.
No.
Fuck you.
Thank you for watching the show.
Okay.
The show.
Moving on.
Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing
serial
day. It's
killer,
Mark Wiens.
Mark Wiens.
I'm on the banks of the Hudson River in
He's in New Jersey.
right across the river from New York City, from Manhattan. And today, well,
We're
actually
gonna
for the
speed him
next
up.
3 days, we're going to be going on the official Anthony Bourdain New Jersey food trail. Bison tomahawk steak. Oh, wow. There are 10 places to go throughout New Jersey. Some of Anthony Bourdain's favorite places that he included
glad he's
on
dead.
his Parts Unknown New Jersey episode.
Cock.
And although Anthony Bourdain, I believe he was born in New York City, he grew up and lived most of his years within New Jersey. Wow.
That tells you everything you need to
3-day
know
food
about
tour
Anthony Bourdain
right now.
then.
Oh, some hot dogs are in my very near future.
Piece of shit. Fuck that dude. I'm glad you're dead.
You're such a badass. You said the F word on TV.
And then cucked about like having corners. Says how much
Anthony
he loves
Bourdain
America
said
then.
that to know Jersey is to love her. And to be honest with you, I do not know Jersey at all. I don't think I've
Good.
ever even been to Jersey other than I have
It's a
flown into
mistake of a
Newark
state.
Airport a couple of times. But other than that, I've never really explored New Jersey. So this is going to be totally different for me and a huge learning experience. Anthony Bourdain, he inspired so many of us to travel to get a little bit out of our comfort
Fuck
zone, or a lot of
Anthony
out of our
Bourdain.
comfort zone. Even throughout his humor and sarcasm, he had this incredible ability to connect
not.
with others and to show respect to their food, to their culture, to their ideas.
Yeah, and he thought that America was a shithole.
So for the
Fuck you,
next
dude.
3 days, it's an actual official Anthony Bourdain New Jersey food trail. Everywhere that's included was featured on the Anthony Bourdain Parts Unknown New Jersey episode. There's 10 places to go,
And
all
you
the
know
way
where
from
Parts
well,
Unknown
we're starting in
was
Fort Lee.
fucking filmed? What they put that on? They put that on fucking CNN.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
All the way down the coast of Jersey to Camden. We're gonna eat everything on the Anthony Bourdain New Jersey food trail. So this is gonna be 3 days, but 3 full videos. So make sure you sit back, make sure you relax, grab some food, grab some snacks, and we're in for a lot of historical, incredibly delicious diner culinary experiences, legendary restaurants in New Jersey.
And how
We're beginning the
Bourdain's
tour
left
in
it
Fort
at the
Lee,
end of
just
a
across the
fucking
Hudson
hotel
River from New
room,
York City,
hanging
and we're
yourself with
starting
a
at
towel.
Hiram's, which is Anthony Bourdain's favorite hot dog. They specialize in deep
It's not
fried
anymore, he's
hot dogs
dead.
since 1932.
He's dead.
My happy place. Sometimes I just need that old time flavor, you know?
Yeah, says a
Hello,
guy
good
who
morning.
talks shit about America. Fuck you, Anthony Bourdain.
Exactly.
Look, this restaurant is American as fuck. You talk all that shit.
America sucks. Meanwhile, I made so much money and had a great career in America.
Anthony
Fuck
Bourdain
America?
did not get
No.
Epsteined. Anthony Bourdain, fucking...
He got Argento'd.
Yeah, he got Argento'd. He was in a relationship with Asia Argento, and when
Mhm.
she broke up and cucked him after he had left his wife and kids, he hung himself in his fucking bedroom of his hotel in the weirdest way possible, where it was almost like erotic asphyxiation. But that dude was a loser. Anthony Bourdain is a loser.
Okay, got the hot dogs. You just
Look,
order
I
at the
wanna
front and
enjoy
get your
the
hot
food, though. The
dogs,
food looks
and
good.
then they have some bar counter seats,
But I'm
and
gonna
then they
still
have some
talk shit
tables
about
set up in
Anthony
here
Bourdain,
too.
'cause he-
But got 2 different
he
hot
did
dogs.
not give a shit about
these
America.
are deep
He's
fried
a
hot
piece of
dogs
shit.
in New Jersey. They often call them rippers.
He's
deep
one of
fried
those
hot dogs because they
cosmopolitan
tear once they deep
Yeah,
fry. They
he's
kind of
a-
explode
I have
down the
no-
center and
I
rip
have
that
no
skin.
home, no
I'm gonna try the chili dog.
It's like, yeah, okay.
Add a little
This
bit
is
of
where
mustard.
his
Oh,
whole
that looks like
life
good
was,
mustard
was
too.
here in New Jersey. And he
just
turned
feel,
his back
you could
on
just
people.
feel that hot dog. I mean, just look at the casing. Oh, the bun is so soft as soon as you pick that up.
That's
And if
what
you
I
look
thought
at
he
the
was gonna
casing
do,
on
the
that hot dog
1%
because it's deep
pizza
fried. It's all
lovers.
crinkly,
Possibly.
exploded with that
He
ripper
knew
down
Epstein,
the center.
actually, I
The
think,
chili on there. The
but
bun is so incredibly soft.
He
Anthony
still
Bourdain
had
called
the...
these
He
the
probably
finest
killed
hot dogs in the
himself
land.
because he's a fag.
I mean, a lot of people knew Epstein, like Bill Gates, whoever. Yeah.
Now that is an amazing hot dog.
It's a ripper.
Oh, yeah, when it's deep fried like that, yeah, it's so incredibly juicy. The wrinkly, crispy skin, the juicy, hot interior. As soon as you bite down, it just juices with that hot dog oil. The chili, which just gives it a little bit
Again,
of
this
an
bar,
extra
this
flavor.
place,
And I love mustard.
it looks
Oh, with
American
that mustard,
as
it's
shit.
amazing.
Probably
so the bun
is.
feels like it's
So I
steamed, but
find
then
it funny they
toasted
have a
on
fucking
the
thing
inside.
of
So you got that
Anthony
crispy
Bourdain
edge,
on
but
the
the outside
outside
is
of it, 'cause he
so
talks shit about
incredibly
America
pillowy and soft.
constantly.
I'm gonna add some relish, which I think the relish is only on the bar counter.
Got your dog up there, bruh.
But you only have relish on the communal bar counter table, not on the seating tables. With the mustard, with that chili, with the sweet relish. Let's try the fries. Fries served with toothpicks.
Okay.
Yeah, just like Nathan's chili
Really good
fries
fries.
with toothpicks.
Served
Yep.
unsalted, so oh yeah, you can add salt. But actually, I like unsalted fries. You really taste the flavor of the potato
Why
and
don't
that
you
crunch.
put pepper on them then, bruh? Fries with pepper is good.
I like that mustard a lot.
Probably deli style mustard. That's like home.
Yeah, that is a seriously quality hot dog. One of the best hot dogs I've ever had.
Great. Like Hiram.
It's a little undercooked, but okay.
Deep fried, so it doesn't matter.
That last bite is the
Yeah,
best when all the toppings are oozing out the back. And that back skin of the hot dog, which is the crispiest, and which just snaps with
skin.
juiciness. Thank you very much.
All right, have a great day.
Thank you. Have a great day. Mark Weens. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
French fried
wow,
hot dogs.
that was an extraordinary hot dog, to say the least. So good. So comforting, so warming. And that, yeah, the Ripper style where it's deep fried, that casing was delicious.
Ripper style.
From here, we're driving down the Jersey coast to a place called Long Beach Island to eat some seafood.
Okay.
And I think It's going to be about a 2-hour drive.
Okay. Yeah, put the sunglasses on like you're Anthony Bourdain. Talk shit about America too next, Mark. I'm sure you get a lot of fun on your YouTube channel for that.
Passing by, you can see skyscrapers in the distance in Manhattan. Then this like just
look, you get to see
network
shithole.
of rivers
He's driving
and
south and
waterways
seeing
and
Manhattan.
bridges and buildings.
Holy
just
shit.
The expanse
He was, like, way
and then
north.
highways,
He was, yeah.
turnpikes.
Yeah.
We're just going to be wrapping our way going paralleling Manhattan. A little bit of traffic right now, but we are about to cross the bridge over to Long Beach Island.
Okay, going to Long Beach. Of course, he likes the Ripper because it's Jack the Ripper.
Oh, welcome to Long Beach Island.
Oh, no,
And
don't
actually,
make
it's
that
a
noise
beautiful
again,
drive
nor
to get here,
stretch.
especially once you cross the bridge over to the island. If you look at the map, this is a really long and skinny island that parallels the coast of Jersey. I think a lot of people come here during summer for vacation. There's a lot of summer homes. There's some huge mansions. There's marinas. There's boat harbors. There's beaches. And there's Kubel's since 1927.
Okay.
A lot of tourist traps. Yep.
Kubel's Bar. Let's go in. I thought it was locked for a minute.
All right. Welcome to Kubel's. And we're here definitely to try their clam chowder, as well as their fried clam strips, and steamed clams as well.
Okay, steamed crabs. Look at that fag. Anthony Bourdain
Bourdain food. Yeah.
Because he came here. Everybody else is going to come here now forever.
Yep.
Even though he's dead,
Yeah, sure.
and no one gives a shit that he's dead.
Thank you very much.
Because nobody
Thank you
liked
very
him at
much.
the end, and people
Yep.
keep forgetting that.
Thank you. Food
Guy
is all
Fieri
about. We
probably
decided
came
to get
there
everything
too,
all
but they're
together,
not showing
starting
that.
with the clam
No,
chowder,
they wouldn't show
and then
Guy.
also we got some
No.
of their
Mr. Dravid's
steamed
down
clams.
in the
You got the tuna
drive.
salad, and then I got the fried
We're
clam
rolling
strips.
up the flavor
Let's start with the
We're going
clam
up
chowder.
the flavor down
Wow,
today. I'm gonna
extremely
shove this
thick.
shit in my
Potatoes in there, small
mouth.
pieces
Wear
of
my
potato, you smell
flame
the
shirt
aroma
and
of
have
the
my
clams.
my fucking frozen tip hair.
We're rolling.
Wow, that is full cream,
Motherfucker
extremely
has a
thick.
fucking
A little
chain
bit
of
almost
restaurants
sticky.
that
Yeah,
make him
I like how
look
the
like
potatoes
millions
just
of
kind of melt into
dollars.
the.
Yeah.
It's almost gravy.
And he also
texture,
has his own
but I love how the
product line
potatoes
of
just melt into
salsas
it.
and
The flavor of the
sauces.
clams.
Yeah, and barbecue sauces. Yep.
Yeah.
The butteriness.
Yeah, he makes
I'm gonna add a
money.
little pepper to this.
That guy is more successful than Anthony Bourdain will ever be.
Yep.
Okay, now for the clams. I'll pick up one of those clams on the half
Pick it
shell.
up.
And the best thing about it is you can scoop up all of that sauce, which is I think a combination of clam juice, butter, lemon, and maybe parsley.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that is
Oh, yeah.
buttery, fresh clams. So good. With just a little bit of parsley chopped up in there to give it that aroma. Could add some more lemon to this for sure and it would be even
It's
better.
gonna be a wow in a minute, I'm sure.
Well, I found him. I found
It's
Mr.
almost like butter and
Flavortown.
cream
I was
sauce.
looking
Finally
for
for the
him.
fried
Oh,
clam
boy.
strips.
I'm
It's
gonna
either
post a
breaded
gif
and
of him.
extra deep fried. Those look so
We're rolling
crispy.
out.
And then there's fries all on the bottom.
We're
They're mixed
rolling out
within.
to Flavortown.
There's two different sauces to choose from. There's a tartar sauce. There's a cocktail sauce. There's some kind of a looks like a mayonnaise Thousand Island kind of sauce. I really love the cocktail sauce.
Flavortown. He's eating a sandwich. There you go. It's on the Food Network. It's actually no,
Oh, yeah.
he's eating a burrito. I thought
The
it was a
clam strips
sandwich.
like that
He's
are
eating a
almost like
fucking
squid.
burrito.
It has a kind of a little bit of a chewy texture. The flavor of the clam is a little bit mellowed out, a little bit neutral, but really crispy, really good. Especially with that cocktail sauce, I love it. Oh, the fries are amazing. I love how they keep the skin on the fries. They're thick cut, they're crispy, they're starchy and gooey on the inside. Try that tartar sauce this bite.
Try that tartar sauce. I'm gonna guess it
That's
tastes
good
like
too,
tartar
but-
sauce, Mark.
Yeah, more of a cocktail sauce kind of guy.
Okay, great.
How's your grilled tuna salad? Good?
Grilled tuna salad.
There's walnuts. There's already a dressing on there, but there's also some dressing on the side, but that looks good. Oh, it's good. The dressing is a little bit sweet, but the fish, the tuna, is nicely charred, nicely smoky, very
Guy
fresh.
Fieri at Charity, a small restaurant.
I think that breadstick is just made for sopping up that juice at the bottom, and it's not as lemony as or maybe
Yeah,
not
Guy
lemony at
Fieri
all.
did
Like
do
I thought it was
that.
going to be. It's more of like
he
a,
actually is known for a
a
lot
broth,
of charities, actually.
clam broth.
Probably because
with
he's
butter
not
and
a piece
parsley.
of shit. He acts like, the obnoxious douchebag, but he ain't that in real life. He's a nice guy.
It's the best thing on the table, without a doubt. That
And he's
garlic,
actually
that
a
parsley.
good cook, too. Because he has a fucking 5-star Michelin restaurant.
Well, several, yeah.
Yeah, isn't one in Vegas?
Yes. And also, he lives in California, has his own ranch. So he raises his own goats, his own produce, and everything else.
Definitely a great family restaurant, the type of restaurant you would for sure come here annually, traditionally, with your family if you're here for the summer, hanging out. Great food, especially loved those steamed clams. From here, we're just going to quickly stop by at the lighthouse, which you can actually see right there in the distance.
Steamed clams.
We'll go get a closer look at the lighthouse.
Great.
The Barnegat Lighthouse, which is also sometimes referred to known as Old Barney, built in 1857 to 1858 by Federal Lighthouse Board. The plane of the light is 172 feet above sea level. We're at the very tip, at the very north end of Long Beach Island here.
That's Stalin?
Definitely a beautiful area, and it's actually a state park on the New Jersey Historic Route. So beautiful area just to walk around and just to enjoy the history of Old Barney. And we are on our way continuing on the Anthony Bourdain food trail. Next stop, Atlantic City.
Atlantic City, New Jersey? Yeah, I'm sure the seagulls make for a great scenic trip when they poop on you.
Welcome to Atlantic City, and we're going to be here all of tomorrow, so we're going to explore more, and I'll take you to see more things around Atlantic City tomorrow. But today, we've arrived here in the evening. We are going straight to one of the most iconic historical restaurants in Atlantic City. It's called the Knife and Fork Inn. Talk about a restaurant with character. Now that is a unique building. There's knives and forks on the walls. So I have a reservation at 5 p.m. We're going to go inside, and I'm not totally sure what we're going to order, but this is the meal I am most looking forward to today.
Great.
Thank you very much. All right.
Established in 1912.
Thank you. Very good,
I think
thank
this
you.
is where he gets the fucking
What
bison tomahawk
classic
steak.
restaurant since 1912.
This is going to be a big chew.
Very good, thank you very much.
Knife and fork, I'm Susie. I'll be taking care of you.
Thank you. What an iconic landmark of a restaurant since 1912.
I had chairs like
and
that.
The bar was just
In my
completely
houses.
full, packed. We're here just
probably
in the late
haunted.
afternoon. It's 4:30, almost 5 now. Love the dining room, open window to the kitchen. Everything classic about it you can imagine. Menu, there's everything from a variety of local seafood to steaks and lamb and short ribs and prime rib. And then our waitress mentioned that the special for tonight is a bison tomahawk. I've never had a bison tomahawk. It's a little bit on the pricey side.
The bison.
The bison, please.
And
Awesome.
temperature on your bison?
Medium rare.
Perfect.
That's how you should have
And then also, could we get that hand-roasted halibut?
Bread rolls.
A multi-grain, please. Thank you very much.
Fuck off with your multi-grain. Just eat a regular fucking roll. Yes.
Now, when you think about a restaurant that's been around since 1912, that's been continuously operating for 110 years, think about what this restaurant has been through, the ups and downs of Atlantic City, through the
You know
world
what else
wars,
it's been through?
the people
Anthony
that have sat
Bourdain
in this
being in it.
dining room, and the
Which is
stories
good,
that could come
because
out of
it's
this
better
restaurant.
than him.
That's when the history, and since 1912, starts to really be meaningful.
Oh, look at that. That's a bison tomahawk steak. I guess that's bison.
Oh, you put that steak up there? Okay.
You're just going to film in the kitchen?
Okay.
They let you do that? Okay.
Take his word for it.
I think I forgot about this.
This is something you want to watch, and just watch him do how
Okay.
how they're going to finish this. But, yeah,
This is the pomme souffle? Okay.
This is
One of the signature
classic
dishes?
French cuisine done for hundreds of years.
So-
and, yeah, we're still
Okay, I'll just
Okay.
pause this real quick to say this. The kitchen looks like shit because
It
it's
does.
old. All kitchens in any good restaurants will not look good. That's how it's just gonna look.
Yeah, especially in New Jersey. But
Actually, I gotta try this. I better order it.
There since 1912.
Thank you, thank you.
A lot of the
Okay, so it's
stoves are
thinly
probably
sliced
original
potatoes, which are then
stoves.
deep fried, and continuously he shakes
Now,
them.
the key is to deep fry them in 2 different temperatures. A lower temperature to get them going and get
Uh-huh.
that outside sear, and the higher temperature, which will
Like
cause
the
that sear to
chef's
have some
bed.
steam on the inside. The sear will catch all that steam and inflate it like a balloon.
That's amazing. So that's something you also have to order when you come to the Knife and Fork Inn. So then they're finished off in the deep fryer, or that's a hotter temperature. That's what causes them to inflate to these like puffy, crispy potatoes. Oh, they're gonna be so good. And he just continuously bathes them in oil.
Chip that you're lucky to find in a bag that's inflated.
Yes, yes.
cheese and
But here,
on them.
you get a whole platter of it.
They're not right unless they're that
Anything, I think it's a good steak that's done correctly.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Wow. Thank you, chef. Oh, amazing. Palm souffle. Thank you, chef. Oh, there they are. Those are spectacular palm souffle.
I also heard one of the most cringy things today too from somebody.
Potatoes. This might be the first time ever I'm more
Oh,
excited
I don't
to eat
have to
potatoes
worry about
than
it.
the
I have my
steak.
vaccine card if anyone asks
I'm
me.
excited to eat them both.
Oh,
But we gotta
God,
try that palm
no.
souffle right now as it's hot out of the
That's what I
oil.
said.
They're hollow. They're transparent. They're beautiful.
why do
So
you
incredibly
give a fuck
thin,
if you have a
transparent,
vaccine? Don't
puffy,
have that.
crispy, air-filled, hollow. It's just an entire bouquet. Oh, wow. Wow. That's a little bit salty. It's puffy. Oh, that's incredible. It's like a giant hollow French fry. Oh, that's all things good in a single potato that you could possibly want.
So, what right do you have to ask me about my medical history? You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, it's just
called
I'm speechless.
discrimination.
That's
There's HIPAA laws for
one of the
it.
most delicious uses of a potato
Have you
that I've
been
ever had.
vaccinated?
And then moving on to a bison
Do you have
tomahawk
AIDS?
steak. This is probably not the right place to pick it up and take a bite.
Where do you
but
wanna
just
go?
had to pick it up just to show you how beautiful it is in the juices. Look at that. But I will set it down and definitely use the knife. It is so incredibly juicy. And they finish it off on a 1200 degree plancha, a hot plate.
Great. Cut it.
We just
Let's
cut
see
into
what
this.
it looks like.
Oh, you can feel the crispiness of the exterior. I ordered it medium rare. Oh wow, that is cooked
It looks
perfectly.
good.
Look at the juices, the mix of fat and meat.
It doesn't look crispy, but it looks good. Wow.
Yeah.
Bison is very lean.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. It's amazing. It's so tender, it's so juicy. That mix of fat, that
big
caramelized
protein
crust,
flavor.
you can taste the naturalness of it. The grass-fed, roaming flavor. Oh, it's just so natural. It's so good tasting. Oh, and they cooked it
Bison's not
perfectly for me.
taste
I love it.
grassy.
And so bison, I believe it has a little stronger of a
Is there a
meatier taste
restaurant
to it,
this
but
guy
just
doesn't
slightly. It's still
cook
very
over?
neutral. It's very natural
Point
tasting.
cannibal. I don't know.
Oh,
Probably
it's just
not.
so incredibly
Never with it.
flavorful.
Oh, wow.
Fucking face. Holy shit.
Something's going on. I have no idea.
It's a good happy birthday.
Like an idiot.
Okay, let's try the halibut next.
Halibut? Okay.
Oh,
Hand seared,
look at that.
and I
fancy-ass
think that's a
halibut.
variety of corn and pesto on the bottom, which looks delicious. Wow, that's a
And
big cut.
they charge you more for it.
Oh, that's amazing too. Oh wow, the size of that piece of fish, the thickness of
Yes,
it, the
thank you
beautiful
for
crunchy
the
crust on the
Guy
top,
Fieri link in
that
general.
aroma of sweet
Yeah.
corn, the
Guy
basil in
Fieri's
from that
not an
pesto,
asshole.
the
He's a
refreshing
nice dude.
tomatoes, it's delicious.
Yeah.
And back to this beautiful bouquet.
Oh God, he ate the whole thing.
He did. Just swallowed it
Those
down.
are spectacular.
Inhaled
That's the very
it.
end of
That's
the
the
steak.
deep
Look at
throat.
the juicy fatty.
Right
Yeah, this
there.
is one of the better steaks I've had in a very long time. I mean, I don't eat steak that often, I guess. But wow, that's
Bison.
so flavorful.
Where the fuck
so
do you
natural.
eat bison?
Maybe add a little bit of pepper to this bite. I like it with a little bit of pepper too.
Don't put that much on it.
Perfect.
That's a lot of pepper. Holy
Like
shit.
a little pepper. That's a lot of pepper, my guy.
Look at the face. Holy shit.
Wow. That is insanely juicy. Insanely flavorful. The steak also came with these, I think they're like corn fritters.
Are they corn fritters?
Yeah, you can see the corn in them.
Okay.
If he says so.
Really tasty sweet corn. I think the chives or the green onions in there, and they're kind of doughy. Oh, those are really good too. With those, I think they have some caramelized onions on the side as well.
Wow.
It's like a sweet caramelized onion puree. It just melts in your mouth. Oh, you taste bacon in those onions. I can tell you right here that this is the highlight of the day, hands down. The food is spectacular, service outstanding. The history here, the quality. I love everything about this place. The halibut is also incredible.
Okay.
And our total bill
plate. Yeah.
came to $174. So the tomahawk steak was quite pricey, $115. But
Holy
oh man,
fuck.
it was worth it. The bison tomahawk, 28 ounce bison tomahawk
steak. What do you expect?
Yeah, true. It's a bison steak at that too.
And the mandatory
What a
tax
meal to finish
and
off day one of
service
this
fee,
Anthony
yeah.
Bourdain New Jersey food trail. The Knife and Fork Inn.
Nice.
That was
Bring-
spectacular. Today has
bring up
definitely been
Bourdain
an
again,
interesting day.
yep.
Like the guy also mentioned, I have zero experience in New Jersey. This is my first day to ever spend in New Jersey. And it definitely has its own attitude, its own culture. People are proud
Right.
to be from New Jersey. It's been a very fun day. It's been a learning experience. And it's just been absolutely awesome to go to some of Anthony Bourdain's favorite restaurants, and we still have more to come. So like I said, there's going to be 10 places that we go to on this New
Great.
Jersey food trail.
Do you have zero
We've done 3,
like
and
experience
then
with
there'll be 2
heroin?
more days, so
Then
2
don't
more
talk
videos.
about
So again,
Bourdain.
make sure you relax, make sure you sit back. Now would be a great time to go grab a snack, and then
Don't
let's go on to
compare
day
you
number
to
2,
him.
Did
where
you
we
fuck
have a lot
Asia
more food to eat.
Argento?
We have some diners to eat at, and then we're gonna explore Atlantic
Good.
City more. I want to say a big thank you to you for watching this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below.
right.
I'd love to hear from you. And if you're not already subscribed, click subscribe now, and also click the little bell icon so you'll immediately get notified of the next.
Fuck it. Let's move on. Here's
Yep,
the filler.
there we go.
Satan Incarnate. This was from Huck about Joe Biden.
Hmm?
I don't care if you think I'm Satan reincarnated.
How's it going?
It doesn't matter when.
let's listen to
It doesn't matter whether it's in 6 minutes, 6 days, or 6 weeks. We're going to
6
get it
minutes.
done.
6 weeks.
Why has it been so challenging to unite the party?
Why is it so challenging to unite the party? Look at him.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Unite the party, 50-50. I got it.
No, you. No, you don't. He's getting testy with people. He gets mad.
What? You fuckers. You fuckers. You motherfucker. I will rain hellfire upon you.
Yeah, thank you, Proton John. I said
To
Proton
buy
John when I
stamps.com. Why go to the store to get stamps when you can have them printed right at home for your convenience? Also brought to you by DraftKings, the official daily fantasy partner of the NFL.
Oh boy, DraftKings.
And I've waited a while to say
Oh
this.
God.
Our upcoming cons are Too Many Games at the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center, October 8th to 10th. Wizard World Chicago, Donald E. Stevens Convention Center, October 15th to the 17th. Look for us in the
John
Artist
Tron.
Alley. We're going to do something a little different. We're going to do
Proton
terrible
John,
caricatures
though.
of
That's a
everybody,
fucking
so
Let's
drop by.
Player.
Grand Rapids Comic Con, the Devos Place Grand Rapids, November 12th to the 14th.
He's going to
and
these
finally,
cons,
C2E2,
Chad. Go
McCormick
talk to
Place in
him.
Chicago, December 10th to the 12th. We're going to have a
talk
booth
to
at all of them,
dude.
so drop on by, say hello. We're so excited to be back, man. Can't wait to see you.
Do you guess what he's talking about, Chad?
Channel awesome.
You guess what movie Doog's talking about? Since I know you guys love to see him talk about movies. Big nostalgia. What movie do you like? Do you guys like The Mask?
I think I'm wearing her down.
Oh god, that guy's got a fucking California shirt on.
That's what you are, Ipkiss. A big...
Aren't you back in the laboratory to get your bolts tightened? I should have said that.
Correct.
Critic, what's the point of this?
The point is to win, and you're doing terrible.
I have no interest in showing off how well I know the mask.
And that's why you're losing. Continue, Tamara.
Our
love is like a red, red rose, and I am a little honey.
Correct.
Shoot the door, shoot the door, shoot the window. I don't care.
Correct.
Please, I want to eat.
No food for either of you until we go through every single line.
Don't worry, I ate my words when I said this game sounds like fun.
Screw it. I'm going to make myself a sandwich.
I wouldn't do that, Malcolm. I really wouldn't.
And what the hell are you gonna do?
Malcolm, don't tempt him.
You're gonna regret it, buddy.
I'm making myself a sandwich.
This is your last chance.
Don't be a fool, Malcolm.
Last
I don't get to
chance.
do a thing.
Well, then go ahead. Go and make yourself a sandwich.
I'm gone.
He's right, I got nothing.
Jackass.
Okay, I did this to show I really was obsessed with the mask growing up.
No one cares!
The Mask.
I know I'm not the only one. Centered around an odd plasticine cartoon character who puts on a mask, this film was the first time state-of-the-art CG effects were used to blend real life and cartoons as opposed to make dinosaurs or aliens come to life. When the trailer came out, people, particularly kids, were so excited that someone finally got the idea to use this technology in a zany way.
Yeah,
and of course, this wacky
kids.
take on technology is used everywhere today, even in commercials. It also
Oh
helped
God,
that we
did
got
you
the
see that?
rising star of Jim Carrey and the first appearance of Cameron Diaz as well.
Cameron
Years
Diaz.
later, people still look at this film as a fun, wild, nostalgic throwback.
Before the dark times.
Oh, son, the
But I
mask
want to show
was
that
so
even
bad.
With my obsessive love of this movie, even back then, I still knew it wasn't great. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to pan this film at all. If anything, I'm curious why so much of it still works today, when, honestly, a lot of it shouldn't. There's a ton of awkward moments, weird lines, and standard 90s cliches that were pretty formulaic even back then. Yet something about it is still charming, imaginative, and weirdly one of a kind. I guess I wanted to make it clear that even though I adore this movie, I still wanted to look at it objectively, for both its pros and cons.
It's actually not a good adaptation
now
of a
that I think I
comic
made my
character,
point
though,
clear?
Hey,
because
critic,
the
No,
mask
it's not.
is really
gooey,
dark.
messy sandwiches?
Why, yes, that sounds lovely. Let me have it.
Oh, yeah, flipped him
This is a
off.
weirdly anticlimactic episode. Let's take a look at The Mask.
Wow, haha.
I guess I should point out, seeing how I did a whole video on it, that the film is quite different from the comic. The
No
comic is
shit,
dark,
yes.
violent, gory as hell,
No.
and incredibly mean-spirited.
That happens so
It's
often.
fucking
Comics
great.
versus
That's what they
movie.
wanted to make when they hired director Charles Russell, who brought more comedy to the Nightmare on Elm
always
Street
been an
franchise,
issue.
resulting in a big hit. New Line was hoping for The Mask to
Thanks,
be the next
Marvel.
Freddy Krueger, but as Russell pointed out, we already had a Freddy Krueger. So he
But
pushed to do
Marvel's
something lighter, but
broken,
still
so who
relatively new.
cares?
In fact, for better or worse, this is one of the perfect examples of transitioning from the aggressive R-rated 80s to the lighthearted PG-13-centered 90s. I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to see the comic on the big screen now with big budgets trying to be more daring, but in the 90s, I can see why they did something more
Jesus.
zany and relaxed.
I wish
That's
the-
it, we open with credits
I-
rolling over
but
Edge City.
I like
which
the
I'm pretty
R-rated
sure is the city from
80s,
Babe 2, where a scuba diver
We
stumbles
all
across
do,
Jumanji,
Gray.
but is
We
accidentally
all do.
taken out, unlocking
Yeah.
an ancient mask. Not knowing this yet is Stanley Ipkiss,
'Cause
played, of course, by Jim
PG-13's
Carrey, who got
bullshit.
concert tickets for his would-be girlfriend, but she complained she wanted to take her friend with her
It's a
instead of it.
crutch.
Why don't you
It
just
is.
go with your friend?
I couldn't do that.
No, come on.
Boy, do I smell chicken, because cock.
That was the most
Ha, ha, ha,
sickening
ha.
display
So
I've ever
funny.
seen. I disagree. I think I'm wearing her down.
Jim Carrey really is the perfect actor to play this role, not because of his over-the-top flexibility as the mask.
Stanley
though that is
Ipkiss
certainly important,
dies in
but
the
because of
original
his
Mask in the
likability as
first
Stanley
issue.
Ipkiss. Most actors, I think, would play this role too boring to contrast the other personality. Carrey himself said he didn't want people fidgeting in their seats saying, just get to the mask already. And I still stand by, this is my favorite performance.
You never
of his,
saw
because
The
when
Mask,
he does other
Davey?
roles, it still
You probably
feels like
haven't
a
missed
performance.
much.
A good performance, but still a
Maybe
performance.
watch the
You don't?
first one.
Just
This
feels like how Jim
motherfucker
Carrey
says this is
probably
Jim
was.
Carrey's
A
best
nice but
performance,
awkward people
and
pleaser
the
who's very
cable
expressive
guy
with his face.
exists.
I also like that he
Yeah.
doesn't hold back
Fuck
too
off.
much. He's still a little over the top, but in a way you feel like he would be in real life, especially given his obsession with cartoons. I firmly stand by, if Ipkiss didn't work, the movie wouldn't work.
I mean, I
This is
remember
fortunate
watching
as he and
Jim
his comic
Carrey
relief
on
Charlie
In Living
almost
Color, the Wayans
impressively
Brothers
have
show
no chemistry together.
on CW.
Killer.
And that was like better
I
than
never
any
noticed it
movie he
before,
ever
but these
did.
supposed best friends come off more
And
like,
even then, he was
well,
already
actors
selling
who
out
just
to
met for the
woke
first time on
culture.
set.
He was.
I'm going to take you on a
to
little
an
stroll
extent, yeah.
deep into
Yeah.
the darkest heart of the urban jungle. Tell me more, Buona.
They're not awful.
'Cause he
They're
was
not
on a
even so
Wayans
bad. They're
Brothers
funny.
show.
They
Also,
just
this
leave no impression
motherfucker
as
of
a
all
comic
people
duo.
has the
Yeah.
balls to criticize or say he's deep and everything else when
I
he's
know,
a
yeah.
Canadian.
Thankfully, the chemistry isn't focused on them as much as Carrie and then former newcomer Cameron Diaz. She plays Tina, a charming singer pretending to open an account when really she's a friend for a mob boss.
What does Nico have to say about all this?
Things change.
Nico
First we take the bank, then we take Nico, and then my friend's school is out.
Sorry, I accidentally put on heat. Peter Green plays a gangster named Dorian, and I'm pretty sure nobody told him this was supposed to be a comedy, because he plays this role like he's still in The Usual Suspects.
Did it look like I had much of a choice?
Maybe you did.
I'm really mad.
Who knows, right?
Who knows,
While
right?
part of me does wish he was funnier, it does help offset the goofier moments and give a few more surprises about what's around every corner. Is a scene with a gun gonna be funny
right
or
back.
suspenseful? It helps mix things up. Speaking of which, Stanley's repair shop lies about his car being ready, so they give him Fosse Studebaker to go to Dorian's club with his friends. He gets separated from them though and doesn't mix well with security, causing Dorian to say lose him twice.
No, but my friends are on the inside.
Lose him.
Hey, come on now, guys.
He's been talking like that ever since he did that job with Johnny 2 times.
I'm gonna go get the papers, get the papers.
Get the papers, get the papers.
Things get worse when a car ruins his suit.
Mr. Ipkiss.
Did you get my splash? I slipped the driver a 20 to do that.
Humiliated at the club, his car breaks down at a bridge where he stumbles across the ancient mask. When he gets home, we see he's quite the cartoon nut, which as I mentioned before is cleverly worked in and arguably does explain his expressive faces. But they're given a massive makeover when he puts on the mask and transforms into the villain from the Care Bears movie.
Okay.
So fun fact, Carrie apparently improvised that line as the original was snazzy.
Snazzy.
I can't even finish it. You know it would suck. This is also where we get the intro with the photorealistic cartoon effects, which not only hold up pretty well, all things considered, but Carrie's performance does truly embrace them. This was new territory for effects like this, and he has no idea if they're gonna look good or not.
Yeah,
but
he's
his
just
acting never
acting.
shows he has any doubt.
literally
in
is
it.
just
If he's
acting,
told his
saying that.
eyes are popping out in a scene, he does his damnedest to act like his eyes are popping out in a scene. I thought you'd all like to know, by the way, these scenes have the official Tommy Lee Jones seal of buffoonery he cannot sanction.
Get right up here! Don't be shy!
Some of these moments are taken directly from the comic, like the balloon animal scene where he makes a Tommy gun, and the revenge he takes on the car mechanics. But instead of having cute little visual jokes on top of the punchline, they just die.
Yeah.
A kid show came from this. Stanley is questioned by both Lieutenant Calloway, played by Peter Rieger, and a reporter named Peggy, played by Amy Yasbeck.
May I be of some assistance?
And she dies in a brutal way, but they gets cut.
Hi.
This guy exits every scene like he's gonna go jerk off in the corner. While interviewing him about the repair shop incident, Peggy discovers that Stanley wrote a letter to her that got published about nice guys finishing last.
You really think hundreds of women are looking for a guy like me?
Sure, I'm one of them.
The film does a real good job making you think Peggy is going to be the wholesome woman Stanley goes with, and Tina is going to be the bad girl that ultimately betrays him. Right down to one's a reporter and one's with the mob. This makes the twist all the more funny when you discover it's the other way around. But the movie has to remind you, oh yeah, it's a bizarre crime drama too.
The cops tried to shut the club down this morning.
5 yards.
Add a rope with a tennis ball hitting his testicles, and this would totally be a James Bond torture. That night, Stanley dreams about how his encounter with Tina might have gone if he was more confident.
Nope. The dog.
All right, Miss Diaz, for your first film role, you're going to take your leading man's head, turn it to the side, and lick his ear like your stardom is deep inside it. You sure this wasn't a Weinstein production? This gives him the urge to put on the mask again, but he needs money, so he drops by the bank Dorian's men were robbing that night.
Where's my partner?
They have a look like, oh, it's that kind of movie.
Yeah.
I thought this was a sequel to Donnie Brasco. He shows up to the club to hear Tina sing, gives one of the few effects that doesn't hold up that great, and dances to the song you're almost all-star sick of, but not quite.
Oh.
I guess this is as good a time as any to
That's
say the
big band
soundtrack is
music.
fucking great. People always single out this and Cuban Pete, but honestly, every song is really fantastic in this. The director said he wanted the city to really come to life at night, as the mask could only come to life at night. So he wanted it to be a very nightclub-centered world. And the music
yeah,
definitely
it
helps.
looks like it's from the
Combining a strange
1920s.
mix of lounge, swing, and R&B, they surprisingly really go together and help already entertaining scenes explode with even more energy. I mean, every song in this is hummable as hell. I'll admit some moments I was afraid wouldn't hold up as well as when I first saw them, but for whatever reason, this quote-unquote death scene cracks me the hell up.
Tell Tony Tim I won't be coming home this Christmas.
I can't even explain why. Maybe because this guy is supposed to look sad that he's dead while Carrie is aggressively manhandling him during his supposed final moments.
Pardon me.
Well, that's
would
the
laugh at
closest
that.
to an Oscar he'll ever get. Two of my favorite little add-ons are in this joke. One is Dorian, straightening his hair when he discovers he's suddenly being watched. And the other is Carrie exiting the wrong way, like so many winners do on award shows.
Hey, Calloway.
Better call that high-priced lawyer of yours, Terrell. You and I are going downtown for a little chat.
We just threatened people with guns and fired him in public. He got nothing on us.
Yeah.
Once it's revealed that the mask robbed the bank, Dorian is set loose and puts out a hit on the Green Menace.
50 grand to the man who finds that green-faced son of a bitch before the cops do.
Green-faced son of a bitch.
Street hustler, gotta be low life in this town.
I want you to hit up every 90s gangster in black suits driving black cars using this voice.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah. Also, chat, we're obviously going to be over time a little bit tonight. Just how it's happening.
This is the maker.
What's up?
No, I'm not sure if our sponsors are cool using that term.
Right.
You must use stamps.com.
Cool.
If you've got a small business, you know that there's nothing more valuable than your time, so stop wasting it on trips to the post office. Stamps.com makes it easy to mail and ship right from your computer. Save time and money with
This ad
stamps.com.
sucks,
Send
Doug.
letters and packages for less with discounted rates from USPS, UPS, and more.
Tell me more,
Since
Maker.
1998, stamps.com has been an indispensable tool for nearly 1 million businesses. Stamps.com brings the services of the U.S. Postal Service and UPS shipping right to your computer. Office sending invoices, a side hustle, Etsy shop, or full-blown warehouse shipping out orders. Stamps.com can make your life easier.
Hey, am I right? All you need is a computer and standard printer, no special supplies or equipment?
Exactly, well done. Within minutes, you're up and running, printing official postage for any letter, any package, anywhere you want to send.
And you get exclusive discounts on postage and shipping from USPS and UPS?
Rico! Once your mail is ready, just schedule a pickup or drop it off. No traffic, no lines, no lines.
Cool.
Cut the confusion out of shipping. With Stamps.com's new
No
rate advisor
lines.
tool, you
No
can compare
lines.
shipping rates and timelines to easily find
Where
the
we're
best
going,
option.
we
Why don't we
don't
save
need
time and money with
lines.
stamps.com?
Great idea! There's no risk, and with my promo code Nostalgia, you get a special offer that includes a
Nostalgia.
4-week free trial plus free postage and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in Nostalgia. That's Stamps.com. Click on the microphone at the
Everyone's
top of the
saying
homepage and
skip.
type in Nostalgia.
Please skip.
Stamps.com. Never
Skip.
go to the post office again.
Well, I like
Still
to
going
go.
fast, Jet.
Non-denominational
I know.
maker, and I definitely will. Right after I'm done looking at DraftKings.
What's that?
You don't know? It's been a great start to the NFL
Oh,
season.
Jesus,
It's only
it's
getting
another
better
ad.
at DraftKings. The official daily
Okay,
fantasy
now
partner
I'm
of the
skipping.
NFL. DraftKings
Two
is putting new
ads
customers in the center.
enough, Doug. Okay.
Go to the things we just
Wow,
said.
it's still going.
A representation of one of the Norse Night
Oh, look, it's Bill Stein.
He puts the lotion on his skin. He takes his
Oh,
mask.
let's go.
Tina visits Stanley to see if he knows anything about the mask, seeing how it was his bank that he robbed.
Anyone find out who he is?
Why are you interested?
Thanks for everything, Stanley.
You'd like to see him again, wouldn't you?
Anyone else get a serial killer vibe from that look?
You'd like to see him again, wouldn't you?
He'd like to see you too. All of you.
He puts the lotion on his skin. He takes his mask to a professor, played by Ben Stein, who
Ben
connects it back
Stein's
to the
money.
ancient trickster, Loki.
Possibly a representation of one of the Norse night gods. Maybe Loki.
Who's Loki?
Loki
By the
is
way-
Bank.
No,
Stein's
it's
underacting
not. It's not
perfectly
Bank.
offsets
Fuck
Carey's
off.
overacting. And I
Ridiculous.
legit love that nobody figures out because Loki is
Also,
a night
Ben
god
Stein's a
and would only work
conservative,
at night.
by the way.
So this reaction is always a surprise
I know
and gets a
people
big
knew
laugh.
that.
This is why I don't believe in evolution.
You have the pickle relish? Doyle, get in the car. But I ordered onion rings. Doyle!
I should point out this is the very sudden beginning of Calloway and his assistant Doyle doing the smart cop, dumb cop routine.
Also,
At first,
Calloway
Doyle
is
is just a normal
character-
guy. He talks with
character
Calloway like
from
anyone else
fucking
would.
We got
Comics.
some fingerprints on some of the currency.
He ends up wearing the
Matches
mask
Darrell's
too.
man. Looks like this guy beat him to the punch.
The
But
comics.
halfway through, they spontaneously make him a dumbass, always getting on Calloway's nerves. It's completely out of nowhere.
Doyle! Doyle! Shut up and help me down! All right.
Start dancing, I'll blow your brains out.
Wow, you're a real hero.
Doyle! It'd be like if Timon and Pumbaa halfway through Lion King changed gears and became a no-nonsense cop duo. It'd be out of left field, but kind of funny too.
Timon and Pumbaa.
Stanley meets Tina at Landfill Park. The city is so
Park.
close to having a strong identity. But he changes into the mask, much to her delight, confusion, fear.
Delight,
It's a little hard to get a read on any of these
confusion.
things.
Dipkus! Police!
The cops try to arrest him, but he outsmarts them only to be cornered by a SWAT team. This leads to, let's face it, what you've been humming since you saw the thumbnail
Cuban
for this
Pete.
video.
They call me Cuba Pete. I'm the king of a
God.
Cuban Pete is one of the catchiest earworms in a soundtrack that already has a lot of earworms. I have to admit though, when I think of pure silly joy in a movie, this sequence always pops in my head. It is the most upbeat, surreal, out-of-nowhere musical number at the time since Deo from Beetlejuice. I feel like if this was done today, they'd do some
Really?
sort of modern pop song. I really give credit that they stuck with something more traditionally zany. This cop in particular does a really amazing job. Really think about what she has to do. She has to be in cop mode, start singing while in cop mode, get across the singing is against her will, indicate her body
Musicals,
is going through
Jet.
the
I
same
know how
thing,
much you
and then be
love them.
totally possessed by
Oh,
the mask's
yeah.
powers. All within the span of just 5 seconds. As well as while a Surf Ninja poster is staring her in the face.
Oh,
I don't know, even if I
God.
saw this all going on, I'd still be distracted. What the hell is Surf Ninjas?
That we shall try. Just you and I.
Oh, and she can dance. For not even having a minute of screen time, that cop leaves quite an impression. Stanley finds a corner and takes the mask off. I never understood why. But Peggy is there to help him escape.
My life is wrecked.
Stanley opens up to Peggy, who at first seems sympathetic, but as mentioned, she was working for
Better
Dory.
later, Cindy.
You
Later,
really are
Cindy.
a great guy. I just can't lose my condo.
If it makes you feel any better, Stanley, I don't think sex with her would have worked out anyway.
Oh God.
Don't mess with me. I got my sideways gunman with me, bro. This is where the movie gets a little dumb. If you're like me, you were excited to see what the
little?
mask would do with a criminal like Dorian. Would it make him wild and zany, or would it turn him into some sort of out there monster like in the later comics? Well, it pushes him forward a few feet and just makes him bigger and meaner.
What a rush.
You okay?
Better than ever, you idiots.
Dorian with the mask feels like one of the lesser villains from Captain Planet.
He does,
He says
yeah.
very generic villain lines, does very generic villain stuff.
This is your big production number. Just wait. I will be your host for the remainder of the evening.
Even the design is kind of lame. He kind of looks like a green version of that Terminator toy when the hair stayed on. Admittedly, though, he does look better than every movie version of the Green Goblin.
Back off, Freakazoid!
Wow.
Oh, I should point out, there was a deleted scene that showed Peggy dying.
Yep.
and Yeah, it was deleted with good reason.
It's
Guy who
funny
did
though.
Nightmare 3, you don't say.
Welcome to
Dorian
prime
drops him off
time,
the cops
bitch.
who put him in jail because, yeah, he does technically belong there. But he's visited by Tina.
Hey, you with the face.
Before he was a household name, that's how Jim Carrey was referred to.
Hey, you
They
with the
talked about the
face.
power of the mask, what Dorian could do with it, and the special, if not strange, relationship they have together.
Thanks
For what?
for being the only guy who treated me like a person and not some sort of party favor.
Yes, he really loved you for your personality. Okay, to her credit, I think she was talking about him when he wasn't wearing the mask. But that doesn't mean she has to follow all the way through with a kiss.
I've got to disappear for a while now, Stanley.
Ooh.
Baby, there you are.
I needed someone to tell me how stupid my suit was.
You playing a little trip without me, baby? No.
Jesus, it's the mask! Peter Green is like, what? I read the comic. Oh, we forgot to have that talk. Yes, that's the kind of movie we're making.
But it's not.
I'm not telling him that, he'll kill me. Stanley uses his dog Milo to get the keys from the cops, and I gotta say, as animal actors go, Milo is one of the best in cinematic history. This dog has so much personality and is so ridiculously well trained.
Put the keys down. And get the keys. Go on. Over there. Over there.
If there was like an animal Oscars, he would totally get an award that year.
Hold it!
Stanley gets out, taking Calloway with him. It may be one of the best Doyle reactions in the movie. Well, that invites no follow-ups, as Dorian gets revenge on his boss and plans to blow up the nightclub.
Blow it.
I was talking to her, but that works too.
Crap.
Stanley is captured, but Tina has a plan of her own.
There's no time for last requests.
But all I wanted was a kiss.
A kiss.
A kiss.
I really didn't need to see masked Dorian's thirst face.
Nobody ever kissed me like Dorian, Tyrell.
You know, I saw this in every Saturday morning show ever made, but I doubt it'll end the same way those did. Oh, crap!
Yeah, that's
Milo
right.
gets the mask and puts it on. This dog is actually such a good actor, no CG was used in the filming of these scenes. Stanley gets the mask back on, resulting in a weird jump cut that always drove me a little crazy. Oh, Christ, I've seen this film too much.
No
And he uses his
shit.
power to get rid of the
No
bomb
shit,
and Dorian
right?
as well.
Man, I could go for a cigar right now.
That might be the one time Carrie didn't know what face to have for a scene. He has a look like you took the last French cruller, and I am not gonna let you forget about it.
Oh, Jesus.
He turns back into himself and seems to be off the hook as everyone except Calloway thinks Dorian was the mask all along.
I want to see you in my office first thing tomorrow.
Yes, Your Honor.
Boy, that doesn't sound good at all.
Oh, it doesn't sound good. Oh, it sound good to you.
Breakfast.
Shut up!
They drive to the bridge where the mask was found and decide to get rid of it for good.
You sure you know what you're doing, buddy?
I'm sure.
It's time to give Jamie Kennedy a chance to ruin his career. The mask is tossed over, but not before Charlie goes diving in after it. Snazzy! Yeah, that still would have sounded awful. And that was The Mask. By no means perfect, but the parts that work are insanely likable.
Okay.
A lot of it is around
Nice,
Ipkiss.
nice
Both
middle
as
of the
Mask,
road
but
take,
especially
Doug.
Stanley Ipkiss.
Yeah.
He gives an energized yet unique spin
Taking
on the
the
lovable
safe
loser
take.
that I feel
course.
actors have borrowed from since this film came out. But on top of that, the effects mostly hold up, it's colorful, has a great soundtrack. At times can be awkward, but I feel like that can slide because the film is so focused on giving you a good time. It's a corny, old-fashioned good time, but a good time nonetheless. So whether you obsessed over it like I did when you were a kid, maybe hated it as an adult, or were just indifferent to it, there's definitely stuff about it that's a little clunky, but a lot more that holds real merit. It's never too late to go back and give yourself another smoking good time.
Oh yeah?
He's much better as Fire Marshal Bill. I mean, living color, but yeah.
What does it matter? Clearly no one would be better for the part.
Oh, not even Nicolas Cage?
Oh, hey, that.
Oh, here we go.
Nicolas Cage mask.
Yeah, nobody can operate properly once they have that in their heads.
You brought it up. How come we're not traumatized?
You say, ooh yay, Ederle.
Alright. Now let's
Hey,
get
Doug
into-
Walker here doing the charity
Oh,
shout out.
fuck
This was another
Oh, wait.
recommendation,
No,
so
never
thank
mind.
you so
Let's
much
do
for
this
that.
charity.
This is
Never
the Elephant
Yep.
Sanctuary in Tennessee, and the address is very easy to
Okay.
remember. Elephants?
The other one was a better
very, very
charity.
simple. But let me tell you more about it. This
Go
is the
ahead.
nation's largest
Here we go.
natural habitat refuge.
Oh, never mind. So you said this in gray.
Yes.
I figured this should be first before we have anything else.
Hey guys, this will be a pretty quick video, but I want to show you guys a cool trick that is pretty handy and I think everyone should know how to do it. I have a bunch of beers here, some Dos Equis, but if you guys have seen how to open a bottle with a gun,
Oh god.
you would know that I shot my bottle openers, so they're pretty mangled
Great.
right now, and if I try to open a beer
Pretty
with it,
dangerous.
they
That is
can't
100%
even reach
dangerous.
anything properly.
Yep.
But with this trick, you can simply take a lighter, hold your bottle, and pop the top. Super easy and very handy. I'll show you how to do it. I know a lot of you
Nothing
guys
can
may
go
think
wrong.
that this
Yeah.
looks easy, but there are a lot of people that come to my apartment that have me do it for them because they just can't figure it out. So
Because they're dumb.
what you do is you hold the neck of the bottle where you still have like enough space where you kind of like the width, same size as the width of the lighter. And this finger right here is the one that I could prop right there and lock this in underneath the cap or under whatever. And this is gonna be all my leverage so that I can use that, and that's what I could really hold this against the bottle with. Now, some people like to stick it here and try to pull straight up. If I try to pull straight up, that does nothing. What I have to do is I have to kind of
might
scoop it and I
bust
want to
later,
pull out.
but-
So the walls of this cap should be pulled outward. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prop this with my finger right here and get a good grip on it. So it's now stuck
Good
right underneath the
grip.
cap. And now what I want to do is I want to lift up
Later, Sydney.
and pull outward. And it's as easy as that. Andrea, you have never done this successfully
Yeah,
before, right?
random
Many people have tried to teach me, and I've never been able to do it.
Okay, so I was just kind of giving you a little bit of instruction. Go ahead and
Little
just
bit
try
of
it the way I
Little
showed
bit.
you.
Oh god.
If
Okay.
you can, you
Those
can.
bony
Yeah, like that.
arms.
Use your
Let's see
finger
how
to
it
really
sounds.
like hold it against that bottle.
Boom.
Yay!
See?
Yeah.
Was it that hard?
Easy.
That was the first time you ever did it,
That was
right?
the first time I've ever been
Easy.
able to do it.
Pete is here. I didn't
just
get
said
you.
penis.
There'll be another beer that will.
Yeah.
Here, sir.
So he'll do another one. There you go. You got it. Now you guys know how to open a bottle with a lighter.
Wow.
I'll see you guys next time.
I'm so done with this.
Yeah.
Oh, they're playing video games.
You
Look
want to
at
come to my
that.
place?
Moving on.
Yep.
This is what I had tonight to drink.
Nice.
Jaegerita.
Yeah. Yep. Jaegerita. Yep.
Hi guys, and welcome to today's episode on the vlog. Today I'm going to show you Jeffrey Morgenthaler's Jaegerita, thanks to the suggestion by Angel 2 of 7 Death. Yeah, let's get mixing. So
Let's get mixing.
Jaegerita, it's a margarita crossed with Jägermeister. So it's going to be 45 mils of Jägermeister. This
ounce and a half.
Cocktail kind of perplexes me. Anything with Jägermeister and lemon juice, we'll see.
It's good. It's all right.
And then 22.5 mils of Cointreau.
He's not telling you the actual measurements. 22.5
And
ounces.
22.5 mils.
Literally an ounce.
Three-quarter shot.
Like 3/4 of an ounce.
Just
I
make
think.
it an
Lime
ounce. Round
So I
up.
said lemon before.
That's what I did.
round up.
2 ounces of Jaeger.
And then half a shot
Mm-hmm.
of sugar syrup. 1-to-1 sugar syrup.
Yeah,
Sugar
so
syrup.
half an
Time
ounce.
to
It's
get my
not
words
hard.
out.
Yeah, just put it in. Simple
That's
syrup.
it. Just the 4 ingredients. Fill your cocktail shaker with ice and give it a good shake.
Yep. Shake it. Smile, Steve. You're on camera. Oh, you want to do it?
Nope.
With older Steve, he had to do it. No,
Yeah.
he didn't. Didn't smile.
Not too sure about the color of this one, but
It's
we'll see how
brown.
it tastes.
It's
As with
brown.
all my margaritas, I like to serve them over
At least
ice.
he has a vest on.
Especially with this one. Probably want some extra dilution. I
He
wouldn't
looks
want to
like
serve
a
this
fucking
in a
riot
margarita or a
cop.
martini glass.
Yeah.
This is an older video, by the way, too,
So
obviously.
fill
'cause
that
the bar is
rocks
different.
glass with ice. Then strain over the top.
Strain it.
Single strain. Yep.
And yeah, it looks like dirty water.
That's a good color though.
Looks interesting. For garnish, it's got lime, so lime wedge or
I didn't
it's got,
garnish it at all.
Jägermeister,
I
which is quite
wouldn't, no.
herbaceous. I've got a ton of thyme lying around, so
he garnished it with thyme.
so there you have a Jaegerita. Cheers.
Drink it. It's decent. Does he not like it?
Wow.
No, he likes it.
This is one of those really surprising cocktails. Something that you think wouldn't work whatsoever.
But it does.
Jägermeister and citrus. But
it works.
You got some orange notes to it. The balance of the citrus and the sugar really softens that Jägermeister, and you can get the herbal notes coming through whilst not being overpowering. Definitely recommend giving this a shot. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for another cocktail video.
See you
Cheers.
then, Steve.
Cheers.
All right. Let's move on to the next one.
Here we go.
So this is what I'm going to be having for tomorrow. It's a pirate pina colada. And we got Bruce. We've watched this video before, so I'm
Hey,
going to
Bruce.
I can't see a damn thing. The thing is broken.
This thing is broken.
My name is Bruce. I've been working bar for almost 40 years now.
almost
In that
been
time,
40
I've learned a trick or
years.
two that I'd like to pass on to you. So sit back, relax, enjoy the show.
pirate colada.
We got a lot of ground to cover. We'll look at some of the forgotten classics and some unusual new tasty creations right for any occasion. Cheers.
Oh, I remember what I made out of this drink. I made the Conquistador.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. So I'm going to make that again, I guess. or
Ahoy,
just
mateys!
Another
It
one
was
of
sometime in the
I don't care.
19th century that Roberto Cofresi, a pirate from Puerto Rico, was rumored to
The
have
parrot
served
on
his
his
crew
shoulder.
a morale-boosting concoction of rum, pineapple juice, and coconut milk, the very first pina colada. So the story goes. Roberto Cofresi, well, he worked at sea at an early age, but he was poor, and the political and economic difficulties at the time didn't make his life any better. So he decided to
I
become
forgot
a
I made a
Caribbean
riff on this
pirate.
drink.
On one occasion, Cofresi plundered at least 8 vessels.
That's what happens
and was
when you're
credited
really
with
tired
over 70
after a long
captures.
day.
Yeah.
According to 19th century reports.
Well, that's okay.
here,
I
rule
can just
of
make it
engagement.
again. I can
Here,
make
rule
a
of
Conquistador
engagement.
then. I don't
When a
give a
vessel
shit.
was
I
captured,
probably will.
only those willing to join his crew were permitted to live. Despite never confessing to murder, he reportedly boasted about the number of people who died as a result of his pillaging. It was somewhere between 300 and 400. That's a hell of a lot of people, man. It took a long time to
There's a lot
capture
of people.
Cofresi because the people on the coast of Puerto Rico are said to have protected him from the authorities because he shared his spoils with the needy. Kind of like a Puerto Rican Robin Hood.
Puerto Rican
Stealing from
Robin
the rich
Hood.
Puerto Rican Robin Hood.
So they stab you
Maybe
regardless.
that's one of the reasons they built a monument to El Pirata Cofresi. It was in March of 1825 the pirates were captured and executed by a firing squad.
Boom,
And the
dead.
recipe for the original pina colada, well, it disappeared into the lore of history. Now there have been many claimants on the original pina colada recipe since then, like Ramon Monchito Marrero. He was
No.
working at the bar at the Hilton
No.
in
Oh,
San
actually,
Juan
no,
back
it
in
is. Never
1954.
mind, it is,
Then there
yeah.
was Ricardo Garcia, another bartender at the Hilton. He claims to have come up with the recipe during the Coconut Cutters Union Strike in 1954.
Well,
Can
they're
you
all
imagine
the
two
Hilton. That's where it
bartenders
came
battling
from.
it out?
Whoever fucking
Yes.
made it the Hilton, because that's where
Then
it
there's
does come
Ramon
from.
Portas Mingot's story. Well, he states he came up with the drink in 1963 while working at the Barachina restaurant in Old San Juan.
No.
Barachina,
Pina
yeah.
colada was officially named Puerto Rico's national beverage on July 10th,
I
1978.
like how the parrot on his
Pina
shoulder,
Colada Day
the
is
artificial
celebrated
one,
annually in
is
Puerto
getting
Rico
more
and
heads
the
down
United
as it
States
goes on.
July 10th.
July
It's
10th
like
is Pina
Spanish,
Colada Day.
Pina colada
Yep.
simply means strained pineapple. Now let's make
It's
a
sweet on
strained
top of
pineapple.
sweet on top of
Arr.
sweet most
Okay.
of the time.
Yeah.
I like pina coladas, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
And they're
I
really,
mean, to be
they're
fair,
really rich. They're
Yeah,
great.
pina coladas are traditionally very sweet.
Very, very, very sweet. So if
You
you
wish
want
I-
to make
We're going
them,
to be
if you
making
want to make them
El
different, there's
Pirata
plenty of
colada.
ways to do it, and plenty of ways
You know,
to make
there's
them
a lot of
less
variations
sweet.
with a pina
Yeah, there's a
colada.
whole library
Today, we're
of
gonna make it
tiki
this way.
drinks.
Yes.
Hey, let's like
The
to introduce
Conquistador,
But-
which I
my
made
little
as a
parrot
fucking
friend
riff
here.
of this,
This is Pepe.
is less
Yeah.
Pepe
fucking
the parrot.
sweet.
Hey, Pepe!
Pepe,
No, I
the
can't play
frog?
cards
Hey,
on a pirate ship.
Pepe.
Well, let me tell you. The
Let me
captain is
tell ya.
always standing on the deck.
Oh,
Now,
that was a
normally,
bad joke,
You
Bruce.
make a pina colada with white rum, but we're going to do it with dark rum. And it's got a lot more flavor than white. So we want 2 ounces.
okay. 2 ounces of dark rum.
Next, we want
Later,
some...
Huck.
Hang
Later,
on,
Huck.
I can't see
No,
There.
now you can't
Oh,
see
boy.
shit.
Let there be light. Where the hell is it? Right here, Malibu.
Yeah, put
We
the
want, we want an ounce of
coconut rum.
Malibu.
Yeah, okay. Put your coconut rum in.
That's our coconut rum.
Yeah, we know.
Next, we're going to follow it with 2 ounces of pineapple juice.
Yeah. Pineapple
Perfect.
juice is normal.
And half an ounce of orange juice.
Mm-hmm.
And we got half a lime. We're going to just squeeze in there. What we want is about a 1/4 ounce or so, half ounce, in around there. That looks pretty good. Now we've got 2 ounces of coconut milk. Perfect. and an ounce of half and half. Just to thin it out. Then we want a half an ounce to 3/4 ounce of simple syrup. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, let's add some ice and give this a shake. Slap a lid on and give her a good shake. Like a pirate. Wait.
Pirate. Put the iPad on.
Yep.
Arr.
Arr, mateys. You're gonna like a pina colada. I'll make you one of these. If you kill for me. Haha. Kill for me. Okay, and we got a little wonderful little glass there. We're just gonna strain this right out into it.
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
single strain. Yep, right in.
Sweet. All we want to do now is just garnish it with a little fresh pineapple and a cherry. And why not our classic umbrella. And a couple straws. And we're in.
There you go.
Roberto
For sharing.
Confresi,
Yep.
you are a genius. It's delightful. Well, folks, if you're feeling adventurous on the high seas, try this version. Or make a traditional one. Cheers.
Try whatever version.
Yep.
It's good.
But I'll tell you this, most pina colada recipes you want to riff on, you don't want the original. It's way too fucking sweet.
Yeah. Pina colada for me is like super sweet. I like avoid it.
Yeah, there's so many others you could have that are literally the same
There's
drink.
so
with
many
a-
tiki recipes that are
to
better.
change it to even to the basic drink to make it better than the original one. All right. We've already seen this anyway, so we're moving on. All right.
Here we go.
What's up, gals and pals? It's your boy Vino. So today
It's
we're
your
going to
boy
be making
Vino.
a super simple 3-ingredient cocktail called the Star Cocktail.
Yeah.
So the first
It's a
thing
very
we're gonna be
quick
using, this is a
cocktail.
Manhattan style cocktail.
What's in
It's
the
going to
sauce?
actually be
Okay.
a split-based cocktail. So the first thing we're going to be using is an ounce and a half of Applejack,
Applejack, okay.
Apple Brandy, or Calvados, whatever you have. And then we're going to do an ounce and a
You
half
meant
of
Calvados, so you
sweet
said it
vermouth
wrong.
and a dash of Angostura bitters. Right, folks?
Okay.
Like I said,
They said
super simple,
bitters.
3 ingredients. We're gonna mix that in a mixing glass and then pour it into a coupe and.
I think I've made the star
lemon
before.
juice. That's it. How simple can it
Yeah,
get?
something
So make
like
sure you
that,
stick
yeah.
around because we're gonna boogie down.
I think he's riffing on that, but yeah.
All right, folks. So there
Oh,
we
no,
have
he
it.
said
We
it's
have
the
our
original
mixing
recipe.
glass.
The
We have
original
our
recipe only
chilled
the 3
coupe,
ingredients.
and we are ready
Yeah.
to rock and roll. 1 minute to make a super simple cocktail. Let's get it popping. So an ounce and a half of our Applejack.
Just make it 2 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
Round up.
Ounce and a half of sweet vermouth.
Just
2
round it up.
ounces. 2
Yep.
ounces. They'll balance it.
1 dash of Ango.
Okay.
Then we're going to put some ice in our glass. Ice in our mixing glass here. And we're just going to go ahead and give that a nice, healthy stir. Make sure we get a proper amount of dilution. Everything stays nice and chilled. And we have ourselves a proper-ass cocktail, folks.
Proper
ass
Again, a
cocktail.
super simple cocktail, really delicious. And I'm happy to be using Applejack because it is officially fall here. And it is time to start bringing out the fall cocktails, folks.
Okay.
And everybody knows
Give
we
me
don't
my
love
drink
some
in 62
Applejack.
seconds.
That's some 4 cocktails,
Yeah.
right? So we got
Make
this
it happen.
nice sturdy stir here. I think that everything looks
The
nice.
more
and
he stirs, the less I'm going to tip him.
We're gonna go
So-
ahead and stop the clock. And
stopping the
we
clock.
are done, folks. All right, so
Okay.
there we go.
Yay.
We're just gonna go ahead and pour that
Winner.
into our
Yay.
coupe and have ourselves a wonderful, wonderful cocktail.
Nice chilled coupe. Good, I'll give you that.
All right, beautiful.
Good
Beautiful.
color.
She's looking really good. Let's go ahead and make sure she got a real pretty mouth.
Real
I'm
pretty
making ourselves
mouth,
a nice
boy.
little twist here, right, folks? All right. So all I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna spread
sure
those
got a
lemon
pretty
oils
mouth.
onto the
Or you
glass.
get a real pretty
All
mouth.
right. Then I'm gonna clean her up. Or wipe her up first, and then I'm gonna clean her up. Where's my knife? Where's my knife? All right. So I'm
And
gonna go ahead
then you
and
get
clean her
out
up
the
and go forward
chloroform.
to the twist. All right, folks. Let's go ahead and give this bad boy a twist and get more of those oils out, and then we will just dip that right there into the glass. And there we have it, folks, our Star Cocktail. All right, folks, now let's give this bad boy a sippy sip. Does she look pretty? Oh, gosh, she's got herself quite a pretty mouth. Let's go ahead and give her a
Pretty
sip.
mouth.
Ooh, on the nose, again, you get those beautiful lemon zest.
Yeah, you get right up my
I'm pretty sure I
nose.
said lime 100 times in this video. I'm not sure, but I usually do. Anyway, cheers, folks. Oh, that is fantastic. That is fantastic. You get the delicious. What I like about a split-based Manhattan-style cocktail is you get to really taste both spirits. So You definitely get those dark fruit flavors from the sweet vermouth, and then you get some of that apple and those ripe apple flavors from the brandy. Oh man, then the bitters just kind of adds another element to it. I mean, with the citrus on the back end of it. Oh, this is so good.
Sip.
Fantastic. Listen, guys, I love summer. I do. I love summer. Nobody loves summer than me, more than me. I'm choking.
Don't choke on it.
Don't choke, no.
Full cocktails, and I'm super excited to be using some of my
Don't ruin your brand.
and whiskeys
Don't
and stuff
choke.
that I haven't really been using this summer. So we're gonna be seeing a lot more of that and a lot more of these kind of like pull a little hair in your chest cocktails, right, folks? Anyway, listen, delicious cocktail. You guys should definitely give it a try. Head out and go get your Applejack because Vino's gonna be using a whole lot of it. If you like this cocktail, please press like, please subscribe, and please share with your family and friends. Sharing
Thank
is
you,
caring.
Vino.
And remember,
Thanks,
folks,
Vino.
life gives you lemons.
For Christ's sake, click.
Yeah. All right. We're moving on. So we got this from Distinguished Spirit.
This video is brought to you by Mr. Black Cold Brew Coffee Liqueur. Today we're going to make a semi-original tiki drink.
Yep.
The Muerto Belly High.
The Muerto Belly High. It's a riff on the old Belly
For
High.
this drink, you're going to need a tiki mug.
And he puts a lot of
or a
actual
tall
information
glass,
about it in this one.
A jigger,
Yep,
a cocktail
that's
shaker,
tiki glass. Yep.
juicers, a Lewis bag and an ice mallet, and a fancy cocktail pick. This drink uses Reposado tequila, non-smoky mezcal, coffee liqueur, orgeat, pineapple juice, lime juice, and a bunch of sage and a marigold for garnish.
That's just garnish if you want to make it look
Yeah,
fancy.
this is a remix of a real crowd pleaser called Mr. Bally High.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It's not one that I would call famous.
It's a complex drink.
But it is known in tiki circles.
Everybody knows Mr.
It's
Belly
made with
High.
the odd couple
If you're a
pairing
tiki
of
person.
coffee and pineapple.
Which go really well
On
together.
paper, it doesn't look like it would
Yes.
work. But when you taste it, you'll become a believer. The origin of this one is traced back to a couple of books that were turned into movies. The first one is Mutiny on the Bounty,
yeah.
the 1932 fictional account of a true story of a mutiny on an English ship in the South Seas.
Yep.
You mutinous dog.
The mutineers, many of whom were shanghaied into service,
Yep.
kissed England goodbye, planned to live the rest of their days in Tahiti. The mutiny was led by Fletcher
And then
Christian,
reality was like
when
really
the movie was
worse.
played by an uncharacteristically clean-shaven Clark Gable.
Yep, Clark
A
Gable.
large part of the movie was filmed on Catalina Island in the summer of 1934. And being less than 30 miles from Los Angeles, it was just a little closer than Tahiti. The production built a little lounge for the cast
Yes,
and crew.
they did.
A place to knock off after the martini shot and have a martini. They dubbed it Christian's Hut, after Gable's character in the movie. The shack was designed to look like something on Pitcairn Island, the Polynesian island south of Tahiti where the real Fletcher Christian spent the rest of his days.
He did.
And where a number of
His
his
descendants
ancestors
are
still live
actually
today.
there, yeah.
Yes.
During the shoot, Clark Gable and his sometime body double Art Lachelle would drink highballs in the hut most every night. And after the production wrapped, instead of striking the set, Lachelle told production he'd take it off their hands. You know, save them some money. They agreed, and he went to work making it a permanent fixture.
Yeah,
on the island.
he did. It's a permanent
Lachelle
bar
hired
there.
former Don the Beachcomber bartender Ray Bowen to man
Ray
the stand
Bowen.
and whip up some tropical drinks. And Ray Bowen, of course, would go on years later to open the famous
Look at
Tiki
Ray.
Tea.
Looks like a
When
fucking
Mutiny on the
fish.
Bounty came out, it was a huge success. It was the highest grossing movie of the year, and it won Best Picture at the Oscars. So that certainly didn't hurt the popularity of the bar. Lachelle doubled down on it and franchised Christian's Hut. Throughout the 1940s and 50s, they opened several locations, including one in Newport Beach, which can be seen in the 1950 film The Breaking Point. One of the last locations to open was in San Diego on Shelter Island.
Look at that.
Around
Yeah.
1953, they built a huge,
And that is a bar that's
mid-century
actually very
streamlined
famous because
tiki
it's still
shack
around
at the end
today.
of the island, where it would have a panoramic view of the bay. However, the franchise was cursed. The locations kept burning down.
Yeah.
Then the San Diego location went bankrupt.
Yep.
And Lachelle threw in the towel. He sold the business, and the new owners took
The
over
Hut.
and rebranded it. But it wasn't long before it went into bankruptcy again, which was the second time within the first year of opening.
Yep.
So the ownership changed hands again, and the bar was rebranded again.
What a pity. What a pity.
This is where the second book comes in. In 1947, James Michener published Tales of the South Pacific,
Yep.
which was a collection of short stories.
Yep,
And in
it's a good
1949, that was
collection, yeah.
adapted into the Rodgers and Hammerstein musical, simply called South Pacific.
South Pacific, yep.
The musical was set in the Pacific Theater during World War II, and the hit song from the show was Bally High.
Yep.
Yeah.
In the song, a group of
And it was
sailors
much more
stationed on an
somber,
island
yep.
are told about another island that they can see,
Yep,
but
never
they
get
can't
to.
reach.
Yep.
An island called Bali High.
Bali High.
Bali High.
The unreachable island.
Bali High mean I am your special island.
Because the island is forbidden, in a place that you can only imagine, it takes on a talismanic quality in your imagination. It gets built up into a paradise where you can forget all the troubles of the world. And luxuriate in all the pleasures.
If you can get there, yeah.
Bali High is a microcosm for the escapism sought by all Tiki fans. It's that
It was the
magic
ultimate
that allows you to
escapism,
escape the ugliness and rigors of life
If you can get
and
there.
indulge in the fantasy of another world. One that doesn't actually exist. But after a few drinks, it starts to seem like it could.
It was like it was like kind of like Shangri-La.
Not for you and me.
Bali
If
High
you
was a
can
hit
get
song
there,
long
you're
before
free
the movie
and good
came
to
out.
go.
It was a hit song.
It was covered endlessly, and immediately became a standard. All sorts of
Bing
things. were done to
Crosby,
the name.
Danny Kaye. Yep.
So in
Bali
1954, when it came time to rename the Tropical Paradise themed restaurant on an island in San Diego Bay,
Became Bali
perhaps
High.
it shouldn't be a surprise that they named it Bali High. The restaurant reopened in the fall of 1954 and has remained open ever since.
Yes, it has.
So maybe it was the name that did the trick.
That darn Bali High.
That darn Bali
You can get everything over there.
Sometime in the 1960s, they added a drink to their menu called Mr. Bali High.
They did.
It was served in a signature mug, one that would become famous in tiki collector circles. In the 1980s, a tiki collector named Beach Bum Berry paid
There's Beach Bum Berry. Look at him. He's drunk off his ass.
Yep.
And this guy is liberal as fuck, and that's a shame.
visit to Bali High.
I hate.
And he
I
gorged
have
himself
books
on
by
Mr.
him,
Bali High as
and
an
he
attempt to
complains
snag as
so
many
much
mugs as
about
he could.
Republicans in them.
Barry,
He's a
as with a
fag.
lot of tiki drinks,
Too
was
bad.
able to uncover the
It
recipe
is.
for this one.
It is, because he restored
The
tiki to
recipe
what
he
it is
found was
today. He's
dated
one
from
of
the
the people, but
1970s.
he is fucking
And because
retarded.
it was the 70s, it was unsurprisingly made with sweet and sour mix. So Barry retooled the recipe to be made with fresh juices.
Yes,
And he
you
printed that in
should.
his book Intoxica. I made a video on Mr. Bali High back in 2017.
Yes.
The day the video was released, I immediately remixed it to be made with mezcals. My first trial was to make it with lemon juice like the rum version, but it didn't quite work.
No, it's gotta
So I
be
switched
lime.
it over to lime. I replaced Mr. with Senor and made a huge batch for 4th of July. It was a huge hit. Making tiki drinks with mezcal, like the Oaxacan Dead and the Tia Mia, is a fun subgenre of tiki drinks.
Yes, it is.
A lot of
New one.
bartenders and home enthusiasts play around with this spirit category, which makes it feel like a modern trend. But it's really not.
It's not, no.
Tijuana was once a popular destination for thirsty Californians,
Yep.
particularly during Prohibition. But the tourist bar culture continued to thrive long after the 21st Amendment. And in the height of the mid-century tiki craze, they certainly got in on the act.
Yes, they did.
Joints like the Waikiki Club, the Tropics, and the Aloha Cafe served up tropical drinks as well as tropical
mezcal.
atmosphere, but often with
Yeah.
a Mexican twist. Their menus, of course, would carry a bunch of standards, but also
Yeah.
exotic drinks made with tequila.
Yep.
And in the 1960s, if you wanted to change a pace from Bali High and the American-style tiki bar,
You go to Tijuana.
you could drive half an hour south and try a tiki bar the Mexican way.
Yep. You have to go to
This
Mexico.
drink was originally born out of convenience, as I had a lot of mezcal stocked up for the weekend. But I like to think
Or
of it as
Cuba.
carrying out a tradition
But
of Tijuana
eventually,
tiki.
you'll
Donkey.
get back of it. Yep.
Okay.
After I made it the
Donkey.
first time, I've since tweaked and refined the recipe in a couple different ways. I bumped up the measurement of coffee liqueur, swapped out the simple syrup for orgeat, and garnished it with sage. This version ends up steering the base in a different but exciting direction. The mezcals, Aztec orgeat, and sage put a spotlight on the earthy flavors of the coffee.
We've seen him make the Aztec orgeat. It's from
For the
fucking
tequila,
avocado
you'll want
bits.
to go with a
Yeah.
reposado.
But you
If
can
all
use
you have
really,
is
like,
Blanco, you'll be able to
regular
get by.
high quality
But
orgeat. You're
ideally, you
fine
want
with it.
something with a
Doesn't
little
matter.
age and body to it. As for the mezcal, I like using a non-smoky
Not
mezcal.
smoky.
And you will too. Of course, you can make do with a smoky mezcal, but it ends up overpowering a lot of the other flavors. It really draws the acidity out of the pineapple juice and throws everything out of balance. Because believe it or not, this drink is actually pretty delicate. And speaking
Hard
of
to
pineapple
believe.
juice, you're definitely going to want to go with unsweetened juice. In terms of the orgeat, the homemade avocado pit orgeat is ideal. It's what I like to call Aztec orgeat. But if you don't have any and are dying to make this one, regular almond orgeat will work.
Yeah.
As for the coffee liqueur, I'm using Mr. Black, a deep, chocolatey Australian coffee liqueur. The Aussies are known for being fans of espresso. They're no strangers to big, bold, biting flavors. And on that front, Mr. Black doesn't disappoint. On the nose, it's super dank.
At some point I'll have
it
to
has
try
an aroma
Mr.
of
Black.
rich, dark cocoa,
Mm.
deep roasted
But
coffee,
I just didn't.
and
I
an
got a
unmistakable
Mexican
punch of
fucking liqueur
booziness.
instead last time
On
I
the
was at
palate,
the
it's
place.
meatier. and
I'll have to
boozier
try
than
that too
tea.
at some point.
And in this drink, it's an exciting counterweight to the acid of the fruit juices, and the perfect complement to the agave-based spirits. As for the garnish, the marigold ties into the Dia de los Muertos theme.
Yes.
And brings a pop of color.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really just for show.
Yeah,
So you could skip it
obviously.
if you can't find it.
Yeah.
The sage, however, brings a lot to the table.
Does it?
Like mint and a lot of tiki drinks, it brings some much needed aromatics to the drink. Of course, feel free to use a lot less than I did. I like going overboard for the videos.
Yeah, of course.
But you can just go with a sprig or two as long as they have big leaves on them. You'll want to serve the drink in your favorite tiki mug, but one with an open top. So if you're using a Mr. Bally High mug, you're going to have to leave the top off, because you want to leave room for the garnish. In this case, I'm serving it in a Sugar Skull Tiki mug from San Diego-based artist David Loiseau. It's the perfect
nice.
mix of playfulness and darkness to go with this
Playful
drink.
dark.
But if you don't have a tiki mug, just make it in a tall glass. In terms of the name of the drink, I wanted to acknowledge the drink's roots, but didn't want to stray too far.
Muerto.
I called
means
it
black.
Muerto Bally High, as a nod to Dia de los Muertos, but also as a kind of slant rhyme with Mr. Muerto Bally High, Mr. Bally High.
Yeah.
Plus, the name
Yeah.
change gives the drink a sense of danger. Dangerous sounding drinks are a staple of the tiki world. It's both a challenge and a warning. Perhaps a different Bally High awaits you with this one.
Mm-hmm. Not a good one.
Before I get started, I like to chop,
Bally High,
extract,
that's
strain,
the
and
land
bottle
of the
my
dead,
lime pineapple
maybe?
juice. That way it's easier to pour
Especially
when it
since
comes
this is
time
a
to
very
measure.
fitting drink for
Next,
October.
whack the rim of your mug with a sage sprig to release some
It
oil
really
to help
is, yeah.
activate the earthy aroma. Then prep the rest of your garnish. Spear your marigold and lime wheel on your fancy toothpick. The lime wheel acts as a sort of lily pad to help anchor the marigold. That way your garnish will stay intact as you work your way down to the bottom of the drink. Next, beat up some ice. Add ice cubes to a Lewis bag and roll it up.
Yeah.
If you don't have a Lewis bag, you can use a bar towel. Just fold it up
Or
so
a
the ice
dish
can't
towel,
escape.
yeah.
Yeah.
With the Lewis
Beat
bag
the shit
roll,
out of it.
beat it up like you're trying to provoke a mutiny. Then fill your mug with crushed ice and set it aside. Next, measure an ounce and a half of reposado tequila and pineapple juice.
Yep.
Add those to the shaker. Measure an ounce of lime juice, mezcal, and coffee liqueur.
Add those
to the shaker. And measure half an ounce of orgeat. Add that to the shaker. Add a little crushed ice and whip it to integrate and agitate the
Whip it.
ingredients.
Whip it.
We'll let the crushed ice in the mug do most of the chilling and diluting. Then pour the contents of your shaker unstrained
dump.
into the ice in your mug. Work in your sage, your marigold, and your straw. It's important to put the straw back in the forest of sage. That way you get a big earthy aroma on the nose when you go to take a sip. And there you have it.
There you
A
have it.
taste of Tijuana Tiki. Muerto Belly High.
By the way, guess what? There's a contest going on.
Mr. Black is holding a cocktail competition from September 29th through October
boy.
12th. They're looking for you to submit an original cocktail, hopefully one more original than mine, that uses at least 1 ounce of Mr. Black in the recipe. Submit your drinks to coffeecocktail.com.au for a chance to win the
Quite a lot
ultimate
of
bartender and
prizes.
barista prize pack. After you've
The winning
submitted
cocktail
it,
receive
post
media
it on
inclusion
Facebook,
promotion
Twitter,
on
or
Steve the
Instagram.
Bartender's YouTube,
And tag me in it.
Mr. Black's
I'd love to
Instagram,
see what you
YouTube
came up
more.
with.
Yep.
And you can
So
buy
our
Mr.
good
Black
old
directly
friend
through their
Steve, who
website.
lives in Australia.
Make sure to use the
promoting
discount
this.
code Distinguished10.
I saw him
10%
a
off
few
your
days
order.
ago, but I think this video just did a better job of showing it.
You can find out more about Mr. Black
I
and
might,
follow the
Nathan,
channel
I
here.
might.
Check out some more videos on this channel and be sure to subscribe. For links, more info, and the printed recipe, check out the description below.
Alright, let's move on.
Here we go.
That was Wednesday. This is going to be Fridays. There's Halloween cocktails, by the by.
Ooh,
From the
spooky,
Bonneville.
spooky. Yep.
Bonneville, I forget how you say that.
Bonneville, yep.
Yeah. Spooky.
Tarot cards.
Cocktail I'll be making will be the first one called the Crow. Spooked.
Will Zach Baggins pop in? I hope not.
Oh shit, Zach Baggins is already here.
No.
How are we doing, guys? Welcome to a special Halloween edition
howdy.
of the Bonneville Cocktail
Howdy.
Collection. Now this time last year, when we were still allowed out of the house, we were invited to the Close-Up Cinema in East London by Glenrose
East
Whiskey
London. Oh God,
to celebrate
London.
the launch of their
Imagine
30-year-old
being in that
single
shithole
malt.
of a
It was a
country.
night of deadly jams, cinema, and fortune telling. But don't worry, this edition isn't quite as scary as our last Halloween video. It's perfectly safe to watch this one with the lights off. So here's 4 spooky Scotch cocktails for All
So it's
Hallows
a Scotch
Eve.
cocktail. First one's called the Crow.
The Glenrose event was actually held in a cinema where they had a screening of Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. So I'm guessing that's why they picked this first drink, which is called the Crow. And incidentally, our little crow friend over there is a prop from Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds.
Oh, okay.
So it's a shaken drink, and we're going to start with our first ingredient, which is 25 mils of
lemon juice.
Lemon juice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then we're going to go 15 mils of
Grenadine.
Yep, half
Grenadine.
ounce. Yep.
Yep.
Then we need 60 mils of 10-year-old Scotch. I'm just going to shake that.
2 ounces. Yep.
And we're going to fine strain that into our frozen coupe.
That's really frozen. Holy shit.
Yep.
And we're going to finish that with a lemon twist.
And that's the Crow.
And that is the Crow.
Okay, let's move on. That's all I need to see was that one.
All right, guys. Next up is a classic whiskey drink
Yes,
that
I'm
always
good.
gets rolled out around Halloween.
Moving on.
Yep. So here's what I'm going to be having on Sunday when we have seats open.
What's up, guys?
Tony
Welcome
Rocky
back to the
Horror.
Educated Barfly. Today we're doing, well, it's arguably a pop culture cocktail, and it's arguably a modern tiki
We're also
cocktail. It's
gonna
actually
roll
both
Alejandro up,
a pop
too.
culture cocktail and a modern tiki cocktail. It is called
We
a Tony
watched
Rocky
this,
Horror, and
yes.
it was created by Sam
Yes.
Ross at Attaboy in 2017. So it's a pretty contemporary cocktail. It's a very
Contemporary cocktail.
So what I love about this cocktail is that it is named
Remember
after
Sex on the Beach? That was contemporary
character
cocktail
in a
at one
movie
point.
that you never actually see the character. He's
No,
only
you never
mentioned by
see
2
Tony
other
Rocky
characters. Let's take a look at the
Horror.
You remember Antoine
Watch it.
Rockamora? Half
Antoine
black, half
Rockamora.
Samoan. Used to call him Tony Rocky Horror.
Yeah, maybe fat, right?
I wouldn't go so far as to call the brother fat. I mean, he got a weight problem. What's the nigga gonna do? He's Samoan.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. What about him?
Well, Marcellus fucked him up good. Word around the campfire is it was on account of Marcellus Wallace's wife.
That's a reference to the Tenet, by the way, too.
Mm-hmm.
The original Tenet.
So what'd he do,
fucker?
fucker?
No, nothing that bad.
Well, then what then?
Gave her a foot massage.
Because Quentin Tarantino loves his feet.
Foot massage. That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Then what'd Marcellus do?
Sent a couple of cats over to his place. They took him out on his patio, threw his ass over the balcony. Nigga fell 4 stories. Had a little garden down at the bottom, closed in glass like a greenhouse. Nigga fell through that. Since then, he kind of developed a speech impediment.
That's a damn shame.
Again, that's a
So
reference to the
what's
Tenet.
great about that is that like Tarantino's such a masterful writer that he creates. First of all, that's probably Tony Rocky Horror is probably arguably one of the best names in cinema history. I just love that name. It's such a, and then like the description between Sam Jackson and John Travolta when they're talking about
Sam
what happened to
Jackson's
Tony
a
Rocky Horror
fag.
is so
I mean, so's
descriptive.
John Travolta.
And it's
They're
and
both
it's like
fags.
one of the great, I guess,
Especially
kind of exchanges,
Travolta.
dialogue
Yeah.
exchanges. In
I got
cinema.
the
I really
gay knocked
love it.
out of me
So
by
I want to do this cocktail.
Scientology.
It is very simple,
Yeah.
easy to make, not a lot of specialized ingredients. There's a couple of little notes about it, but we'll get into it as we go. So the first thing we're gonna do is just a dash of absinthe, and I'm just gonna use a dropper, and just like, I'll just do like half a dropper is about a
Yeah,
dash,
there's not much.
in my opinion. IMHO, in my humble opinion. Then we're gonna do half an ounce of orgeat, which is almond syrup,
Yep, half an ounce of orgeat.
1 ounce of lime juice, and that's kind of a weird way to sort of do it. There's too many tall things there.
Yeah,
And
that was
3/4 of an
weird.
ounce of
Yeah.
falernum. So falernum is a rum-based liqueur. You can actually make it on your own. Jeff Berry
can make
has a
it
recipe
without, too.
in one of his books. Well, he has it on his app, Total Tiki. So, but it's called Falernum Number 9, and you can kind of make it your own. It's basically a spiced rum-based liqueur, or you can get this Falernum, the John D. Taylor's, which is our most common falernum that you find in stores. Then we're gonna do, recipe calls for 1.5 ounces of Jamaican rum, so we're using Appleton 12. And then another 1/2 ounce of pot still rum. So I wanted to use this Dr. Bird, which is Jamaican pot still rum. It's so flavorful. And you're just gonna do 1/2 ounce. And that's all she wrote. So then what we're gonna do is we're actually using, I
I turned my pellet ice into crushed ice because it kind of melted together a little bit and then went and got refrozen, which pellet ice does not like. We're just gonna do a little dash into our tin. And we're just like, literally just to get the dilution going and just to get the chill going. I'm using a 14-ounce Collins glass. You can use a shorter one, but you're gonna get less ice into your glass, and the ice is really what's gonna dilute it as it's sitting in that crushed ice. So I like to add a bunch. And this is just to like kind of get it down to temp, sort of get that chill and dilution going. I'm gonna pour that into our glass.
Okay.
And then
fine copper.
We're just add crushed ice on top.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a tiki drink, so that's
I just sort of press it down to sort of pack it in there.
Okay, you don't need that much.
And then we're just gonna garnish with a lime wheel.
Yep.
And some freshly grated cinnamon.
I've never known
right here I'm
cinnamon.
using
It's supposed to
cassia,
be
which is a little bit
nutmeg.
different than the
That's supposed
little
to be
bit different
cinnamon.
than the other cinnamon. So the cassia
really
cinnamon is
good,
really
allspice, yeah.
soft. So you got to be kind of ginger because it comes off in kind of big clumps if you don't. If you kind of, so be a
I
little
believe
ginger
the
if you're
original
using
calls
that
for fucking
type of cinnamon.
nutmeg,
All right, and then
Alejandro,
we're just stick our
cinnamon.
straw in.
I mean, you can do
Our
whatever you
Surfside
want, I
sip.
guess, but I'm just saying what
Give it
the
a
recipe
taste.
called for. I had a boy.
You know, even though it has like quite a bit of falernum, it's still not overly sweet. It is really nicely balanced. You've got a lot of lime to provide that tartness, but then kind of balance it out with the falernum. That Dr. Bird is just like so flavorful, and it's just like such a nice hit of that like Jamaican hogo. That hogo is sort of that indescribable, not indescribable, but it's that like hard to describe kind of banana tropical goodness that you get in Jamaican rum.
Tropical goodness. Okay.
I could definitely see myself just crushing these. But the thing is that
Crushing them.
It actually has quite a lot of alcohol in it. So
Well, no shit. It's a
if you
tiki
crush
drink.
these, be careful, okay? And there you have it, my friends. The Tony Rocky Horror. Oh, by the way, if you like our channel, please hit like and subscribe. I faked Marius out. He was just about to go press the stop button, and then I was like, oh! So hit like and subscribe. And then also check us out on Patreon. We've got some exclusive content dropping there. Patreon.com/educatedbarfly. I will see you guys next time.
All right, thank you, Alejandro. There's the
Yeah, thanks, Alejandro.
There's his thing of it. You could do whatever you want because that's actually pretty close to the one that Distinguished Spirits has. But just thought I would throw that up there. Anyway, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight and sticking with me in gray. I know we were almost like an hour over, but that's just sometimes what happens with videos.
That happens. Yep.
Yes, and don't forget the movie caption contest, movie picture, and movie Hangman are going in the Discord. So be sure to play those. And I will be back with Genova on Heretic Channel at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow for Hell Comes to Hollywood. So be sure to tune into that. And don't forget, on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there will also be a Red Reel Theater double feature in the Discord. And I will be picking both movies again, too. But this time I'm not doing any musicals. I'm not doing any blaxploitation. I'm going to go right into horror. Because we are in Spooky Month. So I will do that now. Properly.
Nice.
All right. Have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night. Peace.
Peace.